He who thinks, if you don't get out of here, nigga.
We don't believe you. Need more people.
You gonna pick the two greatest MCs?
Which one is it? Oh, here it is.
Talking about you, Rant. What you, they child or something? Nigga?
So
it's very long.
That's what she said. It's so weird when you do this song because if you don't have the right version, you tell the DJ to play it, he'll play this version.
Yeah, which is the extended version.
Yeah, and and
it starts out really.
It's like a little interlude in the front where
interlude.
I don't know what that is. That's for Freaky Fridays, Pop.
Interlude. Yeah, interlude.
Oh, like you kiki.
You don't like me today, do you?
Goddamn
you done rolled his eyes at me about 10 times already.
What song is this?
Saturday Love. But
I can't see the clock. Is it plugged in? Oh. It's not plugged in.
It's plugged in.
The longest.
It might be back.
Oh yeah, because we went ahead.
We went ahead.
It goes up on its own.
Yeah, that's right. It's one. It's right.
Is that right?
Yep. Can you see it?
No.
You don't have to fast
Too far
forward?
away.
You don't have a clock on your iPad right there?
Yeah, you should.
It's like 13 clocks right there.
No, right.
Your iPad, your phone, your iPad, your watch. You looking for a clock, huh?
Oh shit.
Oh, this is soft. Yeah. It's a lot of shiny outfits.
Pam is first. You got Pam. You got here.
It's a lot of bell bottoms.
Don't fuck up, Pam.
We're supposed to be doing it together.
No, she's first. She has the first licks, and then Alex is second.
Okay.
Come on.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I think about
you.
My feelings can't explain why after all this time my heart.
Hit that like button, y'all.
When I look at you.
That's gay.
Memories of love.
The song was made up over a crack pipe.
Well, all of us was hitting it.
This dude's like a high song right here.
Not yet. Alex is not up yet.
This Alexander?
Not yet. He's next.
Him and Sherelle.
He got some hits, nigga, man.
Oh, nigga, for real.
He got hits.
They had like 10. For always and forever, you will be my Saturday love.
Sunday, Monday,
hey, put
Tuesday,
your
Wednesday, Thursday,
go-to
Friday,
song in
Saturday,
here.
last Sunday, Monday, Tuesday,
karaoke
Wednesday,
to with no
Thursday,
problem.
Friday, Saturday, last Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, love Sunday, Monday, Tuesday.
He's saying love Sunday, Monday.
Saturday love.
Here you go. When I think about you,
Yeah, he sound like he fresh off
my
the coast.
feelings can't
Eyes
explain
closed, that nigga.
why after all this
change the lights.
time, my heart still feels pain.
I know they had the purple lights on in their studio. When
I look at you,
It's my favorite song.
memories of love, like no one before. You stayed on my mind. Special feeling, feeling so special. Made for each other. Girl, you stay on mine, girl. And you know I can't leave you behind. There's never any question. You will be my Saturday love. Alex luck up. Goddamn, crack ain't never lost. Cocaine
He's still alive
is the winner.
and torn. That's
well, because it's crack.
No,
crack keep niggas alive. No, crack don't kill nobody. All crackheads are still here.
No, they're not. That's
Pam,
not true.
all crackheads are still. Think of all the crackheads you know. They still here.
Died of crack. I know this.
Who?
Well, that's one nigga out of a million. So.
That's a good point.
Somebody got to be an example.
All right, you ready?
Yeah, great song. Fantastic.
Okay, let's go.
Then she whispered. I was like, what's she whispering for? Bring the crack
And
on me.
sure, I had a little lisp. You can hear it in this part.
Pam.
She did. That's my
That
friend.
was Hayden. All right, good. It's good. Want me to go? Oh. 6, 5, 3. Injection.
fellas. Roll out loud with Speedy and Friends.
It is now time for the Rollout Show. Content may be a little vulgar.
Yep.
Subject matter may be a little rough.
That's Pam.
But guaranteed to be
She's
fun.
a little rough.
So sit back, get ready to ride with the Rollout Show. It is time to laugh.
Anybody move out,
Blow your fucking head off. I think Samuel Jackson will like that. It is Roll Out Live with Speedy and Friends, and Speedy and a friend, and I be
Speedy,
you be
the friend,
up in this.
biatch,
In the house we got.
Nikki. Oh, I was supposed to say my new shit. I forget. I mean, you know, it's
shout out to
new.
rehearsal.
The OG Soul Train Cuddy Yet Nikki Pam.
Hey.
OG Cuddy Net.
Y'all missed
No,
the pop
the
locking,
OG Soul
y'all.
Train. Nigga, me and Speedy was over here getting it in, and Nick
Put
was
the
looking
locks
at us
in.
like old auntie and uncle. And shit.
I ain't know what was going on.
At the birthday, at little kid birthday party.
I thought somebody was having a seizure, y'all.
We was like, oh, hey. Was it?
Hey, we can dance. We still got a little
We
move.
got a little
left.
two-step in us.
Move my hips. At the marble table, the one, the only, the honorable.
That's hilarious. Shalom to the people.
My son works.
Hey, man. So, I did a escape room.
For what?
The
Where'd
other
you
day.
escape from?
I want to do that so bad.
So, this the thing, man. So, it was 12 people.
12 people you knew, or
Yeah, so my little sister, Kari, shout out to Kari. She just turned 20.
Okay.
So, shout out to her. I didn't even know she was turning. I didn't know she was 20 years old.
Well, you don't count birthdays.
That's why it was crazy. It crept up on me. I was like, how old are you now? She's like 20. I was like, God
So
damn.
if you
That's my
celebrate
baby
birthdays,
sister, right?
you would know everybody's birthday.
My mom's, Carl, AJ, his lady went. My rib went.
You call me?
One of my mom's daycare employees and Liz. And Liz went, right? So we had about 12 people, right? Some of them ex-gang members. Some used to deal drugs, weigh drugs. This is why this is important.
Do drugs.
No.
Weigh 'em. He
This is
said
why
weigh
this is
'em.
important.
It is important.
So the escape room we went to,
Well, where is it at?
it was in Hollywood.
Okay, because I know there's one in North Hollywood. I mean, in where did I use it? North Hollywood. Yeah.
Yeah, this is in Hollywood.
On
It might be the
Magnolia.
same company. This is in
Okay.
Hollywood, right?
Uh-huh.
And the room is about as big as this room here. Okay?
You got to escape out of the room this big.
No. So we had to find the drugs, right? So the
Oh,
plot.
hilarious.
I thought it was a little racist.
Yeah, it was.
That
So
is.
the
That's
plot-
I'm
awful.
going to give the black people
The plot
drugs.
was a drug deal went wrong, so the guy had to stash the drugs, and we had to find the drugs and flush them before the cops came. Okay? When I tell
That's
you,
so racist.
we needed all 12 people from every background that they actually came from
Right.
to figure out how to get out this room. It was probably the most fun I've ever had with a group of people doing anything. Everybody tapped out at some point.
Oh, they did because it was this mind.
Everybody had to
fucking-
take a 3-minute break, nigga.
For real?
Which worked
How
out.
long do you have to
But
get
you
out
have
of the room?
it's
90
timed,
minutes.
right? Okay.
90 minutes, right?
When did you guys get out?
I don't know.
Did
I
you
don't
make
know.
the
You
time
made
as
the-
me?
you made-
Yeah,
Oh,
we
okay.
we figured out the whole thing and figured out the room and everything. It was you had to. It was really fun. Like it's something that everybody should do. If you got a group of friends,
I'm gonna do it.
you got to do it with your friends because you gonna figure out real quick who's who.
Who ain't?
And who's
Who
not
you
that
want to
bright?
get stuck with somewhere, nigga?
Right,
who
right.
gonna shut down and just go sit in the corner?
I quit.
And, yeah,
We should do that for your birthday, isn't it?
Pop,
What's
you should
next?
do it.
Oh no, whose
No,
birthday?
we could just do
We
it.
should just do it. We
Oh
should,
yeah, just do it.
We
then.
should do an escape
It's not
room.
even expensive, right? It's like what, $20, $30
Yeah, it might be
right?
like 20 bucks, 25
per
bucks
person. Yeah, we could. That's
Super
doable.
fun, worth every dollar.
Yeah,
Never
if you've
had-
done
yeah.
one, let us know.
If
in
you
the
guys
chat
done
room.
an escape room,
I see
if
people
you have-
saying they have.
If you have any suggestions or you guys want to call in and tell us about your escape room, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
But Pops, you gotta do
Phone's
it. You
not-
have
I'ma
to
do
do
it.
one. I would love for y'all to do like a rollout crew because I think that'd be funny.
Nigga,
with,
that
like,
would be
the TDP.
hilarious.
Aaron, I think Aaron would get mad and start cussing.
Everybody
Gotta
out,
have-
all of us out.
Yeah.
Me, you.
So-
all right, so let the chat room pick who should be in there.
Yeah, if we have to do an escape room,
Who y'all want
and
in
we
there?
gotta
Who do you
win,
think
y'all.
should-
It gotta be successful.
In order to get out in the
No
90
Robbie.
minutes. No who?
Robbie.
No, Robbie's
Who's
pretty
Robbie?
smart.
Who's Robbie?
Yeah,
Robbie-
Robbie's
Robbie
smart
Perone.
when we need to know shit about history.
He's pretty smart though,
Is he?
Getting out of an escape room.
because you
Well,
like.
he said the drug dealers and stuff to almost
Well,
tapped
that's
out.
not
right?
gonna-
We had to figure out. Okay, and this is the other thing that's
How did their skills come in? That's what I'm
okay.
curious.
This is the thing I loved about it. Everything in the room counts. everything.
Okay.
Now, what do you mean by count?
From the moment you walk in the room and that man start talking to you, everything is a clue.
Okay.
The introduction, how he's introducing himself.
Oh wow.
So I'm sitting there. I watch a lot of forensic files and stuff.
Right.
So I'm sitting there. He asks us about a painting of something on the wall. He's like, y'all know all these people on this wall right here? And I'm looking at the wall, and it's like Pablo Escobar, Scarface,
Hilarious.
a bunch of real drug dealers, and then Tupac and Snoop Dogg. I'm like, hell, these niggas are these niggas got misdemeanors. What are they doing on the wall?
Right.
So
That's
going,
racist.
So like not until like midway through the challenge does that wall came into play.
Okay.
It was part of one of the puzzles we had to figure out.
Oh,
Which
okay.
was? You remember?
The puzzle. Wait.
No, it kept saying it was a graph. So we had to figure out the puzzle, which was a name to one of the combinations.
Okay.
So each letter of one of the
person's name.
One of the person's name was a letter on the lock.
Uh-huh.
We had to weigh the drugs, get the weight to the drugs. That was another combination to a lock. So you had to find 5 bags of drugs, weigh them. That was the combination to another lock.
Oh, okay. That's
So
dope.
right, then you had to figure out the symptoms that illness that people have, weigh those drugs out,
Damn.
and then that was a combination of something else. So
and y'all worked that out in
right,
90 minutes?
my little brother had to climb underneath the bed all the way to the back, pull up a glow light, find the numbers, unlock something, pull up the other glow. It was crazy.
So there's clues. Okay, so
now it can't take no fat people.
If we didn't,
Somebody
if
gotta be
AJ wasn't there,
You wouldn't have got
we
done.
wouldn't have 90 minutes wouldn't happen. I looked down, I can't fit in there. Can't fit in there. Can't do it.
Oh wow.
So you have a small person, chubby. You gotta have
Yeah, it was a little
Mixture.
room we had to get into and close the door. So if you claustrophobic,
Wow.
you're not gonna get through it. Like, yeah. So it was really really fun though. So somebody said big. Who was that? Big Mark.
Hilarious. Well, no, Mark ain't do no
Mark
climbing.
can't go.
So they said definitely
Tangy would be great.
All right, so
Tangy
Tangy.
might overthink a lot though.
All right,
Yeah.
so put the
But I
name
think
down there so we
Aaron,
know.
But Aaron, is she? Yeah, she's smart though.
Aaron's
Yeah,
smart.
Isn't she a
Aaron,
college
So you go
educated?
Aaron,
Yeah.
Tangy, me, Pam. Who else?
Why you acting like Pam? Like, nigga, I'm
Because I
smarter
know
than
you
your
ain't gonna
ass.
you ain't gonna crawl
Wanzer,
under this.
Wanzer.
Wanzer.
Wanzer's
Yeah,
a tech guy.
Wanzer's-
I
yeah,
think
he's
he'd be
very
good.
tech.
He tiny too, so we can slide him
we
in
can
and out
slide
of little
him in.
holes.
I think Shelly for the laughs.
No, because it ain't about Shelly.
Shelly
Shelly's
gonna
not.
get- she gonna get
She's
flustered.
not. Yeah, she's gonna get
But you
upset.
know, no,
Shut up, guys! You guys don't know what you're doing.
No. I tell you what though, this is the thing. So like my Liz, right? Who she was just thinking things extra simple, but she figured out one of the things that everybody walked. That's what I'm saying. Like,
Oh, okay.
so
You gotta have a
everybody's
different-
skill level
Uh-huh.
was
'Cause
necessary.
I'm a good measurer.
That would listen. Yeah, you would have been good with the drug. Nigga was like, oh, that's about a
Right.
eighth. Nigga, this
You
is,
can put that shit in her hand. This is 2.5.
I know the combination. Like,
Well,
yeah.
Kente would be fantastic. Yeah.
Kente.
And actually, speaking of Kente and Ray and Kente's sister,
Shout
I
out
think
to Ray.
I forgot her name. They're all getting This nigga right here. They're all getting doctors from I forgot what college. Ray's getting one at Kente.
When you say Ray, who's Ray?
Let me find it. It's
You
on,
mean Mr. Ray?
Yeah.
Yeah, gay Ray.
Yeah, it's on Ray's page.
Shout out to my homie Ray.
Gay
They're
Ray.
all getting doctors.
That's my Virginia
Yeah,
brother
what
right
is
there.
Gay Ray getting a doctorate in?
Well, they're
Did he go
getting-
back to school?
Yes, he did.
Dope.
He did. He graduated from. He went back to
Dope.
VSU. He got his master's in marketing, and so Ray's very, very, very smart. So they're getting a honorary doctorate degree in the that's what they're getting, and Ray is getting his for working with HBCUs, and so that's something he's very passionate about. And he travels a lot with the. I don't know what to different cities, and he
So he can
helps
get
to
Brooklyn into any.
Well, I said no, it's not like that's not how it works, Speedy.
No, I'm saying he can recommend, like, oh, you should go to this place.
Yeah,
or
yeah,
that place. That's what I
he
meant.
will definitely, because I know Tangi's son went to when Ray was down at the convention center. You know, he goes and speaks
So
to
Tangy told you what happened on that.
what happened. Tell me what happened. Huh?
Her son, he didn't get involved. He was just like, and Tangy was like, "Do you see this good? And what about this?" And he
You
just,
didn't want to go to a black school?
no, he's going to Broadway. Trust me.
Oh, that's,
He's
yeah,
gonna
he's
be
been doing theater his whole life,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, he's gonna be on Broadway because that's what he wants to do. And so she took him, and he just wasn't. He didn't interact.
Well, does he want to go to college, or he just don't want to go to a black college?
I think he wants to go to Princeton or
Oh, shit.
shit.
New York, the college in New York.
Does he got the grades for that?
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's a smart kid, really smart.
Well, yeah, I guess.
And you know, his acting is
huh?
his thing, and it's mostly
Well, New York,
theater.
where you want to be then?
yeah. That's why I told Tangy. I said, "Your son gonna end up right there
Yeah,
on Broadway
yeah, New York's
because that's
where
where
you
he
wanna
wants to be." Like when he turned down doing Dead Stop Embarrassing Me because he was supposed. I had him pegged. They said bring him in.
That's weird.
If he
They got a ghost in it.
I know, nigga. This shit just start changing. I'm like,
if he
only three of
he
us in
does
here.
well, they was gonna give him the part. And it was a character named Brody, a black kid named Brody with locks,
okay.
and he had the whole thing.
But listen-
but he didn't want to do. He didn't want to do television.
But listen to some of the other people that are getting this degree.
I don't
It's
want-
Arsenio.
that's why I didn't want it.
Oh, so
Well, I mean, don't hate Speedy. It's not. I know it's not about you, but don't hate. SWV Coco, Attorney Ben Crump, Fantasia's getting one.
Shout out to
Sheree
Fantasia.
Whitfield.
They just handing them out. Huh?
Well, it's about one. It looks like about 15, 16 people.
Again, they just handing this.
And this is Speedy. You're a hater.
I'm just saying,
Could
it's
you
a
get
lot of
could you
people
get an
getting
honorary
one
degree?
motherfucking degree.
A lot of black men and women get them from these HBCUs.
I'm just saying, it's a lot of.
No, it's not, I mean,
If you just said like 2 people or 7.
well,
It's
I'm
15
very
people.
proud of Ray, Kente, and his sister Sandra. I think we might have met her once.
We
but
met her in Oakland.
We did.
when we
Okay,
the show,
yeah,
when
that's
he
right.
was on the show.
Yeah.
Remember his mom and dad was there?
Oh, that's
They're in
right.
the
That's
audience,
right. Yeah, but I think that's awesome.
Yeah,
Because now
that's
they
great.
can actually
Fantastic.
go by they can be real doctors.
I
I'm
feel
just
like
saying.
Shelly. That's fantastic. Anyway,
God, you're such a hater.
Kente from the Yay.
from the yay.
That's what you talking about, that Kente?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know another
Kente from the Yay.
I thought it could be 2 Kentes in this world.
one? I'm pretty sure it is. But we only know one.
I just realized like recently that it was from Kuta Kente. It's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
Kente. That's what they got. his name
Pretty
from.
much.
It's
just
always
took
a
off the
light skinned
Kunta.
dude trying to be extra black though. I think that's weird.
Right.
Is Kente Scott.
You ever wonder that? Like
Fuck
it's always
that
a light skinned nigga trying to be Malcolm
Hilarious.
X, you know?
How's your weekend, son?
I did
what's
the
the weekend,
Yeah, besides that, yeah.
did that
This nigga don't never pick up his phone, man.
He
I know
doesn't.
my-
You have
my-
to text.
It's like
call.
trying to call the president. nigga.
It is.
I know my niece
Nick
got mad
is
at me
very
too.
hard.
She FaceTimed me like 6 times and was like,
Nick, and I know you be sitting there looking at the phone.
No. Listen, on my
Is
phone.
it on quiet too?
My phone is programmed to go on Do Not Disturb
At a certain hour.
starting Saturday.
Oh, for the Sabbath.
Why you
So
can't?
unless
how you even do that?
You can set your phone to Do Not
Yeah,
Disturb.
all of us can.
Yeah.
I do. And sometimes my
Yeah, so it just
certain
doesn't, like,
days,
the
mine goes
message
in
stuff-
the middle of the night because I don't want to hear my phone
Exactly.
ringing.
Like
and-
the message still comes through and stuff. It just doesn't ring or notify me. So unless
Yeah.
I look at my phone, I won't see it. So that's when I hit you back. Like if I see my phone, I'll be like, oh, my dad got me going back. That's why it'd be like an hour later because I'll be like, oh.
yeah, it's never.
But you
really
don't
quick.
know. I be contemplating. I be like,
And then because it's the problem, Nikki Pan. This is the one problem with my dad.
Right.
I
You know
don't
I'm
pick
right
the
here.
phone up when he call, right?
Right.
And the one time I do, it always some nonsense. It's always
It
something
is.
on the
It's-
Sabbath. I
it's-
be just looking at my phone like he's really calling me about this on Saturday.
Yeah.
And I'm not listening.
Plus, he
to it.
doesn't understand this.
but
the
I wouldn't
concept
call
of,
if it wasn't important on
Pops,
Saturday.
it's-
But
What is
no,
more important than what
God.
God said? What are
I'm
you
gonna say,
talking?
I
Yeah,
grew-
what are you
look,
talking
I
First of
grew
all,
about?
up- I
Pam,
grew up-
when's
I
the
grew
last
up-
time you been to church, motherfucker?
Well,
What is
you
church
got
have to
your
do
nerve.
with anything?
Oh, look, about a month ago. I'm just gonna keep it real. About a
Bam.
month
I
ago.
had a bad joke if you want to hear.
I
it.
went to a Baptist church over there on what was it, Adams and Crenshaw.
Must have been a
Crenshaw.
funeral, nigga. That's the only reason you go.
Wow.
Really? But anyway,
Well, I've been doing-
but
I'm on
I
the
understand the Sabbath things, Nick.
And
Because
Anthony,
he's
you
not
should
supposed to
try
do
it,
any
Pops.
work,
I'm
any
good.
worldly
I don't need to
things.
try it.
that-
I'll tell you why.
I don't
supposed
need
to rest.
I'm gonna tell you why.
I don't need to try.
2 things everybody should try.
It's
No.
part of the Ten Commandments.
Take in the Sabbath, right? For
Mm-hmm.
one, it's not, the most important thing is you get a chance to free yourself from everything
I
Yeah.
do that.
for one day.
No, you don't.
Okay,
Stop.
you don't have to. I'm just telling everybody this is a thing that helps me just maintain my sanity. Like I
Right.
know, even no matter how bad my week start off, I know I got a day that I don't have to deal with nobody BS or nothing.
Right.
So that helps me get through the week. Second thing y'all should do is fast. And fasting is you don't eat nothing. Not no water fast, not a juice fast. When you wake up in the morning, you don't eat or drink
Now,
nothing.
why would I do that?
Because it helps your body detox. So a lot of
When's
times
the last
people
time you detox?
never. No one's
just
fast.
asking.
So this is a lot of time when people get diseases and stuff. It's because we're constantly eating.
Gotcha.
And when you're constantly eating, your body's constantly producing chemicals to break down food.
Yeah, but again,
So you should probably
He thinks
I'm
he's
good.
superhuman. You
You-
know that he has
I'm
no
fine.
flaws.
Okay.
Nothing ever is
I'm
wrong with
fine.
him. The nigga walked down the
about this?
the steps backwards.
because I want to.
you know in
not
the
'cause I have
Bible,
to.
you know in the
I know
Bible,
your knees tell you that. Let's keep it
and
real.
gravity.
Right, nigga. And weight. I'm just saying.
It's in your
Let's-
good book, Pops. It says you should fast.
Yep.
So you should try it. If anybody's out there interested in,
I hear myself.
if you're not feeling too good, or
You don't hear?
try to fast. Don't
'Cause,
eat
hold
nothing,
on.
drink nothing.
Why is it all the way in?
It's tripping. So
Oh, okay.
I'll just use this one.
Somebody said Malcolm X was light skinned and he did a lot. That's my point. Yeah, light skinned niggas is always doing a lot, nigga, when it comes to the black people. Nikki Pam, have you ever fasted before? Like,
Yeah.
ate nothing, drink nothing.
I tried. What did I do it for? It wasn't for. I had to do it. Oh, it was for a medical procedure. And nigga, I thought I was gonna die. When I came out the anesthesia, I was like, "Can a sister get something?"
How long did you have to do it?
It was like a day.
Oh yeah.
And it's hard.
Yeah.
It really is hard. Like,
That's what she
I'd
said.
rather do the intermittent fasting.
Say it. What is it?
I said it right.
In a minute.
No, I said it better
You
than
said
you.
in a minute.
I'll tell you how.
Intermittent
Like
fasting.
I fast now all the time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Most of the time subconsciously. I don't even realize I haven't eaten until the sun goes down.
You're a hater.
So what you should do is, what I tell people to do is to fast as long as you can, and then eat something, right? And then it's each week, just try to push it,
right, I see what you're saying.
right? Or the best thing to do is just plan something to do. Because a lot of times, if you're doing something, painting or something, you won't even think about food. Like if you're gardening or something, you're really into something, you won't even think about food. But Pops, you definitely need to fast at least one day. It's not sun up to sundown. It's not that hard.
He looks petrified.
When you wake up in the morning, just wake up, go about your day.
I
Come
do
to
that
the-
all the time.
Listen,
So.
you can come to the radio show. No, you wake up, you eat, you get
You
your
come
snacks.
here, nigga, and have 3 sandwiches,
3 sandwiches,
3 cookies.
I do
get a
not.
juice,
Stop.
then you get a pre-snack, and then you
When I remember when it's like, smoothies was the first, the hot thing or whatever.
Jamba juice. Yeah.
And Speedy was like, I made a smoothie, I put fruit and I put some Kool-Aid. I was like,
I know.
nigga.
I ain't put no goddamn.
Yes, you did. I was like, Speedy, that defeats the
I've
point,
never
right?
put no
Yes, you did.
Kool-Aid.
You were like, I put Kool-Aid in my
Nah,
smoothie. I was
I haven't touched Kool-Aid since I was 12. nigga.
well,
But I found the science
but like,
of
no,
how
the
to make
juices,
great
like
Kool-Aid.
Minute Maid juice is Kool-Aid.
I'm just
That
saying.
is a good point.
I
It
found the
is.
science. I've made Kool-Aid since I was 12. But the science was, because, for some reason we use cold water, and cold water with the sugar and the Kool-Aid don't make it mix.
Right.
So you have to
Everybody
use
knows
warm water.
Everybody knows that.
In the
Why
warm
do you-
water,
That's like the
Okay, tell me the science of making Kool-Aid. I'm sorry, go ahead.
What are you boiling water first? Like, yeah.
yes, I boil the water.
You could
And
just
then-
use room temperature. You
But
know?
Kente can't have a doctorate. Okay.
I don't think
Thank
so.
you.
But he know how to make Kool-Aid, nigga.
At 12. I didn't have the Kool-Aid since I was 12 years old.
So the hot water dissolves the sugar.
Everything.
Okay.
And then you mix it up.
And then
it's good to go.
what do you add?
Put it
Ice
back-
to make it cool? Oh, you
No, put it
back.
back in the fridge.
Okay. And then it doesn't drop to the bottom or anything?
Because it's fully mixed.
You don't put a lemon in there or nothing?
Anything
I
healthy?
haven't done it since I was 12.
I'm asking,
How
did you
get
got? I put
Kool-Aid?
like I grew up putting
Kool-Aid packages.
We put lemon in our Kool-Aid.
No.
That's what my mom did. She used to cut a lemon, squeeze
Yeah,
it. put
like
it-
I didn't know your mom.
You just said you never put a lemon in your Kool-Aid. I don't know what
She
y'all
didn't
ghetto
do it
children
when I was
doing.
living with her. She didn't put no
I don't know
lemon
what
in
y'all
it.
ghetto children was doing at your house.
Right.
Heating up Kool-Aid. I don't know. What kind of poverty that
Science
is?
of it all.
What kind of sugar did y'all use?
I know.
Domino?
Pure cane.
Pure K.
Nigga,
It
that
was
CH?
C, whatever it's called.
My grandfather and grandmother on my father's side had a sugar cane
CNH, yeah.
farm. They had a farm
Oh,
where
they did?
they would go.
Have you
My
ever-
father had
so
to
you
used to
had
go and
real
cut.
sugar cane.
Yes,
It's so much different than regular sugar.
It is.
It's
Oh, it
so
is?
good. Oh my
My
gosh.
father, when I went, my grandmother would, make us. That was like our treat as kids and whatever. They cut it.
So they made you
had
eat sugar.
sugar cane.
It's not as
different.
sweet as sugar.
It's different.
Just answer the goddamn question. Why
Yes.
you always get sensitive? I said, you ate sugar.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
And we pudgy because of what reason?
We.
We.
Let me show him. Nicky,
My
man.
stomach ain't hitting thing at the bottom.
Oh no, I'm on a 22-day challenge. I do sit-ups
Impossible.
for the.
Stop.
To get out the bed.
Stop. You have to stop.
Yeah, this thing is touching.
I ain't even touched anything.
You gotta go that way.
Oh,
There
come
you
over a
go.
little bit.
Thank you.
We gonna get Pop some sugar cane.
So this is my day 3, and I did 400 today, and tomorrow I'll do 450
You did 400 what?
sit-ups. Different
Pops, if you don't stop.
I know this nigga right here.
Pops.
And then would you get a burger afterward?
No,
Pizza?
I haven't eaten yet. I don't eat till after 12.
Why?
Yeah.
I
Why?
just don't.
What are you, a marsupial? What are you?
But you feel like that's healthier for you? That works
You
for
know
you?
what? Fuck all y'all. How about that?
I'm
What
just
you talking
asking.
about,
Yeah,
Pat?
that sugar cane. It does. It tastes totally different than.
So you just chew that part?
Yeah, and you just kind of suck it and chew it a little bit.
You do what?
Suck it. You just
How
suck
can I describe it? It's like
I never had that.
it's the best. Like it makes you mad that you've had to eat artificial sugar your whole life.
Right.
Because like I would give a kid, you can give a kid this like as candy, and
So
And that's
how
what-
do you
that's what- how
turn
we
that
ate it as
to
kids.
go in your cereal?
you said,
Huh?
what?
The sugar cane. How do you?
Well, no, the reason
This
that you
nigga
have
right here.
refined sugar, which is the white sugar, is because this sugar doesn't break down into those small crystals. They're like big brown crystals, and for one, you can't get as many in a bag, and you need a lot to make it as sweet as the white sugar.
Oh, okay.
Because it's not as sweet as
Have
that.
you ever ate the big brown sugar? The brown.
You usually can get, if you go to like a nice place that serves like good tea, they usually have the raw sugar
Oh.
as well.
You know he passes that right
Oh,
on
yeah,
up
no,
for the refined
Yeah,
white.
you don't want to drink any tea, right? You ever
God.
drink tea,
Yeah,
Pop?
Yeah.
You a tea drinker?
Yeah.
You should drink
like,
tea.
what's your
I
favorite
drink
tea?
tea.
What's your favorite
Green
tea?
tea, just the green
That's
tea.
not a real tea.
Earl Grey or
Yeah, you can't say green.
This nigga
Yeah, what is
right
green tea? What is it?
what? This nigga. Right
Food coloring? What is that?
This show shouldn't be about me.
No, you got 400.
It's your show.
Yeah, you got-
Oh, now your name ain't up there, right?
Do y'all believe he did 400 sit-ups? Show him your stomach, Poppy. You abbed up today. Go ahead.
Every time I laugh, it hurts.
Okay.
So now I'm about it.
You don't want that little electric thing?
No,
They just shock your
it don't-
belly?
It don't work.
It does.
No, it doesn't. They
Yes, I
proved
do
it.
remember
They
that.
scientifically proved that it didn't work.
I mean, it's not going to give you abs or nothing, but it strengthen your muscles.
Something like
So
Yeah, because you're not only gonna. Are you trying? Is your goal to have abs?
yeah, what's your goal?
I'm.
You trying to get
No,
abs?
I know that was a shitty question. I didn't mean it that way. I swear I didn't.
Yeah, like what actor are you looking at as your goal?
Yeah, like what's the
that. Oh,
goal?
look at dudes. Ain't gonna trick me with that one.
just like Tevin and,
Look, I was gonna go Idris.
No, he said Tevin and Luther. No, for real. No, I'm serious. So you're doing the 400 sit-ups to get
Well,
a roll,
it's 22 days.
but why? I mean, I'm saying, what's
Because
the
I
end?
no, I
And why
just
only 22 days? You gonna quit after that?
no.
What
Yeah,
kind
go
of loser
back
mentality is that?
refined sugar.
You gonna start a good habit and let it go.
Go. Nigga, I know. That's
In
me.
other words, I'm
he
just
has
gonna
little
keep
short
going.
goals,
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep going
So
till summertime.
but you know you have to
Pam,
change your eating.
How you gonna tell me?
Nigga, I have an ab. Listen,
Well, it's hidden.
how many a day are you doing?
I just got big titties.
Over 400.
Okay, but again,
You saying you don't believe me?
but you know it's
I don't
not
think
going
it's
to work if you
sustainable.
do 400
Okay.
abs and then
Alright.
or sit-ups and then you eat.
No,
Free
I don't.
cookies.
I did.
You know what I'm saying? It's,
Yeah, you do get good cookies too, Pop. You
Yeah,
do get good cookies.
nigga, that. Well,
Lot
y'all should
of-
see our break. I'm gonna take a picture, putting it.
A lot of butter.
Yeah.
They got cheesy puffs here, y'all. That'll tell you everything you need to know.
Pam bought those.
Yeah, I did bring those
Pam
up.
bring
They open though, nigga. Pants. Somebody like them.
And you love your Doritos. And I saw something, Nick. Did I send that to you? Where oh my God, I was like, Doritos are made out of some shit that like I was like so disturbed. You know who just sent me that? What's that boy's name? That was on the show. Quickpen. Quickpen, every day he sends me the most depressing stuff in my inbox. I'm like, nigga, like about what's in this food, what's in that food, why? And I'm like, we just can't have nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the
found-
Doritos
in
made me throw
moderation,
up
maybe.
what was in it. I was like,
I
God.
didn't know that they. I don't want to say a famous baby powder that everybody used.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Uh-huh.
So when they first found out that it gave people cancer,
Yeah.
Yeah.
white people stopped using it and they started marketing to black
Like
people.
To
I
put
believe
it
that.
on,
So
on their
originally,
body.
so I was like, nah. So I went back because now you have YouTube, so you can watch like original TV programming from certain eras. So I looked up their first commercials, and it was all for white people.
Right. Okay.
Like they said nothing about Negroes. And then maybe about like 5 or 7 years after that, it was all to ethnic people.
Because we were told as kids, when you get out of the shower, put some baby powder
in
on.
your dress, especially for little girls, put it in your drawers.
Yeah.
We
They
put
probably
it in our
told they
drawers.
Mm.
probably told your mama that, try to get y'all.
I stopped doing it because my dick was white. I was like, this ain't how it's supposed to look.
Because couldn't nobody suck on it. I mean, because they would get white powder.
Nah,
in
because you go use the bathroom, your hand come out powdery.
Yeah, it was weird.
Well,
And I didn't want to put it on my chest. You know, they had no-
yeah, you can't.
But we were told, put the powder on. And I just stopped using it.
I ain't grow up in the baby powder era. So
Because when babies were born, and then you would clean them, and when you was little,
Yeah,
nigga, we
you
put
throw
it
it
on
between their legs
That's
and on their
jacked up.
balls and
so your
everything.
little butt won't chap.
Yeah, you
Would they
thought.
use flour back in the day?
Well,
No.
For
I think,
baby powder?
I think they did. No, I think
Oh, you talking
Back
about like
in the
slave
day.
days?
Yeah,
Wow. But, okay. You should have put a date on it. I don't think slave days are in the history books, but that's cool.
This is part of the century.
What era is this? Oh, this is slave days.
I'm wondering, like,
Jeez Louise.
I tried to watch, even though I'll probably save the whole part of it for what we watch it Wednesday. But I watched Luther, which is not okay.
well, why would you bring it up
Vandross.
today?
So no, because every time I tell somebody I watch it, they say, "Oh, you watch the series?" I was like, "No, the movie," which I think it's different than the series with Idris.
Oh, okay.
Yes, like
So there's one part, and I'll say this again because I write, and I just don't think. I think the problem with writers is that people still write
that's right, Nakia.
movies as if though technology is not invented. So he breaks out of prison.
So we're not going to say this to Wednesday.
Just let me finish.
This the movie or the show?
The movie. And he's in London. Now, if anybody knows, in London, there's cameras everywhere. Unlike here, there's only cameras like in certain areas, and and it takes a little bit longer for them to get a facial recognition on people. How you say?
Facial recognition. I think that's what you're going.
So, but in London,
We know who
but
won't
in
be in
England, as soon as you hit the street, they pick your ass up. They'll know exactly where you are in a few minutes because they have so many cameras everywhere. And he's walking around like,
and he black.
and he's walking around as if that technology doesn't exist because of the way they wrote the show. And I just think they're just lazy writing. And again, you can't get away from the fact that he's in.
You sure it's not a timepiece?
No, it's present time. So again, but they had it even when see, I didn't even see this scene in there.
Marcus
scene is not even
said
in
it
there.
was good. And then FYI, they used cornstarch back in the day before.
Yeah,
that's
cornstarch,
right.
yeah,
My
cornstarch.
mother used to eat cornstarch. I don't know if that was a thing from a childhood thing.
But it was hard to watch.
All right, so
The movie or the show?
Wednesday.
I haven't watched the show. Everybody keep telling me about the show, and I haven't seen the show.
I'll check the
Justin
movie.
McVeigh says Speedy gonna try to rewrite his obituary. Isn't that the truth?
I don't like this part. Let me hear it.
Right. What y'all should have said.
You can't help it because I'm.
No, I think the only movie you said you wouldn't rewrite was Harlem Nights, right?
Yeah,
this
he got
can't
his
be
nerve.
something in Harlem Nights. You would
Yeah,
No,
you
Harlem
got your
Nights
nerve.
is good.
He gonna think about it like, well,
No,
the
I'm
little
just trying to
kid was
remember.
kinda,
No,
Right.
oh yeah. That was,
yeah, like everything hit. I think that's they
Everything
got
hit.
that. I thought for as recent, one of my favorite movies I've watched recently is Strays. The Strays.
yeah.
Oh my God, that was so
Like that guy is such a good writer for writing
Yeah,
that. Like he covered all the notes where you feel like, yeah, I would have left him. Like everything you
No.
said I would have done, he put it in there. So.
I think all the 7 now on Accused, every single one of those are good.
Accused.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah.
And
I
they're
forgot that.
Here
individual
we go with the
directors.
same
Individual.
bullshit.
No, I'm saying it's individual writers, individual
we have a call?
directors. It's not the same person.
Oh, you got it over there. Caller,
dope.
we have a call. Caller, what's your name and where you calling from? Hey, caller.
Caller.
It's your time to shine.
Caller.
Caller.
Oh, you new board.
You there?
Hold on. Stay there, caller. It's probably Vernon. Vernon ain't gonna quit.
Yeah, he ain't gonna hang
Yeah,
up
he ain't gonna.
until he get his point.
Caller.
Yeah. Caller. No, well, call back.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Caller.
Call back.
Yeah, what's going on with you, doggy? Go ahead, say something.
Hold
Yeah,
on
just
one
give us
I
second.
don't
one
want
second.
to, but I hear you.
Caller.
I don't know what's going on. Caller.
That's weird.
Yeah, I don't know. Call back. I don't know.
Is it-
I think it was L.
was it L?
I think it was L. L, call back.
No, it's not too many movies I'd actually read. It's just watching the new ones now.
I think every movie probably could you would be right.
Speedy said, somebody said, Speedy be trying to rewrite the Bible. What it should have said. I'm like, this nigga right
This whole crucifixion thing,
All right. The Sabbath
we
thing.
should go something a little different.
Yeah, I don't think I can do that.
Think about it. You write a movie about a person who escapes in a part of the country where there's cameras not some cameras in places. Every single
Was it
place.
in this decade?
Yes,
Okay,
the
it
movie is
wasn't like
present
a
time.
year
It's
ago,
present time.
or,
No, it's
not a
present
year
time.
ago, 20
and,
years ago.
And it's no way if you're wanted in England,
Oh, I hear it, Nick.
there it is, or London, you can walk around without them finding you like that.
Well, yeah, that's anywhere nowadays.
Well, no, you could still be a wanted person and walk around L.A. Somebody has to actually tell on you. because they're not looking for you.
They
like
have
that.
ways of tracking nowadays. I'm like tripping. Like I've been watching we've been having a lot of police chases in L.A. lately. Like
stolen car.
I'd be mad too because
They
always
whoop-
during at
one
2
dude,
o'clock
they
during General
whooped his
Hospital. I'd be
ass.
pissed.
And I truly believe that's part of the police department. It was helicopters and news helicopters all over this chase. Dude got out. They tackled him and beat his motherfucking ass right on sight. They was throwing punches. One dude was holding his legs. Because they don't give a fuck about them damn. Yeah, they was holding him down.
Oh, okay.
They had tackled him, and my man came in and was just throwing.
All right, we'll
rib
have a call.
shots.
Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? What we say?
Yo, this L, can you hear me?
Oh, yeah. You hella loud. Turn it down there, goddamn. What's up, L?
Now I'm too loud.
No, it's not you. It's not you. It's just our headphones.
Hey, that's what's going on, nigga, man.
Hey, baby, how you doing?
Hey, yeah, I checked out Luther was pretty good, man. It was good.
Yeah, but did you at least understand what I said about being
No,
No one understood. He said no.
Speedy,
You don't think
you have to understand this. You have to understand, and I know you're a writer and all that, but
Allegedly.
most movies are written with a little bit of unrealistic truth to it. So it's not going to be written exactly. If that's the case, it would make the movie boring and predictable.
It would make
you want to rewrite everything.
No, L, you know what it would make you do? Use the left side of your brain. If I told you, no, you can't shoot that, you can't do it that way because of this type of technology exists. Then as the writers, you sit in the room, you go, okay, let's think of another way. If I know there's cameras every single place in London, and here's a man that has escaped from prison and everybody's looking for him, then we need to write it a different way. Now you're sneaking in through the back way. You're never walking on the street. That's what I mean by at least using the left side of your brain instead of just going, no, fuck it. We just say, make it look like the cameras didn't see him. But they did because they pick up it's facial recognition. What is it called?
Yeah, your story.
That shit. Go ahead, El.
But understand. But again, it's the movies. It's not supposed to be realistic.
It should be to make it believable. And for you to enjoy it, it should have somewhat of being.
Well,
realistic.
I mean, everything in the movies
No, not
you're
really.
not supposed to believe.
Look at the Fast and Furious series.
Right,
it's hard to watch.
How realistic are those?
You're right. It's hard to watch.
It's a lot of stuff out there.
This next, have you seen the trailer for the next one?
Yeah, it's gonna be just like all the other ones.
Yeah, it's 2 helicopters. He pulled down 2 helicopters from his car.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've never watched one. That's just not mine.
Yeah, I think they definitely pushed the line and just said, "Fuck it, go." Especially when they had
we want to go to space. Let's go.
Yeah,
to space.
that was a bit much.
It's crazy, but again, it's all in entertainment. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say you're gonna have.
You got a cold or something, L? You don't sound the same.
Yeah, man. My damn allergies out here, man. Pollen is crazy.
Yeah, that's gay.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. I got beat down by pollen, Speedy.
Soft.
I feel soft right now.
This nigga sound like a whole nother person.
I got beat down by tree dust.
Snuffleupagus over here. Soft.
Exactly what he sound like.
I just think.
Boo bear.
Hey, Super.
I'm sitting in the corner right now, Speedy.
You sit in the corner.
Take some NyQuil. You gotta take some NyQuil and some.
No, not for allergies. You take some Claritin, or you taking? What are you taking?
Yeah, I take some. I take everything, brother. To Claritin, Allegra.
Well, don't mix them because it's going to make you at a certain. If you don't wait the certain amount of hours, because like say if you do 24-hour Claritin and then you throw a Zyrtec or something on top of that, it's going to make you drain more. You know that, right?
You gonna drain?
Yeah, it actually. You know what though? It made it make it work.
Yeah, it does. It will for a little bit.
It's like you drowning.
But did you know what you
sound
should
like
do?
Biggie. A
nasal flush. I forgot what they're called. Do a nasal flush too. That'll help get some of it out and get you a little relief because you do sound like you need some relief.
I'm scared to do that, Nikki Perry.
Why?
I'm
talking about a neti pot.
What happened?
Yeah,
dude did one.
This one did one, and he
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Poured it through his nose, and he had an amoeba, and it ate his brain, and he died.
An amoeba.
Okay, but yeah, it's
Yeah.
you have to do a certain type of water. I think it's purified water, and then
So the water had an
but
amoeba
use
in
the
it.
salt that it comes with, though. Don't
Yeah.
because there's a certain salt you got to use too. And
I
here's
don't
the
know
thing.
why you listening to Pam, nigga.
No, I have allergies big time. I have bronchitis
saying,
and
man.
allergies. That's one of my other ailments.
Some things I
Nah.
don't fuck with. Pam ain't no
Well, I
doctor.
had a bad
I am
cough,
a
man. I had a
pharmacist
bad cough,
in my
but that's
mind.
gone now.
Well, that's
I just
AIDS.
got to get my voice back.
That's
Damn.
AIDS. That's
Damn,
a
Speedy.
different thing.
Yeah.
That's some dude
Damn,
love.
Dude
Speedy.
love.
Damn, giving me 2 years, huh?
Yeah, at least till you reach out to magic.
What is
Yeah.
it? Are you in the
I
tub?
got the cough is gone.
Nigga, you better not be
in the tub calling us.
Is it my way?
Are you in the tub? Because we heard water
No, I'm
splashing.
in my office.
Oh, okay.
Oh, nigga,
I'm drinking water.
we thought you was bubble bathing, and I was like, oh, come on.
That's funny.
Told you this pollen got me beat down.
Yeah, it does. It drains you. It does.
So you still went to work, though?
Yeah, man, I got to make this money.
So you're going to infect everybody else at the office.
Well, allergies
Somebody
aren't
got to do these
contagious.
taxes.
Allergies are not contagious.
Oh, that's right, yeah. Hey, I might have you do mine.
I know. I need.
Hey,
mine.
sit it over, bro. Gotcha.
You gotta have the the California laws is a little different. Because I definitely need mine.
Yeah.
I'm so behind.
Well, I need to look at, they are different. Because I have a lot of clients that are out of state.
Oh,
So
you do?
Allegedly.
How much you
I
charge?
we lost to different states.
How much you charge per year? Like if I need you to do by 4 or 5 years.
Oh, for old returns?
No, I have them.
It just depends. I mean,
I think.
on what forms I have to use or do. I don't charge percentages like people be charging.
Do you do entertainment stuff? Because me and Speedy have entertainment write-offs.
Yeah, like for y'all have an LLCs or
Yeah, I do.
or is it gonna be more so of a Schedule C?
Pam want to write off her boots. You gotta,
But you can. Like I can do stuff like makeup and stuff like that.
Yeah, if
Clothing
it's
that I
anything
buy for
pertaining
award
to your career, yeah.
Yeah,
makeup.
you can. If you have a
Yeah,
certain.
Speedy, you can run up your makeup, Speedy.
Yeah, I left that one by the rim. All right, Al.
Snacks. You can make snacks out, Speedy.
Go. This nigga sound like a 3-year-old. You could get some snacks today.
He does.
Hey, Al, take care of yourself, bro.
All right, y'all. Let me get on.
Bye.
Later.
Hey,
I ain't never had allergies.
I'm gonna put a
You're
recipe
perfect, Speedy.
I'm gonna put a recipe for a
Right
tea
here.
in the chat room for anybody who has allergies. This will knock it out.
Oh yeah.
I don't have any
I'm gonna put a
allergies. I'm not
recipe in there
allergic
for
to
you.
anything.
You don't have. So when you go to you don't go to doctors. So that was a
Yeah,
weird
I do,
question.
but go ahead, Pam.
So like they say like mine is codeine.
I never
Like
did.
as
I
a
don't ever
child,
check off any
like,
box.
You don't.
Yeah, me neither.
You don't either.
No.
That's good though.
Most of my
'Cause
kids,
mine's codeine.
nobody had any allergies or alert, but Donald had asthma, and I didn't know, because he would get it, and we'd have to go get a puffer from the.
A puffer.
Yeah, you had a puffer.
It's not called a puffer, but go ahead.
Okay, wherever that thing go. So
Inhaler.
So we get there, and he didn't have his inhaler, and the doctor was like, "Well, which one does he use?" I was like, "I don't know." And the motherfucker went off.
What kind
on
of
me.
father are
He
you?
went
You should
off.
know
So
that.
I just stood there and I was like, first of all,
Watch your
motherfucker.
tone.
And he was like, well, you're his dad. You should know. I said, dude, you should ask him. It's him take the puffer, not me.
The inhaler. I mean, but Speedy, you should know all your
I know
kids.
now.
Did
I
any-
knew then. After that, yes.
Well, yeah.
But before, I didn't know it was a yellow. It definitely you want to do the yellow one because that has steroids in it. It was a blue one.
They all have steroids.
I take
Well-
from October.
You have
to-
asthma?
No, I have bronchitis. But it's just a yearly thing.
Fam, you check every box on the goddamn list.
nigga. I
You
do.
can't go. Do you have?
It's so weird. Like I hate going. Well, I love going to the doctor, but then when I get there, well, now it's different because it's so automated. Now you do it on your phone or whatever. But I used to hate when they give you them papers and you have to fill it out, and I'm be like, gotta call Speedy. Gotta call.
Oh shit, it's on me. Oh, niggas don't want it on me.
I know. Oh well,
Oh,
Speedy
call
hung
back,
up
my
on
bad.
you. Call.
No, I didn't.
I think he was just missed it. That's all.
There you go.
That's a different number. Caller, what's your name and where are you calling from?
What's up, everybody?
Bernie Byrne. How was your weekend, Vern?
It was okay. The
Oh,
worst time to
gosh.
catch allergies is around the spring or almost like around about fall. That's the
Yeah,
worst time
that's
for
when I
me.
get mine bad. It was fall.
All right,
Yeah.
what are you allergic to?
I have no fucking clue, but I know I don't take my ass
don't pee?
outside for 2 weeks.
So you don't go outside for 2 weeks.
I don't go outside for 2 weeks.
You
That's,
keep-
man.
What are you, a baby bear, nigga? What is that?
You hibernate like, well, I mean, will you keep your windows closed and everything? Because like it still
Yeah, it
comes
still
in.
No,
comes in.
no, there's a humidifier and
Yeah, I have that too.
and an air purifier.
So you have both?
Thank you for reminding me. I do need to get a new
Yep.
filter.
You have a humidifier and an air purifier.
You eat
I have
cheese?
both.
Vernon, you eat cheese?
Yeah. I ain't gonna even lie to you.
Then-
I
then
ate
you-
a double
you
cheeseburger
eat-
last
and
week.
all that shit don't work.
You eat ice cream?
Mm-hmm.
No, not really.
He's a big scoop.
You 2 scoops, please.
Wait a minute. Speaking of ice cream, I have a question.
Uh-oh.
Shit.
Are floats man code?
Yes, nigga.
A float, like a floaty.
We
in
gonna
a
talk
float?
about man code today. I got a
No,
man
no,
code
no,
segment.
root beer, like a root beer float.
I ain't had a root beer float since I was
Yeah, if you
12.
over 25, nigga, you
yeah.
can't get no. That's like in a Shirley Temple, nigga. You can't.
Yeah, it is. It is. A float is.
I haven't had a root beer float since
A roots beer? What is wrong?
Shut up, Pam.
What-
Since
yeah.
A&W root beer. It was. Did you guys ever have A&W
fruit
root
pan
beer?
float.
Nigga, that
out
shit
there?
was the best root beer on the planet.
Yes.
Yes.
On the
So they
land.
used to have it like a.
We have mug, and we have dads.
Dad's is fire.
I don't know what
Thank
that
you,
is.
Pam.
Yes, fire.
Yeah,
But I'm not a soda drinker anymore. But back in the
but
day,
you would get the frozen cup, put the ice cream in, and they would pour the A&W on top. Nick, it was
I
crazy.
mean, you know what? I'm take that back. It's okay if you eat it with a spoon. You just can't be
that's
like
real stuff
sipping
right
it through
there.
a straw. That's where the man
He got
code
foam
lies.
on his lip, nigga.
Yeah.
Okay, now
Bring your
tell
cheeks
you
all
what-
the way in.
can he
Have
eat
you all seen Luther yet, or you
We
gonna
just talk-
wait for Wednesday?
Wednesday?
Well, Wednesday,
Wednesday.
please.
'Cause I gotta
can't
watch
talk
it. I
about
haven't
that
seen
show
it,
no more.
Vernon.
I can't talk about that show no more.
All right, I was just making sure because Luther was kind of, to me, I liked it for a couple of reasons. We'll talk
You
about
like
it
Luther?
Wednesday.
You
That's
like
what I
Luther
heard.
Vandross or Luther?
That's what I heard. Same guy to me, nigga. Luther.
You know what, Speedy? I'm not
Loose
going to say
Luther.
nothing because you have the phone. I'm not going to do it. You
Sure
already
do.
know I was
Y'all
gonna say
understand
something.
now. I will hang up. on
But,
you.
shakes, are they man code?
You
Pam?
can eat them, but
No, a
again with a
shake?
You
spoon.
don't eat a shake.
Yeah, he
man.
can have a shake with a spoon.
Nah, nigga.
Yes, he can.
You can't have no shake. nigga.
I've seen you
I'm gonna
use a
tell you
shake.
something. Hold on.
You can't drink ice cream, nigga. That's soft. That's the softest thing you could do, nigga.
Hold on now. They have a strawberry cheesecake float.
Oh shit!
Don't do
man.
that.
Shit.
Don't.
No, I said, oh shit, oh damn, that sounds
Some
good.
fat motherfucker.
I might get a scoop, nigga. I ain't gonna have the float, but
Pam said, "Ooh,"
And then I put my hand on
And-
it.
and you know when you say it like that, you going to get it as soon as the show's over. Ooh,
I know for right that down.
And how they do it here, they take a piece of cheesecake or cake and they put it in the float. So you got
shit.
cake in your float.
Nigga.
all right, Vernon. Thanks for that.
That's di-
Everybody call in with your fat snacks.
that's
Yeah.
diabetes right
Thanks,
there.
Vernon.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Once in a lifetime, once in a
Yeah,
month.
thanks,
I mean, how
Vernon.
often? I don't even do. If I did want to be a
Eat
strawberry
cookies
shake,
every time you hear stuff.
That's a good point.
but they're oatmeal raisin cookies, Pam.
They're still cookies.
They still cookies. They still
Why
got
don't you just eat oatmeal and raisins?
How about that?
It don't look good
It's
together.
that, and not chocolate covered raisins. You know. What I'm saying?
Somebody said lava cake, not man code.
Oh yeah.
With no lava in the
man.
cake.
It was lava in that cake,
You-
nigga.
I ain't seen no
busted
lava.
in the
It
cake.
was lava in that cake.
I ain't seen no
That-
lava in it.
I've never seen TDP laugh so hard where he choked
said you
and he
gonna
couldn't
eat that
breathe. I said it.
Eat that lava out there.
I said you just gonna let that lava bust all out your mouth.
That might be one of
And
the funniest
nigga-
things at a
Nick
restaurant.
said, "No, I ain't biting
Threw
yet."
that spoon, nigga.
I don't even know what lava cake tastes like to this day.
You gonna try to cut it out? Nigga, you can't cut lava out.
Eat around the lava.
Yeah, he was
nigga.
like, "Oh, I'm just using my fork."
All right, we got a quick little segment right now. It's called Fat Snacks.
Yeah.
So we got a couple fat snacks mentioned in here. Somebody said Pepsi and
Nah.
ice cream
I don't like Pepsi. Yeah.
instead of the root beer float.
I like Pepsi.
Now,
Better
is
than
cream
Pepsi.
soda a man code violation?
I've
No.
only had it once in my life, and I would
And
never.
cream soda and ice cream.
tastes like
good,
sugar.
but it's a little soft.
It's,
It's so good.
It's good.
Really?
If you drink a soda, what's the difference?
I don't drink sodas.
Me neither. I don't
I
either.
don't. Yeah. Another fat snack. We got Wendy's fries and the chocolate frosty.
That used to be a thing.
Who? would- Yeah, I know
That's-
people
that
dip
was-
the fries.
dipping.
Yeah, they
That's
do.
the thing.
That is a thing, especially with the Wendy's, because the Frosties are nice and
That's
hella thick.
fat.
Some things I
We
can't
doing
do. I can't do that. Pops, what's the fattest thing you ever ate besides your cheese whiz? We know what your cheese whiz.
That was pretty much.
That was pretty bad.
Yeah, that's
Pops.
pretty bad. Yeah, I would say that I had to stop.
What
meat.
about as a kid? Did you do anything ridiculous as a kid?
Oh, syrup sandwiches for me.
That was your go-to?
Yes,
Like
I
you
love
liked
the
how it
syrup
tastes?
sandwich. Yes, at Weber. I mean,
Just
Wonder
pour the
Bread,
syrup on it.
and pour the syrup
you
on
poor?
it, and some butter.
I thought you had money growing up.
Yeah, I did. We did have money,
Why
but
would you eat poor food?
because my father is country, he's from the
Oh.
South. My father's from Louisiana,
That
so
makes a lot of sense.
he had a lot
Or-
of those ways.
Or
They lied
he
to
was
you.
poor.
No, we weren't poor. I know that. We have a call. Caller, what's your
You
name?
ran
Where
away,
you calling? Nigga, that ain't got nothing to do with being poor.
Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? This nigga hang up.
You already know what it is and who
DJ
it is. man.
Vegas.
With the 909, nigga.
What
I
up,
don't-
DJ?
What to do, dog?
Yo, you got the 909.
Can you not give out my area
I'm
code?
sorry. Well, how you
Well, we're
get
gonna give the
San
first 3 prefixes.
Fran-
Let everybody figure the other 4 out.
Nigga, what the- I'm glad as hell you ain't got my social.
I know.
Nah, we
right?
would have already got us a.
Yeah, the nigga with
We'd
the
have got us a
909
Hellcat.
Social security number.
We would have got us a Hellcat. We know your credit good.
He said it's a crack snack.
Yeah, she would have gave my shit up to the whole chat. Everybody would have tried to get something in my name.
So,
God damn.
what's your fat? What do you call it, fat snack?
Fat,
Yeah,
yeah.
he fat now, so.
Wait. Before we get to that, I wanted to start off by saying no nigga with allergies can whoop me. First of all,
Great point,
nigga,
DJ.
I don't give a fuck.
Great point.
I don't give a fuck if you was trained by Muhammad Ali and Floyd Mayweather and Mike
Cause
Tyson.
nigga, we gonna fight in the
you get
bushes,
allergies,
nigga.
You can't. Yeah, nigga, you can't whoop me,
funny.
nigga. Leave me in
It's
the forest, nigga, and I will beat your ass.
Not the forest,
Beat
nigga.
the brakes off your.
Yeah,
This nigga with a dandelion, nigga, it'd be over.
Yeah, that's probably the funniest shit you ever seen.
Strawberries, nigga. I sprinkle some of the strawberry dust on your ass nigga, and watch you die.
No nigga with allergies.
You can't
This
beat.
nigga
And
sniffling.
then-
Come on, nigga. I'll beat your ass now.
But
Speedy,
then
can I
y'all got me kind of fucked up saying that a root beer float is a man cold.
No, we
violation.
said
Like, I
if
know
you
some
sip
real
it through a
gangsters.
straw.
No, you don't.
We said a straw makes a
Okay.
man.
You don't know no
A
real
spoon
niggas.
you can
Nah,
have.
bro, that's kind of soft.
I know
bro.
some real G's.
No, you don't.
Real
Yeah,
G's
yeah.
drink straw drink
Nah.
root beer floats.
With a blue rag in their back
He said,
pocket.
"Cuz."
Right.
With a blue rag in their back
Exactly.
pocket.
Oh, cuz I got a brain freeze, cuz. If you don't get your ass.
Hey, can I get a straw, cuz?
Oh, brain
Some root
freeze,
beer
cuz.
float,
Hey,
like,
hey,
niggas
supersize
is
that,
in jail
dog.
Drinking that shit.
Yeah.
It's only 2 things that I see. It's 2 foods that's man code violations.
Okay.
Which is
To me, and that's anything you gotta suck, nigga, a sucker, a big stick, anything like that.
That's true.
Not a
Cotton
big stick,
candy,
nigga.
nigga.
Oh yeah.
I'm glad I'm
Can't-
good.
All right, I
can't
like
eat
them
cotton
too.
candy, nigga.
I like them too.
Yeah, that's
The
true.
cotton
nigga.
candy
If you
soft.
eat cotton candy, nigga, it's a little suspect.
Yeah.
No, it's
Like,
past
unless you
little.
at Disneyland,
Cause you gotta remember, nigga, you gotta pull it off, nigga. Now your hands are sticky.
yeah,
Then you go
and now it's wet, nigga.
get it on in there.
Yeah,
You
that's
eating
the
fluffy
thing,
sugar,
though.
nigga. That's
It's too
it's
fluffy.
just yeah.
Yeah,
It's
too much
you eating
sugar.
spun sugar. There's no way around that, nigga.
Hey, I got
so
one
true.
more. A pixie stick is kind of man code too.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can't pour sugar in your mouth,
Nigga,
nigga.
36.
But Speedy, let me just say
that
this.
nigga 36.
But Speedy, you did say when you were growing up that you would take
Uh-oh.
a pixie stick and make a drink out of it.
I don't know who the fuck you
You
were
made
talking
drinks
to.
out of pixie
No, don't listen to Pam.
What ghetto did
I've
you grow up
never
in?
said that in my life.
You
Hey,
did.
Pam bring up some shit from 67.
You remember when you was
Pam
3?
be like, yeah, remember in the 70s, nigga? Like, hold on,
Somebody in
yeah,
the
Bill
chat room
Boston,
back me up because
man.
we've talked about pixie sticks
Pam,
before.
I've never. Thank you,
Yes, yeah.
DJ out there, Vegas. I've never in my life.
Pam, don't forget.
I
said no
don't.
bullshit
I
like
remember
that.
everything Speedy says.
No, I said
because
no.
I watched the
Now,
shows back.
We had the thing with the dip, so it was a
Fun dip.
Yeah,
I still have. I buy
and
those.
it was a
They're
stick,
in my
and it
cabinet.
was Kool-Aid, and the other ones, and you put it
Hey,
in
that
there,
white stick is everything.
and nigga, you suck that motherfucker. Well,
Well, that's a man
That
code.
might have been
I
man
can eat
code.
it. You can't.
That's why they call it fun dip.
Yeah, and it's
fun guy.
multicolored like the
it's a fun-
rainbow.
Nigga, I was on. Look, I'll let it go. Hey, nigga, all I'm saying, I will beat your motherfucking ass. You won't give me my money, nigga. When you double hit, cause it get it nice and thick, and that motherfucker. And then you save the stick part and bite that
Bite
motherfucker.
this shit, nigga.
And
That
you like,
shit is
nigga,
fire.
this shit. Let me get one fun stick.
Fun dip.
Remember,
Fun-
remember Chico,
Chico
sticks?
sticks, nigga. Aren't they some in there?
No.
Not anymore.
So this is how far I go back. Chico sticks when I was growing up was
Everything.
5 cents.
Yes, they were. I remember that.
I think they're 75
Walk
cents
to the
now.
store.
They were 5. So I would get a Chico stick,
Now later.
some policy,
Policies for sure.
and
Now
but
laters?
I would get now laters, but I would get the watermelon now later.
Yeah. Okay. I would do apple. Now later.
No, I ain't like that.
Chico sticks for sure. The little smaller ones though.
No, I didn't.
You did the long ones. That's gay.
I always
And
put it on the
definitely
side.
some policies.
Pam, always put it side of my jaw. Crack that motherfucker.
No. And let me ask you this. Okay, so a banana. I really...
You break it.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you can't bite
But
no
definitely
banana.
you can't bite into a banana for sure.
You can.
I can, yeah. I can do a lot. I can eat the fruit roober float. I can
The
drink
what?
out roober float. I can drink out of a straw.
Food boodle. What's a food boodle? Nigga said a food boodle float. Fuck. That spelling bee is here today.
You got your nerve.
So
They said one word correct the whole show, but go ahead.
But sunflower seeds was probably my go-to.
Yeah.
Like if I had found any quarter somewhere, because it was only 5 cents
Yeah.
for that bag.
What?
Yes, it was a nickel, Nick,
Yeah,
back in the day, and the
they
bag
were
was
so
this big.
Yeah, it was a big, and it was full.
Yeah, it was full.
Like,
All,
nigga,
with no
it
air.
wasn't no, yeah, because nowadays you get half a bag. Okay, we have a call. Caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
Y'all remember Fun Dip? I mean, not Fun
I
Dip.
just said
Big Chew.
Yeah, it was.
Oh,
it was
the
for,
peanut butter thingy.
No,
right?
no.
It was like fake.
gum that was
What's it
chewing
called?
tobacco.
Big Chew. So it was.
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
gum
Because-
that was stringed
because,
up.
like,
Oh,
in
yeah,
the
I remember that.
80s,
Yeah.
and like, hold on, I have a question for you, Speedy, since you're the music guy. My Prerogative came out in 89, right, or 90?
He would know that.
I think 80. I think it's 89 because I remember the video. Remember the
That sounded like 89.
in the
It's
video
about
he was
89.
driving a Mercedes two-door. The two-door, but yeah, go ahead, convertible. Everybody was driving those. I think it was 80 or 90.
Because that's when he broke off from New Edition and he blew up on his own.
Yes, yeah,
Because New Edition was the shit all in the 80s. In 89, he decided to break off and do
Yeah,
his own thing.
and when we heard about it, everybody's like Bobby Brown.
Yeah,
we couldn't believe Bobby would go
That was
solo.
definitely like 89 because when I was in Minneapolis, New Edition was there.
Mm-hmm.
That had to be 88, maybe.
Yeah.
Because I remember. Yeah,
Because when
they
we
were
heard
working
that
on,
he had
If It
left the
Isn't Love or
group,
whatever.
we thought if anybody was going to leave the group, it was going to be Ralph. Because
Yeah, I
Ralph was
thought
the
Ralph
lead.
too.
And everybody else, we figured, they'll figure it out. And then Biv DeVoe hit. That shit was crazy.
That was
but
like 90.
I'd still say at one time Bobby was the king of R&B.
Hold on. Sunflower seeds, are they man cold?
Nah. Spitting them in on your ground at your house.
Vernon, what was your fat snack as a kid?
Everything.
Yeah, what was your
First
favorite
of all,
snack?
Speedy.
Let me get
Speedy, don't do that. I don't care if you do have the phone. Let's see. What did we eat?
Nigga
We
said,
had the
"Let's
pixie
see."
sticks.
No, what was yours?
We had the,
What was yours?
I'm trying to
All of it.
think.
He's thinking.
Nigga, that was so long. That was 46 years ago. I don't remember.
Oh, yeah, nigga.
You don't remember what you ate as a
I'm
kid?
trying to think.
Rocks and blunts, hilarious.
Turn your TV down or radio down.
We really don't have, like, I really wasn't, they really didn't let
Come
me
on.
have snacks when I was little because
Nigga,
I was
stop.
hyper.
You was
You were
fat.
hyper.
You were fat.
And you ain't
You
never
have-
been
Yeah.
little, nigga.
Yeah, stop saying when you was little, nigga.
Right.
You was always pudgy.
We'd never seen a
Speedy,
picture
I
of
doubt
Vernon.
that.
I've never seen a skinny
Wait a
Vernon
minute.
in my life.
If I was
Have you ever
pudgy,
seen Vernon?
if I was pudgy when I was young, so were you.
I think so.
There you go.
There you
now
go.
we can end that one.
We gonna hang up on you.
Yeah, you shouldn't have said we could end that one.
Okay, I've been looking for a video. Speedy.
Fat fuck.
Oh, there is a video of you on RAR twirling a red sucker in your mouth. They're right about that. You're right, L out of Houston. I remember that also.
Yeah, what the fuck, man?
And
Yo,
read off
allergy
Speedy's
ass
man
nigga.
cold moments. Okay. Oh, they said another man cold moment you had when it was the video of Foxx pouring the Don Julio down your mouth for your birthday. That's when you guys went. I think you were. Where are you at? Were you in Vegas? That was a man code violation. You're right. Let's see. Let's keep
I was
going.
drunk, nigga. So I don't remember none of it.
That's how it starts.
Yeah, and you don't even drink.
Yeah,
That's how it
Who
starts.
says
too.
sunflower seeds are healthy? You have to stop. There's nothing
Well,
but salt.
well,
It's the salt on them that
if you
make
get it
you-
without the salt, the salt.
They're not even worth it without the
Yeah,
salt,
who gets
though.
Yeah.
sunflower
Sunflower
seeds
without
without
the
salt?
nigga. Trying to be healthy.
Yeah, you better off eating healthy.
Oxymoron right there.
You know what I can't do is
What?
just when they just sell the seed. I need to crack
No,
it.
I
me
need
too.
I need to go through that whole
I
process.
was at a farmer's market about 2 weekends ago, and whenever it wasn't raining. And nigga, so they had the pecans there. You know they have the nuts in the farmers.
You like nuts?
And I love nuts. And so they were like, "Oh no, you should get the ones that are cracked." I'm like, "No, I like the thing of cracking my
Like the good-
pecan. I like the sound. I like
Really?
I bought have a cracker, nigga, at the house. I'm like, ah.
Oh, that Pam. Oh,
It's just something from
my
childhood.
dad.
My dad did that.
We didn't have no cracker. nigga.
What y'all do?
His hand, nigga.
See, we were rich. We had a cracker.
My dad would smash it on the table. We have to wait, nigga. He would eat it, get
off
enough
the table.
off the table.
How unsanitary. I'm sorry. I'm just
Fuck. Have you ever had?
Never say shit about your tall, light skinned dad. I never say a word.
Have you ever had raw pistachios?
Yes.
Like uncooked.
I don't like pistachios. I don't like pistachios.
I love. That's one of my favorite nuts
I
too.
love
That and
pistachios.
pecans.
That ain't your favorite.
I love pistachios. So speaking of man code violations, I don't know what's my man's name from Creed. Not Michael B. Jordan, but the other guy.
The other one, Jonathan Majors, is that him?
Yeah, one just sent me those. What you were talking about that cover.
Oh yeah, I sent it to you. But yeah.
Yeah, they took a picture. So I just wanted to know what you guys thought
For
about
Ebony.
Yes, it was a cover.
He has on a pink.
Well, I'm talking about the picture with them together.
Well, no,
hugging
Yeah,
that picture.
because a bunch of comedians did parodies on this, which I thought was hilarious.
Oh, they did.
But I want to know, Pops, what do you think? This is a man code violation. It's just right there in the corner. You can see
right
it. It'll
here it is.
pop
You
up
can
on the
just-
screen right in a second. But is this a man code violation?
Yeah, that's bro love right there. All that.
I think it's the eyes that
You
are
know,
making-
and it's
why
the
you on
one
my
in the
shoulder?
upper right, or
Yeah,
was
why
it-
you on my shoulder?
And then when Michael B. Jordan
This one.
got his hand on his hair, I'm like, no,
Yeah.
nigga,
Like they
no,
just got
no.
done?
Yeah, I'm like,
I just think
And the way he,
you know,
Can't even
the
look at
camera got you just move around and they're catching you. And
no,
again,
nigga, them is posed. No,
I've never hugged
bullshit.
my son like that.
He ain't never caught me like that.
Yeah, that's definitely.
Well,
man.
that's not. I
And
thought if you go to the cover of that magazine, Nick, or I don't know if that's
yeah.
Ebony.
Yeah, it is.
So him with the pink salmon, whatever, the robe and the boots. I don't understand the high boots. Again, he's very masculine.
Yeah,
in
the over
movie,
the knee boots.
in the movie, and then
Yeah.
you do that photo shoot, which I think is still all designed to make black men.
I don't have a problem with the man's outfit. I wouldn't personally wear this. The only thing I have an issue with is the duck lips, nigga.
What is that right there, Nick?
Yeah,
Who's
that's
that?
not. What's
That's
his name?
Michael B. Jordan, and that's
That's not Jonathan.
That's
is
the
it?
director.
That's the director. Yeah, that's the director.
Who I met
Keegan?
at the Image
Yeah,
Awards.
he palmed the back of his head now. Unless you're a barber, nigga.
And I better hear that shit when you
Unless
see
you're
that.
a
To me,
barber,
that's too much.
You shouldn't be palming
That's
on
too
niggas' head.
Yeah.
But then too,
it's the over the knee. Well,
It's the lip. Why are you duck lipping?
he's getting a lot of work, mainly, especially
yeah.
now he
he's
has
that new it dude.
yeah,
He's the new Idris or whatever you want to call it.
I thought it was
but-
Idris.
Yeah, okay.
Is it Idris or Idris?
Idris. I don't know.
I mean, he's a good actor. You know what I mean?
yeah, he is a great actor because I loved him in Lovecraft Country. Is that the one he was? That's when I was like, "Ooh, who's that?"
Yeah, he's a good
He
actor.
was great.
I didn't do that.
But I do think they try to effeminize the tough black men. You know,
But that's
like
Ebony.
Those are the first
too. Why
ones they
would
go
we do
after.
it to our own?
I doubt a black person owns Ebony magazine.
Probably. You're
know
right.
what
I
I'm
think
saying?
that's the first thing.
Nobody owns
You
beef.
think of one of any black person or actor that we had, Vin Rhames. I was like, Vin, okay. Then you see him in Pulp Fiction, and he do the rape scene. I'm like, okay. And then not the next thing, but after that, he later on did that movie where he played the
Moulin Rouge.
no, whatever it was. Where he played.
He was in Moulin Rouge.
No, where he played. Remember, he dressed up as a woman.
That
what
wasn't.
was that?
That wasn't
That-
Vin Rhames, was it?
Yeah, it was Vin Rhames.
Oh,
he
I
dressed
don't
up as a
know. I don't
woman.
remember.
I forgot
He
what
did
was.
it too. Yeah, I seen it.
But they'll eventually talk him into it. You know, some people go, well, Jamie Foxx dressed up as Wanda. That was a character. That
No,
was
that
funny.
still count. Martin did it. I think they do it to every. I don't think it's the individual. The sad part is I just don't think we see the plan. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like people, we don't understand how important our image is. We keep looking at it as a momentary thing, like, oh, it's just a job for me. But people don't realize, like, 20 years, 30 years after the fact, when people Google black men, the famous ones are going to pop up. It's not going to be me. It's not going to be the homies.
Right.
It's going to be this nigga holding Michael B. Jordan.
Head.
Right. It's going to be
With
all
his
of
head on the
this is
shoulder.
going to be the image of the
Yeah,
black
true
man.
that.
you
And we
know,
shouldn't
so-
say, again, we don't want nobody to think we're saying anything's wrong. We just.
No, I'm saying no.
I don't like it.
I don't like it either. This is not. They
that.
don't fit my image.
No, that shit's fucked up.
It
I
don't
don't want to see
represent-
my
yeah.
black male actor icons looking like that.
Because
Sorry.
if
No,
that was the
don't like
case,
it.
why ain't we don't see no Asian dudes hugged up with each other, no East Indian dudes, no Middle East, and like everybody got gay people in their culture.
Now let's say on a reality show.
We don't see no white dudes on the cover of Ebony hugged up.
Right.
They don't do Thor like that.
No,
Thor
No,
ain't-
you're right. They don't do.
They didn't do
Lisa
300.
Bonet's
The
husband?
nigga did 300.
Yeah.
He ain't took no soft pictures. So if it's just about outfits
Gerard
and
Butler,
fashion,
none of them.
and then everybody should be
Put everybody in the dress, man.
Yeah.
Put all of them in the dress. If we're gonna talk about, put everybody in a little fur pink joint
Yeah, exactly.
and make them sit on the couch with their lips poked
Legs
out.
open with duck lips.
Grip the back of 300's head, nigga. See how that goes.
See if you let that picture come out.
I agree, Nick. Fuck that.
Yeah, we gotta speak up.
Because I saw it, I was like, oh.
And then too, I feel like the image that you putting out there, even now, can't no man tell me I just put a dress on for no show, because if you ain't no actor, you can't just tell me that. If you in the mall talking about, I'm just going to the mall real quick, so I just
Right. Yeah.
just an outfit, nigga.
A pink top.
Like nigga, no, ain't happening. So I don't know, man. I think we just got to take more responsibility for what we doing and can't keep letting the ball.
Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? Vernon?
Nick, you preaching the gospel because these niggas out here is killing me.
Wow.
Lil Wayne was walking around in jeggings.
Who?
And I'm like,
Lil Wayne.
you a dude. You not supposed. Jeggings are for women.
Yeah.
Then you got 50 Cent talking all this bullshit, but yet he had both arms. It looked like he was kissing Soulja Boy, and everybody was talking shit about
That is
that.
true.
And everybody stopped talking about it. Then they asked Vivica Fox. Vivica didn't say shit, but she gave that look like, yeah, he kind of puffy too.
Kind of puffy. Wow.
What is kind of puffy?
And I think Nikki Pam, you talked about this a while ago. Puffy, that shit coming out on him too.
What did Puffy do?
Oh yeah, they on Puffy right now. Yeah.
Puffy got lost.
What Puffy? I'm gonna say this. What didn't he do?
True that.
I don't know, nigga. I don't hang with Puffy.
Good.
No, yeah.
Yeah, they.
And I think the holding and the powerfulness of our blackness, they're trying to take it away from us, and like you said, Speedy, feminize strong black men to make men weak. So then whenever the bullshit happen, can't nobody do shit because you've all been demasculized.
Well, I think it's more than that, Vern.
soft.
I think it's more than that because when they see a
demasculate.
powerful black man on TV, they want to let the world know, no. We can get him to wear pink. We can get him to be in a situation that don't look
And
cool
if
to
you
him.
and Speedy, if you see Malcolm X, everybody in that room see Malcolm X. I'm just going to assume because everybody in that room is black and y'all got black power. When that white man saw the power that Malcolm X had,
Yeah, all
he
black
said
men.
he said no nigga should have that much power.
Yeah.
And they, from that moment
Kanye
on,
West
they
said
made
that,
sure that every black man of power or stature, they had dirt on them. They got dirt on all of them. Trust and believe.
And the power was that he was able
Thanks for that, Vern. That
Thank
was
you, Vern. The
great
power that Vern's talking about is that he was able to but have black men move in unison. Shut up.
Somebody unicorn. I don't know what happened.
What?
I think that's a new group.
Show your love for unity.
I hate this fucking show. We taking a break. Nigga.
Now
That's
you
what
want to
we
break,
doing.
nigga.
Yeah, nigga.
Well, I'm sure unity. Come on. Let's keep going.
Yeah, I just think.
See, you bought yourself another drink, punk.
You can't sip this. It's a man code violation.
Yeah,
Chug it, nigga.
that is a thick straw. Nigga. You definitely can't. Now, bobas, that's a man code violation, y'all.
Yeah, for real. You can't be eating little
You
balls.
suck some
in your
balls
drink.
if you want to.
Right, for real.
Ain't no going back. Pops, do you think that when on a studio scale, like when you're going into a studio, when you take these kind of pictures and put this stuff out there, right? Do you think it tells the people like the Harvey Weinsteins that I can try this with this person?
Yeah.
Like, because that's like, let's say these people ain't gay, right? Whatever, and you just an
I'm
artist.
sure they're not,
You
yeah.
just love fashion. You're an artist. With I ain't that into fashion, so I can't. I don't know.
Right.
But let's just say you a fashion icon, whatever. My thing is this: if you're not part of that world, I feel like if I was a Harvey Weinstein kind of guy, and you taking these kind of pictures, I'm finna be
I'm
out.
gonna try it.
Yeah, he duck lipping. Yeah, he finna. Yeah, nigga, you want to be the next new movie? Nigga, sit down.
Right.
Like, yeah.
Let me talk to you for a minute.
Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? Are you duck lipping?
McVeigh from Houston, and no sir.
What's up, McVeigh?
What's up, McVeigh?
Hey, what's up? What's up, King? What's going on? Queen Nick just kind of hit on what I wanted to talk about. Man, it's about time that we get away from that trope about, they emasculating our men, they doing this and they doing that. You have free will and you have free choice to not take the role. So if you're going to bust down, they're going to take advantage of it. And so you gotta weigh how much your dignity is worth to you. And so, like you was about to say, well, Foxx did X, Y, and Z because it was, it was a character. And quickly said, no, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
So we excuse things depending on the person that we like, and we ridicule the people that we
That is
don't.
what you did, Speedy.
Where in reality, you have the choice to not take part in that world if you so choose. But how bad do you want to make it?
That part.
And so, like all these women that slept with Harvey Weinstein, you can't tell me there's not men doing the exact same thing. Now, I don't know who's doing what, but no one is forcing us as black men to call Zaya Wade a female. We making that decision.
Good point.
And if you're gonna play the game, but don't ridicule those people who choose not to, and vice versa.
No,
I agree
call.
100%. Good call. I agree.
I saw the Dwayne Wade interview thing, and I would say this. I just thought Dwayne Wade didn't have to, and I felt like he was covering.
Well, tell him what happened first.
So I guess he was on podcasts. Some other basketball players were on, or football players were on.
With the one that
and
Kevin
he
Hart
said that that his son that he did the same thing as a kid.
He said he tried on his mom's.
Yeah, to me, I just felt like he was covering for his son, and I didn't think my thing is, I didn't think he even had to do that. I think what he should have done, and what any parent that's in that situation or has that happening, is you just step up and go, "That's my son, that's my daughter. I love them. It doesn't matter what. Let's move on to the next subject." And that's all you have to do. You don't have to go, oh, well, I did this and I was nothing wrong.
Said a lot of people did. A lot of black
Again,
boys.
that's covering for your son.
That's what he said.
And he didn't have to. I don't think he had to do that.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know one black boy in my family that was trying on their mom's
if they
heels.
tried on
they got a whooping.
They did.
And they hit him. Yeah. So my cousin was gay. He came, he would come to all the family reunion and black family, we act like we don't know. They don't see
exactly,
it. So he's prancing around. This motherfucker got his shirt tucked in. He had polo shirts he had eyes out shirts with them motherfuckers was $25 a pop.
Right.
And he had a little dude with him. And my grandmother went, who's that? Mama, that's, he gay. He sucked dick? We was like, oh, God. But everybody knew. You just didn't say anything. You just act like, whatever.
Right. That's exactly
we got
what we
it.
did.
Everybody got one. You don't get one. Yeah. But I didn't think.
We act like it's a species. So.
Everybody gonna get one.
Everybody gonna get one, nigga. Everybody. You might get two now. Back in the day, you'd get one for sure.
Yeah, for sure. It
was an uncle that had a Merce.
Yeah, exactly.
And he came on. He was just really, how's everybody doing?
And wore half tops and shit, nigga. Yeah, like they was in Earth, Wind, and Fire.
How old is Dwayne Wade's son? Do you know?
What's his name?
How old is he? Do you know how old he is?
Chat room, tell us how old he is. We could.
My only thing with it, Pops, is he's a kid. So can't no kid talk to me about sex for nothing. I don't even. Why do I care what your sexual orientation is? It don't matter.
Right.
You got time to figure it out. So who cares what you into? You could be into flowers by next month for all I care. But at 16, 17, what we not doing is going with your ideas. Because my job as the elder is to guide you, not to listen to you.
Well, you should have did that.
I agree.
So I don't think he did.
That's his new parents stuff.
My only thing with Dwayne Wade is this, and I don't want to bash him because he's your brother, but I gotta say wrong is wrong.
No, he was coming for his son, Corey.
I gotta say wrong is wrong. So the only thing I feel like is wrong is Dwayne Wade. He got a lot of skeletons in his closet, and he put them out there so I can say this. He had like a little sex mansion out in Miami, dudes, women, everything. So he into the kinky, freaky. Everybody know this in Miami. Everybody that came out and said Dwayne Wade with whatever.
Yeah, I'm sure.
And I think his kids got exposed to that. And I think that every kid, and Dwayne Wade's right, every kid goes through a time where you might think your mom is cool. Right? You might think the things she do is cool, and nobody's there to correct you or to give you a different opinion or to give you a different perspective. And if everybody just gonna go along with your ideas, like this, is the sad part about the kid. The kid is dating a girl.
Is the what's his name?
The white dude that he with is a girl.
Hilarious.
No, but she wants to be called a man. So the white dude he with is a girl, but he's called himself a girl. So that tells me that he really likes women. He's just confused on
who he is.
Well, again,
and that's the parents supposed to guide kids,
Whether it's confused or not, I'm not. So I just thought, in that moment, I felt that he should have just came on air and says, "Hey, I love my son, daughter, whatever it is. I love him. and it's all fine. Let's move on to the next question because that's what they wanted to
You
get.
just
the
didn't like the part
asked,
about him saying that. Oh,
Yeah,
all little
everybody.
boys
Yeah,
and
you know,
all little kids
but
try on
now
their
you're
mama's.
trying to cover for
But why
yourself.
we do? But Pop, why
That's
do
where
people
he
do
went
that?
wrong to me.
Because they wanted to look like this is just a natural
A natural
thing.
progression.
You got a
No,
guilty
it was
conscience,
not.
is what it is.
Yeah,
that too.
that's what
like
it was.
we keep it funky. That's a guilty conscience. Everybody do it. No,
Yeah.
nigga, we
nigga.
talking about you.
Everybody
nigga.
in
Right.
still, nigga.
And yours.
Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? Caller?
Yo, this DJ again. I wanted
Thank
to
you.
add, how many man code violations do you get in a year before before they
So you lose a man point?
Pretty slow. Like I think you should.
It's a slow drip.
Like
It's a slow
3.
drip.
Yeah,
It's a slow
after
drip.
That,
I think max is 3, DJ.
Yeah.
Every new year, it reset.
All right, so how
would
many?
give you 6
Okay, how many do you get a year?
3.
How many do you get?
I say 6.
You say
3.
6.
You get 3
DJ
man
said
code
3.
violations a year.
One
Now,
every couple
Because
of
I
months.
might want to eat cotton candy once.
Right, or a banana. Bite into a banana. I agree.
Nah, I'm gonna say 3 because 2 we may not know about.
Now, but when you get to the third one, when you all out,
You should know by the third time. Somebody tell you some shit.
Nigga,
In
you
a
on the
year, that's
slippery
12
slope,
months,
nigga.
y'all.
You-
Give him
So
one
that's
fuck up
one-
every 2-3 months.
that's
what
one.
I say.
That's one every.
That's why I say 6.
4 months, 3 months.
Yeah, yeah.
That's like 1 a quarter, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
All
1 a quarter.
Well, it's really
Oh, that
2
no,
every
no.
6
Okay,
months
so
in a throw-in. You get a bonus.
so
for
DJ,
holidays.
we already 1 and a quarter in. What man code violation have you done? You were like, fuck.
The root beer float.
Hey, that ain't a man code. We established that.
No, we-
I ain't-
So
I ain't got that
what man code of violation
think
have you
about
already
1.
violated? You think?
That was
This year?
Right.
here.
I'm cool.
Right.
No,
I got
it's
3
March.
left this year.
No.
Oh, so you ain't committed 1. You ain't ate a banana,
Threw
nigga.
some thong sandals on. Take the
Yeah, you
trash
didn't go
out.
flip toes.
She'll put these on real quick.
Right. Yeah, I got them just running to the thing.
Nah, I think I got all my 3 left this year.
You got all your 3 left. All right, you got all
Yeah,
your
we
3.
barely in March. I'm still good.
You-
If you
you-
already
You ain't
violated,
you didn't buy the hot dog from the tip.
Right. Got to break it off,
I ain't had
nigga.
a hot dog or a hot link. Nigga, I say that for the 4th of July.
Yeah.
Hot
That's a good time to use one of your violations.
That's
Yeah.
one.
Yeah,
I gotta
say that.
save my shit.
So all
gotta
right.
So it's 3. Okay,
So we got covered.
I'm gonna even back
From,
that.
from this point on, everybody got 3.
Yeah, 3 for the year.
After
You got 3.
Yeah.
If you get past that 3, you might as well go and get you a merch.
We should get some pops. We should get some flags made so people can.
flag on the.
Thank you, DJ.
violation.
That's funny.
That's
all right, so
fucking
you get 3.
hysterical.
We established you get 3 a year,
Okay, so
and we already won. We already 2/3 into the year.
Yeah, so look,
Yeah.
if anybody catches their homies doing a man code violation,
Report it to us.
record it, send it to ROLLOUT Digital on
and
Instagram,
report us to us.
and whoever gets the best one at the end of the year, we're gonna send y'all.
Okay,
something.
so going around, I'm not a man, so I don't gotta worry about it. But for you, you did eat the corn
What?
dog the other day. You didn't break it off. You ate it from the stick.
Was it meat in it? Was it meat in it, or was it a cheese dog?
I don't know. He had to break it. It was on a stick, nigga.
It had meat in it, pops.
Yeah, he had the
Nope.
meat,
First
cheese,
of all,
meat, cheese,
Pam,
nigga.
I pulled the
So
stick
you
out.
bit a little sausage, bit a little cheese.
I pulled the stick out, Nick. And so when
You
I
did pull the
did
stick
it,
out.
I did pull the stick
You
out.
did, I'll give you
I
that.
pulled the stick out, so I wasn't holding the stick. I was holding the base.
You don't want to hold the stick.
don't
Hold the
the
base
base.
of the,
I don't hold
the
the
base
base.
of the dog.
Got your hand cupped at the bottom.
Yeah, he
I
said
won't
the base.
spill nothing.
I will lose that of this meat. Okay, so then what?
Yeah, I did.
So
All right,
that you
I
got
got
one.
Was
You
it
got-
juicy or did it?
Really, Nick?
Did it drip
Was-
down your lip?
was it-
You didn't bite yours on the side?
I broke the tip.
Yeah,
off.
he was breaking
Nick.
his. He was breaking his. I
Listen,
watched him. I watched all y'all.
I know. Listen, it's not even a thing with me. When I went and got it with my rib, right? As soon as we got it, we got in the car. She was like, "Here, you gonna try it?" I was like, "Nope. You can bite it first." And she was like, "Why?" I'm like, "I'm not biting the tip off no motherfucking hot dog. Are you crazy?" Somebody just pop up my window, nigga. I seen you do that, nigga. And I was like, "Gosh."
All right, so I got 2 left.
You know, sorry, this is not a man code violation, but I think I'm gonna exit this from my man stuff. I ate an ice cream sandwich the other day.
2, 1.
But you can eat an ice cream sandwich.
None, because you gotta lick it like.
No, you don't have to.
Yeah, you kind of had to lick
No,
it
you
through the
bite
middle.
into. Oh, you do. You
It
do.
was
No,
still
no.
hard. It was
No.
still a little
What?
frozen. It was still frozen.
What'd you say?
Yes, it was still hard. It was
That's
frozen.
yes. All right, caller. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Isn't what's the name's
I know
baby
he
the
got
fat? Isn't that the boy girl the fat baby?
Boy,
Pam.
Wait, I'm sorry. What's
Dwayne
Um,
Wade's daughter, son, whatever he wants to call it. Isn't that the sad baby, or is that?
No, that's the
Wayne's.
That's the Wayne's with the another woman, and she's the one that's saying that, trying to block him legally changing his name. So no, that's with Dwayne's real kid with another girl.
Is he a junior?
Yeah, but that's the sad baby because he was already married to what's her face then, and had that one.
No. That was the side baby's being raised by somebody else.
Hilarious.
That's not the side baby.
Shit. Well, okay, all of them out here doing all that crazy shit.
All right, Vern.
So, hey.
What man code violation have you already?
I know you got one.
It's
you got
March
one. Come
now,
on, man.
Nigga. Come on.
I admitted to mine.
I don't want to talk about the way.
Put your slides on backwards.
Split toes, stop, nigga.
You be killing motherfuckers with that sniping, I tell you. What was your man called, Speedy? I didn't hear.
I did bite the.
He bit the. Remember we had the
we
corn
had
dogs.
He bit it right down the middle, y'all.
He took the stick out and held it at the base.
Yeah, and bit right to the cage.
And what about? And Pam, didn't you say chicken nuggets are man code?
Yeah, I feel like
that's an adult code. Nigga.
That's it. Yeah,
17, nigga. Like,
yeah.
All right, come on, Vern. What man code have you already violated?
He don't want to use up the second one.
Because I don't do too much of nothing.
Yeah, popsicle, lick on the ice cream cone.
Did you take a bath, nigga? You did something.
Bubble bath.
Yeah. Wrap the towel up to your neck.
Wait a minute. Hold on with the bath shit now. Hold on.
Hold on.
Here you go. If you take a bath and then you take a shower, it's not a man code.
You took a bath. What are you talking about?
Because you
bathed in your dirt.
You got to point your toes to wipe your legs. So you got to point
and you got to stick your toe in to see if it's hot, nigga.
Yeah,
you got to point your toe.
You got to go.
Yeah.
And I know you got that towel wrapped right up under your arms, nigga.
And you ease into the tub.
Here's a hint.
And you had overflow, nigga.
Never allow your woman or a woman to run your bath water because you know that you're gonna jump your ass in the liquid lava. I don't know what the fuck it is with women and water. Y'all love that shit on lava.
There was a T in there somewhere.
Water.
Thanks, Vern.
Hey, Vern. Did your uncle do yours?
Oh, wow.
Nikki
Pam, before we take a break, can you speak on that? Why do women prefer the water to be on hell when y'all take a shower?
Because it releases our stress levels. The hotter the water is, just it's just like.
But how are you taking a shower?
Is this
in hell?
Yeah, no, I do it all the time. I like when I hop in the shower. I mean, it's it's warm.
Pam, you don't hop.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Damn well, you ain't hop.
Stomp? I don't know. Fuck.
You did hopscotch.
You're so stupid.
Is it a black thing?
I don't know, but then I turn it up once I'm in it. I'll turn it up really hot, and then I'll let the hot water just on my face.
Your skin ain't like.
No, I love it. It just
on your
I feel the stress releasing from my body. The hotter the water. That's just how it is.
Every black woman I know, they take nigga. Hot dog water, hot water.
Yeah, we do.
Like, are you cooking in there? What the hell's going on?
It'd be so much steam in that goddamn barrel. You're like, what in the fuck? All right.
But he still didn't admit to anything. I'm just saying. I want to know. The
know.
real men in the chat room admit to you. I know one of y'all, some of y'all have committed at least one of the three.
Which is a
Speedy
month and a half in. I'm there 3 months and a half in.
Yeah.
Every 3 months and a half, somebody did. Because that's all you get. You get 3.
Well, that would be only 9 months. 3,
I got
6,
2
9.
left.
That's why I said at least we should do 4 because 3, 6, 9, 12. Yeah, so let's do 4.
I ate some mochi ice cream.
4.
Some what?
Some what?
That made me feel kind of weird.
What is mochi?
It's rice cake.
It is. That's gay ice cream. Yeah. It is.
I ain't gonna say it's gay ice cream, but it did make me feel.
Did you say rice cake?
I didn't pull it up, Pops.
I
you
know
talking about like Rice Krispies?
No.
With ice cream in the middle?
Pop, you gotta get some more culture in your life. This is ridiculous.
I heard Rice Krispies.
No, it's called mochi.
Why would you eat
I'm
that?
not Japanese.
That don't even sound right.
My
take a mochi.
My ribs. This is her thing.
The only way you can order it, you have to go. I take 2 mochis.
Nah, this is what she eats. This thing, and I try not to be the kind of person.
Why you always blame my daughter-in-law? What you do?
I try not to be the kind of person like I don't eat that. You know what I'm saying? So I try it.
Well, you should have said it on that one.
Yeah, Pops. It's not. It's like a
soft, mushy in your mouth.
Yeah, it's like a little chewy outside.
So Nick got one.
Yeah.
And you swallowed it,
these niggas
didn't you?
in the chat room, they were like, I dated flag football. So I was like, no, I'm a man. I'm not a man, so I can violate. I can violate.
That's what
right?
you're supposed to do.
Flag football.
Nikki, Pam, you like mochi?
I've had it.
Do you like it?
Nah, it's not. It's all right.
Okay. Yeah, that's it right there.
I don't like it. But I like a macadamia.
That's the one I had too.
Is that your teeth, Mark?
Yeah,
that
that's
don't even
kinda...
look
I tried to man up with her. Tell her you don't want to get a chocolate one. No.
So that's ice cream?
It's ice cream
like,
in the middle,
yeah.
and it's wrapped in like a rice
something
dough. Almost.
Yeah, it's like a dough.
It's like
It's exactly a dough.
but it's soft and like.
See,
Yeah, it's just not. I don't
Don't
understand.
describe that. That's man code.
didn't
Last call.
understand
Call
it.
what's your name? We call for. I'm sorry, man.
That's okay. Go ahead.
Yo, this is L again. Allergy L.
Allergy L.
What it do?
Hell
What's your
yeah,
man
it's
code for the year that you've done? You know you did it.
I don't recognize y'all man code violation.
What? Then why you call, nigga?
Come on, man. Damn, L.
I look.
Getting
I have a
allergies.
big ass tub, and I do take baths sometimes.
That's
But
a
I need
man
to
code.
stop.
Don't say sometime. That's what you do.
Because, like I said,
You a
I
bubble
don't man
bath.
code and experience.
let me tell you this.
I
No,
take a big
this
ass,
is what makes
I have a big ass tub that'll fit
a jacuzzi
easily.
tub, but
And
you
I
still
fill my
got.
big ass in
Let
there
me
and
ask
I
you this:
relax.
at any point in that jacuzzi tub or whatever, did you point your toe?
Yes, he did.
You had to. You
No, I
had
don't
to.
point my toes for what?
Did you splash the
Nigga,
water?
stop.
Hey,
I'm doing
bitches.
ballet.
Stop. You did. You did.
Did the water spill out when you got in?
You was trying to rub your legs and shit, nigga. You had to point your toe. Stop.
Oh shit, Nicky Pam talking about it. Nigga.
I don't know. I don't know. Hey, Speedy.
I didn't know what she was talking about. You gotta lean back.
I just said the oil Malay commercial.
Yeah,
This
exactly.
nigga in
You
there.
gotta-
Why he trying to act like
You got.
bullshit?
Here's what it is, L.
Point my
L.
toes.
Hold on, L. You bend your knee. You put your toe in the air, and you take the soap, run around
Yeah.
your ankle,
Oh, I know what
and you
you're
come
saying.
on back.
Washing your calf, nigga.
Yeah, nigga, that's
Talking
you.
about. You described it too well.
And then you put your leg back in the dirt.
Because that's where he had to go.
You described it too well, Speedy.
Pam just did it.
Yeah.
You know that's what you did.
I had my shoes on. I had to put my shoes on.
Hey, I got a big jacuzzi tub and I
That's a big
relax.
dick.
I don't get that. Yeah, which house? I do not recognize your man
So
violation.
let me make sure I got this clear. So if you had a regular tub, then that would be wrong. You keep saying I got a big old tub.
I don't get.
Right.
Well, you a
I
big
had a
ass
jacuzzi tub. That's
Come on, L.
Yeah, that
Just,
be you in a
you a
small
bubble
nigga.
bath nigga. Just say I'm a bubble bath nigga.
Speedy.
You a bubble bath
You
boy.
know
It's
you
cool.
was in Jamie's jacuzzi tub when you was in Jamie's house. Don't lie.
I ain't never been in it though. I don't sleep in. I don't take a bath in nothing.
I had milk and cookies and everything. You know, that's the truth.
Well, you had allergies and you in your tub sneezing, nigga.
That's you.
All right, bubble boy, we gotta take a break.
Yeah, the new bubble boy's in the building.
Right.
In his big ass tub.
So that I don't know why, but that definitely counts as one.
Yeah, because you got.
There's no
you
way
have
he
to
didn't
wash
point
your
his-
leg.
You have to.
Yeah, Nicky Pam, I didn't
You
think
have
about
to
it till
point
you,
your
till you
toe.
said
And
how,
you have to
yeah.
lean back in the tub to
You
do
have
it.
to
And you know that back cold right there, nigga? Nigga got splash water.
For real,
Nigga, I put a washcloth right there. I was laying on my washcloth.
It's dirt. It's all dirt around that ring,
Washcloth
nigga.
is so true.
Nigga, I put a washcloth right there. I gotta lay on my washcloth real quick.
Hey, can you bring me a wet
And you
pillow?
gotta roll it up, nigga.
And you got to ease your back on.
Okay, so then I don't want it to fall down.
And then once you put your back on the rag, you go, oh shit, I need the rag to wash my
Wash your
leg.
toe.
Now you gotta lift your leg up
Yeah.
and get that leg out the water.
You gotta split your leg to do it.
Yeah, open your legs up, nigga. Go on, get your cheeks to the other side.
You think you
Bubble
on it?
bath,
And
boy.
lean.
Yeah.
I got a big old tub, you big softy.
Yeah, how would you know, nigga?
Yeah.
Soft ass
Oh, I can
nigga.
clean on my knees in here. It's a big old tub.
Then you gonna stand up with bubbles all over you, nigga.
Right, and get
How
it all
soft
on the
is
ground.
that?
Where's my towel? Soft, nigga.
No,
Soft.
The big one.
right.
I don't know what I would do if I seen a dude in the tub. I'd be like, nigga, what the fuck is... I think
What
he's
you
injured. Like, you all right?
No, you walk past the bath, he splashing. Hey, nigga, we gotta go. I'll be out in a minute.
I do gotta do
Man,
it.
speaking of splash, really quick. So, I go in my bathroom, right, and there's water pouring from the light fixture.
Oh shit.
yeah.
Oh, cause
Apartment building.
Right. So,
Somebody leave, yeah.
right. So,
That's
I'm,
scary.
Right. So, somebody had to flood the floor above,
Yeah.
right? So, I watch a lot of forensic files.
right.
So, I'm like, the hell? So,
Body
I,
up.
Like there's a body up there.
so I call my maintenance people. I'm like, yo, this water leaking from I'm sure it's from upstairs. Maybe something flooded. So I go on the balcony, and the dude, he comes out on the balcony, and I'm like, hey, man, y'all got a leak or something? He's like, he looks like nervous. So he doesn't say anything at first. He just looks at
Oh
me.
shit.
Like I caught him off guard or something. I'm like, yeah, man, there's water pouring in my house. He's like,
Oh, you hit it with that one? Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
like, yeah. He's like, oh, my son's playing in the bathtub.
Huh?
Like
Stop.
they've been there for a little minute. I ain't never seen them with no kid,
Oh shit.
and I ain't seen his girl since.
Oh shit.
Nick, are
She
you trying
dead
to
up there.
accuse us?
I watch a lot of Fragrance Files, pops.
Right.
And usually it go this way. Water leakage. Somebody randomly see you throw something in the
You be an
trash.
anonymous caller, and we have an anonymous caller.
Yeah, I ain't seen his
Well,
wife in like a
nigga,
couple
watch
days,
this
so
shit.
I'm gonna look out for her today, y'all. And if I don't see her,
You gonna call it in?
I might have to get
I had to call the police on my neighbor downstairs.
I might have
he
to
was
get
beating her ass every night.
Oh,
and
wow.
then come to find out, she didn't even live there. His mom is a cop or whatever.
Wow.
And I had to and then me and the landlord, I was like, look, you knock and I'm going to just stand up here because I don't want him to know I'm the snitch.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm
Beat
saying?
you up.
Because this
Man.
motherfucker crazy ass fuck. When
You
I tell you,
told her?
he told her, he said, bitch, I'm going to cut your neck. I'm going to tear
you
your hair
got
off.
your wall.
I can hear everything. It's like 3 or 4 in the morning, so it's no noise. And
Black, white.
And I'm they're below me, like I'm in the bathroom. And I'm like, what the fuck? He's like, oh shit. Like when I tell you, I had to call nigga. Like he finally stopped.
Did you put a cup to the floor?
Nigga, I was like,
Yeah,
yo, the
she
shit I
whispered
heard.
on the phone. I just want to let y'all know.
I did, and then the cops came, and I'm looking. I can't sleep now because they took like 2 hours to come. I was like, these motherfuckers.
Oh yeah, they don't
'Cause
want to come. They don't want to come to those.
They didn't.
That's where bad shit happened to cops on those calls.
Yeah, especially at 3, 4 in the morning too. So
Yeah,
they
them
came at
motherfuckers-
like 6, 7. I'm
Yeah.
like, well, forget it now. This nigga
They
sleepy.
figured
He's
by
like,
the
oh, they
time
didn't
we
answer.
get
I said,
there,
you
it
think
should be
they've been up
diffused.
fighting all night? What you think?
They black, white. Well,
They're black, and I didn't even know he lived there. Like, nigga, I ain't never
that's
seen
the
this dude. I was
worst.
like, how long they been here? She
Gotta
said
call
almost
Nikki
2 years. I
Pam,
said,
'cause-
get the fuck out of here. I never seen this nigga
you know
ever.
when the court records come out, I got a call from a Nikki
I
Pam.
know, I'm like,
lives above you.
shit.
She
Nigga.
told
But
us
his mom
everything.
is a cop too, so
Apparently not.
from what the landlord told me.
That's probably why you feel like we ain't gonna get caught.
I would take a quick break.
That's funny, Corey.
We come back. We got sneakerheads. We got
Scrambled eggs and Pam.
Scrambled eggs and Pam. We got seeding for the for the college basketball tournament.
Oh,
Yeah,
see.
and Oscar winners. Talk a little
that's in
about
the
that.
percentage.
Scrambled eggs and Pam,
Oscar
y'all.
winners.
So I'm gonna
And
post
snubs.
and snubs. I'm gonna post the number for the National Domestic Violence Hotline. No, real talk. So we mentioned
For
it.
L.
So yeah, if
Yeah.
anybody's going through anything, man, like especially you ladies out there and you fellas, I
Yeah.
watch a lot of for my man too, nigga.
Yeah.
They'll
Yeah,
kill you,
they
nigga. So
Dudes
Yeah,
get
they
their
will.
ass beat too.
yeah,
Yeah.
man. So if you're going through anything, call the number. Don't wait.
Yeah.
We finna take a break. Be
Don't
right
be
back.
ashamed.
Damn.
You ready? Oh. Oh, here, me. Hold on. There
Why
it
are
is.
you using that one?
I don't know. Are we back?
Yep.
We are back. That was unprofessional.
You scared me. I was like,
Welcome back. It is Rollout Live with Speedy and Friend.
and friend.
And Friend. In the house we got.
Nikki Pam. I'm sorry. The OG Soul Train Cuddy at Nikki Pam. I forget.
No, you're not Cuddy.
Huh?
I thought you wasn't a Cuddy.
I said I'm Cuddyette. I said
You
Cuddyette.
didn't say you said Cuddy.
I said Cuddyette. I said
I don't
Cuddyette.
even know what that means.
Well, you ain't yet.
Louis did it. He's in Chicago working
How
on.
many times you gonna keep talking about Louis?
I'm sorry.
That's your
I do have
friend.
another best friend. You do understand that. That actually
the
raised
homie.
me. At
He
least
is
that
the
nigga
homie.
raised me for
He is the
real.
homie. At the marble table, the one, the only, the honorable.
I thought Cuddy was a pimp.
It is. It's kind of
It
like
is.
it's Cuddy Mackin. Like, and you have to do this
What
when
do
you
you?
do.
Yeah, what do you know what your finger?
You have to do that. Like it's like it's a dance. It's a vibe.
I'm gonna look this up. I don't know what's
Well,
happening.
I mean, I don't know that it's like
It's
you
not
know,
a real
it's,
thing. It's just a thing.
it's a thing because it's like something we all made up in Soul Train, and then like with New
Why you
Edition.
keep? You was on Soul Train 1 week, Pam.
I was on Soul Train
fuck
for
is you
3
talking
years.
about?
So stop.
Pam.
I was on there for 3 years. I was there from 9th grade till I graduated and ran away. I was.
Why were you on Soul Train in 9th grade?
Because that's when we were discovered. Because we were discovered.
Who was we?
Me, my best friend Nicole, and me and this girl named
Nicole's the
Keisha.
one in the group.
Yes, she was the bass player.
Y'all got
the one
discovered from
who
Soul
is
Train?
now engaged, huh?
You got discovered from Soul Train?
Yes, we got discovered. We were at my cousin's reception, and the guy who's the dance coordinator at Soul Train was the DJ at my cousin's reception.
And y'all was
he
dancing
saw
that
us
hard.
dancing, and yeah, we were doing steps because back then that's when you were together and you made up steps, and that's what you did. And he said, "Oh, I work for Soul Train and whatever. Would you guys like to come on?" And we were like, "Yeah." And he's like, gave us his number, and he told us when the next taping was, showed up and let us in. Because you have to be picked to go in. You can't
So
just show up at Soul Train.
I've never been on Soul Train.
I know.
Oh.
You have to be able to dance.
I've been on Soul Train, Pops. That's
I've been
horrible.
on Soul Train.
I've been on Soul Train.
I knew how to do the dance. We would watch Soul Train to find out what dance to do in the club. And, not that I've been to jail. But that's how people would do how much more time you got left. They got 9 more Soul Trains.
So, but it's every weekend. So.
Yeah, so they say how much more time you got.
So
in
9
the
times
county
4?
jail, not prison, county jail.
Oh, 9 more weeks?
But they're saying they got 9 more Soul Trains.
That's funny.
So they always say Soul Train. And,
Wow.
and they watch Soul Train every Saturday on time. I don't give a fuck
In
what was
prison?
going on. Yeah.
Did they dance?
No, you nigga said they dance. No, they watched it because of the female.
Yeah, because every Saturday morning, it was appointment television. It was like 11 a.m. every
11
morning.
o'clock.
Every Saturday morning, you'd either clean before, you
Yeah.
clean after. But
when it came
because we didn't
on,
have
Nick,
DVRs, we didn't have multiple cable
couldn't
channels.
record it. You couldn't record
no,
it.
nigga, you sit there in front of the TV for an hour and
So you hear Soul Train, the hippest strip in America.
Yep, with guest stars.
Guest star,
Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Earth, Wind, and Fire, Whispers, and special guest David Allen Greer.
Yep,
Boom,
and,
he'd be like,
the Soul Train
and
dancers.
and they come back. And Ultra Scene was the
Ultra Scene
and Johnson and Johnson.
Yeah, Johnson and Johnson,
Which we thought at the time was a
and
black
Ultra
hair
Sheen
care product, but
Cosmetics
it
or
wasn't.
something
I
like that.
guarantee Ultra Sheen ain't either.
Well, we thought it was Johnson and Johnson. They own
Yeah.
Ultra Scene.
Yeah.
I bet that ain't no. black
And
product.
they were
Oh,
using
somebody-
animals to test all that shit.
God, can we get
Did
it?
you like Nikki Pam? Who was your favorite Soul Train host other than Don Cornelius?
Nobody.
Nobody.
You didn't
Nobody.
think nobody else
I
did
didn't.
it?
I love your boy, and I think he's funny as hell. But I know I didn't even watch. I could
It
not
was
watch.
different. It was different.
When Maestro did it,
Yeah,
I
even
don't know.
Maestro did. When we heard Maestro got it, because again, we didn't even know Don was looking for a host.
Right.
But he said he wanted at that time.
How
he wanted
did Maestro get it? Did he ever talk about that? Like how? Why
I
was he the
remember.
chosen one?
Well, everybody. Well, we find out later on because Maestro's manager happened to know
Don.
Don Cornelius.
Oh, okay.
And next thing you know, we hear that Don's looking for a host and he wants a comic. And so everybody sends in their reel, and Maestro sends his in. Next thing you know, we hear he became the host, and he was the host for what, 2 years?
I don't know.
It was 2
Again,
years.
after us and after
Yeah,
like
2 years.
Don left, to me there was no Soul Train.
Yeah, it wasn't the same.
I mean, and I know a lot of the people who danced afterwards, but
Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? What you want?
What time does Soul Train come on?
11 o'clock.
11.
LA.
11.
11.
Oh, okay.
Which was 2.
right.
It wouldn't be 2 or 1 o'clock your time. 1 o'clock.
1 is Central.
Yeah. It's
One
It would be 12.
Oh, they must have did that on
Because
purpose.
Soul Train.
Well, it was syndicated.
Because
It
Soul
wasn't
Train
like,
came on at 12,
I think.
and our commercials was the hair commercial, and
Mm-hmm.
it was mostly Shell commercials.
Shell.
Oh, it's the gas gas
Really?
station. Yeah.
Yep, Shell gas,
Yeah.
and they had some beautiful.
We didn't have that.
They had beautiful black people on there, and I'm like,
Oh,
why
wow.
is this the only Soul Train? Is the only time you see black people in commercials?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
if
that's
there
true.
anybody black,
Any
you
black
got to remember
programming.
Rodney Allen Ripley.
Rip. Yeah.
First time we saw him was on a Soul Train outtake.
Yep.
Or commercial spot when he did.
And
Burger
I have
King.
a question for Pam, since she was on Soul Train, and I believe she know.
I
Those
do.
were all were the bands, were they doing that stuff live, or was that recorded and they lip sync?
It was always lip sync in a track,
But-
except
Luther.
Can I answer the
Oh,
Soul
my
Train
bad.
dancer? I'm just gonna. He did ask me. This nigga think he know everything.
I do, man.
But anyway, no, Luther, like he said, James Brown, Patti LaBelle, Aretha. It was certain artists that Don had like a special relationship, and he knew that
They could sing.
they not gonna come on there and sing to no track.
You
But
know what the
it
weird
was-
thing was? Was with. I'm sorry.
Again, it was a select few. Go ahead, Speedy.
The weird thing is when you
wait
didn't
a
know.
minute, it's his show till you get to asking him questions.
Right,
Shut
right.
up. The weird thing was when you think the band is playing and then the music go down, you hear boom, back, boom,
Yeah,
bam.
you
You're
would
like,
hear
what
because
the
they had
fuck?
like pads on the drum.
Yeah.
It sounded so generic in the studio. It was crazy. And the studio was hella small. It looked
Yeah.
like big, but it was really small.
If you go back, Vern, Luther always sung. He didn't have a band, but he always did because the one when he did the duet with Cheryl Lynn,
Yeah,
they
That
actually
was-
sung
yeah.
that. So yeah, it was certain
Speedy,
artists.
since I think
Al
you-
Green.
Al, like
Al
I
Green.
said, like
Hot
James.
grits green. You talking about hot grits?
Hot Grit Green. Yeah,
Hilarious, not Hot Grits Green. Hilarious.
All right,
That's
there
funny.
you go. That's his name, Hot Grits. That was in what was that? 92,
No,
right?
No,
when he
no,
got
no, no.
when he got the grist on him, it was the 80s, early 80s.
Yeah, it was before.
Because right after that's when
okay, 'cause
he
his
went
wife-
gospel. After that.
Yeah, I bet you he did. Shit. His wife fucked his ass up.
So Vern, you do know that Soul Train started in Chicago.
Yeah.
No, I didn't know that, but I do know they moved out to L.A. a long time ago, right?
Well, yeah.
Well, yeah, but
And I heard, is it true that Luther Vandross was hard to deal with since he was who he was?
Yeah,
Luther was a diva, best
he
believe.
was truly
in a negative way.
I think I told this story. Thank you, Vern. I think I told this story. So Foxx was hosting the BET Awards. Mm-hmm. And Luther had never done the BET Awards. And people kind of got on him because he didn't do BET Awards. So he decided he would do it. Mm-hmm. And that was the year that Foxx was hosting. So we're backstage, and Luther's ear things are not working. He cussed everybody out. So the curtain's closed. You motherfuckers, that's why I don't fuck with niggas. And niggas ain't shit. He did that whole run back.
I fell on that part.
We backstage, and the curtain opened. This nigga said, and he starts singing this song.
I believe
On note, killed it.
Yeah, he's Luther.
The motherfucking curtain closed. He came back and said, and this a raggedy motherfucker. I'm never doing this nigga shit no more. And walked off stage.
Oof, I believe it.
He had a whole lot of essence in it. It was more bitches. He was all
well,
that
didn't
shit.
you have an encounter with, I mean, not that kind of encounter, but didn't you have an encounter with him?
No, I told the story on In Living Color. He when he came to do In Living Color, this is when Jamie was dressed up and they were bidding. Luther was bidding on Foxx. So the first, they filmed twice. So the first one they go straight through. You just do your lines, go straight through. We have the audience, boom. Then we bring another audience in, and then Keena would walk it down. Okay, cut. Okay, let's take this camera angle. Okay, let's try a different line, whatever that is. Mm-hmm. So Luther gets there, and he's got about 35 dudes with him. 35, at least 35. And Foxx, he puts the thing out. He wanted to meet Foxx, and Foxx came to my room. He's like, "Speedy, come on." I said, "Nigga, what?"
We going to meet
Luther want to meet me. I said, "Well, then you should go." He's like, "No, nigga." So I go with him. We go in the room. Luther said, "How you saying me?" So let me introduce everybody. This is Timmy. Terry. It was a whole bunch of T's and Tommies and all these niggas with man purses, and everybody was neat.
Oh yeah.
And so we do the first one. Nobody missed their lines. Second one, for some reason, Luther is not getting his lines. So Foxx is getting upset because he got the dress on.
Hilarious.
And he's,
It's itching.
It's itching.
He got his heels on, and he come out of character. It's about the fourth take on one scene. He says, "Look, motherfucker."
Jamie said that to Luther?
Nigga, look, motherfucker.
Luther clutches pearls.
He was just like, and so the audience don't know Foxx is serious. They think it's part of the show. And they're like laughing and shit. I was like, they're like, is he really mad? I said, I don't think so. And he said, motherfucker, get the goddamn lines right, man. They gonna be out here all fucking day in this goddamn skirt.
Oh wow.
You know what's so funny about Foxx? Shout out to Unc too. When he does that to people, it still looks like he's doing a movie line.
Yeah.
Like he does it like a movie character.
Yeah.
Like he was cussing somebody out and he looked over his shoulder. Like you know, like in a movie, how a nigga talk to you behind him. What you say, nigga?
Right.
Like he did like that. What you say? Niggas, I said so. I was like, why is he yelling at this nigga over his shoulder? I was like, why don't you just turn around and look at him?
People that don't know him when he do that. Is he mad? Yeah, nigga, he mad. Mad at you, nigga.
You can't really tell if he's playing or not. Is he joking? No, he's not joking, nigga. He's you gotta leave.
But he always retract. So, the kids was there one time. They were just running amok in the house. He said, hey, man, the kids doing too much speed. I said, okay, they fine. I take them. Right. Let's go, kids. I load them up in the car, about to pull off. Hey, nigga, where you going? You just said the kids, nigga, Annalise on the way, nigga. It's all good.
I believe that.
She needs somebody to play with.
Remember the time when you guys were doing All-Star Weekend, and this was, I think it was the reshoots or whatever, and Jamie had on that white, what did he say, a white security officer or whatever?
Oh yeah, it was the makeup.
And I think you had me bring some stuff up to the house or whatever, and nigga, and
I got
were
you
you
on
there?
camera. I got you on camera.
You have that? I have to see that because I thought it was Sean.
She started running from him.
I thought it was Sean, and I'm like, Sean, what are you doing? Like, so like I pull up, and Jamie's outside in character, and I really think it's my ex-boyfriend Sean in that character because I knew you wanted to use him for something. I think for a fill-in or something, and I'm like, hey babe. And then so Foxx starts following me, and nigga, and I'm like, nigga, what is you doing? And Foxx is like, yeah, he's totally in character, and I'm like, okay, you doing what's going on? Like he does it for at least probably 10-15 minutes.
Yeah, Nikki Pam started running.
Yeah, I start running from this nigga. He chasing me around the kitchen. I'm like, what is going on? And then somebody said, I don't know how he revealed himself, but I don't know if he said that's Foxx. I'm like, nigga, I thought that was my ex. I thought that was Sean.
The
like,
craziest part, Nikki
Foxx
Pam,
was so good.
Was funny as
the
fuck.
craziest thing was I'm up there with him while he's getting the makeup done, right? So I'm up there recording it. So Jamie's talking. It's me, Deidre, Foxx, and then a bunch of the white people that do the makeup. Deidre's back there fixing his hair, make sure his hair is good. So as he's doing it, he's starting to like play with the character as you're doing his makeup.
Right.
So he goes from Jamie Foxx kind of throwing the little jokes out there. He's doing it in regular voice. Then he starts to do it in whatever the character's voice is, right? So the white people in there that are doing his makeup, they're not laughing.
Oh, shit.
Right? Because it's uncomfortable. It's a black dude saying racist jokes about black people.
Hey, man.
Right.
Goddamn
No
niggers.
one's laughing. Because
Right.
you don't.
I'm
Only,
laughing.
only me and Deidre laughing. Because we black.
Right.
So black person saying a black racist joke, all black people can laugh, right?
Right.
As soon as they finish with the makeup, like, it's taking about probably like an hour to do this. So about 45 minutes into it, he starts to just, like, the last 15 minutes, he looks like a white man. Like, you just put makeup on a white man. He's still doing the voice. I look up, everybody in the room, all the white people are dying laughing. And I was like, holy shit, did they just forget this is a nigga sitting here?
Oh, wow.
And so once he got from the chair, he did that to everybody in the house. He would go around saying, and they were just looking like, is this white man just said that? He was like, because Deidre was doing his hair, so he said, don't you touch me with your nigga fingers.
Oh, shit.
Nigga, all the white people, they fell out laughing at him. And I looked at them, I said, y'all
Damn
laughing
nigger
about
little
what?
fingers. Little goddamn
Get
little
your
fingers.
colored fingers off me. And they was on the floor in the bathroom laughing. I said, nigga, this is a little... I think,
it was a little
but
scary.
this thing though, I've watched blackface comedy, right? Obviously, it's wrong because of the reason they did it. Like, they just didn't want to hire black people, right? But I feel like if you can do it in the sake of comedy or acting, it should be okay. I think Robert Downey Jr. playing the brother was hilarious.
Man, and
Jamie playing the racist white cop is a classic thing.
You got to check it out.
I think who else has done blackface in the modern era? Has anyone else done it?
Welcome to Alltech Lansing.
Pops, would you do a different race of people?
No, I could do a voice.
No, not a
I could do an Elvis.
race. You would
Yeah,
do a
still
white-
got to do the voice.
Would you do a white man?
No.
You wouldn't play
Well,
a
you
white
do a
man?
good, like, hillbilly and stuff like that.
Yeah, you do.
I'm just-
Fuck is a hillbilly?
The ones who couldn't read.
yeah,
that.
like a country white boy. You do a
Alabama.
good, like, like you do that good.
Do it again?
Yeah, I can't do it. I'm not.
Yellow.
But one thing about like, and when he did Stephen A. Smith, nigga, his process,
my
because
God.
well, you were there too. So like, it was a trip because Jamie, to watch him transform into these characters, it was a trip because he would listen to, like, say something from what's the pardon, whatever the name of the show.
PTI, yeah, Pardon the Interruption.
Yeah, he watched something from that. Like, he'd be Jamie woman it, he'd watch it and like literally mimic it. He didn't have to work it through. Like it was
he
fucking
did that
amazing
in front
to
of
watch.
Stephen A. Smith.
Yeah.
This is when he was
Oh
in
yeah,
Alltech,
I have that video
Yeah.
too. I have that coverage. I don't know why I have
that's
that. When was I? I think I
Stephen
must
A.
have been
Smith
there.
was like, do I really sound like that? Yeah.
Yes, you
pretty
do.
much, it is now time for...
I thought we was going to scramble these pants.
This week.
Oh.
He got it. Hey.
You don't mind if I do.
Dun, 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 dun.
Scrambled eggs and Pam. Scrambled eggs and Pam.
Somebody got to make that sound.
Scrambled eggs and Pam. Get down.
There you go.
Well, you know we better pay 10 seconds of that.
Who came up
motherfucker.
with that?
Prince. That's
oh,
Prince.
but shout out to
That's
Prince.
his-
That's
that's
a hell of
his,
a noise,
Look,
boy.
Like
what
Shimon
what
is
you
Michael.
probably don't know,
You don't make no Shimon.
if you listen to anything Prince has to do, every background vocal is him.
Oh, Prince.
So why do he have a group? Publishing?
No, well,
Because he kept all the money.
yeah, but and then too,
Right.
Prince had so many songs in his head and so many personalities
That's amazing.
that he developed these groups so that he had a group called Madhouse, which was a jazz group that was a funky jazz group, and he just put out records under Madhouse. And in some of his writing, he had a character named Camille that and Tony, it was something Starr. Jamie Starr. Like Prince had so many personalities,
His real
he tried to
name
funnel
is Rogers or Jamie Starr?
No, Prince Rogers Nelson.
Prince Rogers.
That's amazing. Shout out to Prince. That's
Yeah.
amazing, man.
Oh, they'll never be that dude.
That's amazing.
He played every instrument, Nick. You don't understand. And in every time song, it's him and Morris. Either Morris is playing the drums. That's the only thing he did do. Morris would play the drums, and Prince would play everything else.
You know, that's what Biggie did. once he found out how Puffy did his deal.
Oh yeah, because you get paid for all.
Word on the street is so he couldn't figure out why he wasn't making no money from music. Puffy Big never made money from rap.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Imagine that, right? And
Right.
Puffy built a whole empire. That's crazy, right? Think about that. But he never made money from rap, so he figured out the publishing. He figured out that the writers would make more money, you know.
Oh, yeah.
So that's why he came up with Junior Mafia. That wasn't signed to Bad Boy, and he would write. That's why he wrote all Little Kim's, all Lil C's. So it was a way for him to get his rhymes out without
and get the money.
not under Biggie Smalls.
You
so.
had to be really resourceful and smart, or you was gonna get
And
ripped
the
out. You
record-
wasn't gonna see
But
shit.
it took a minute for those guys to get that. Same thing with
You had to figure it
the
out.
gospel group.
Who, Jimmy and Terry?
No, Commission.
Oh yeah.
That
you would
those
know
guys
that.
they didn't figure out into
They still ain't figured it
4 or
out.
5 albums down the road
Just gonna keep
that
it
they
real.
weren't making no money
Yeah, they still not making
because they
no money.
weren't writing
Yeah,
songs. Where
them niggas still
Fred
in
Hammond was
denial.
writing songs, and he was getting checks. He was getting cars.
Fred and
Michael,
yeah,
Michael
Pastor
Williams.
Franks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were all writing songs, and there's a new. You had sent it to me. There's another movie coming out about Casablanca Records.
Yeah, Casablanca Records,
Which
which is
I
a
hate
huge,
watching those shows, those movies, because
I
them
do. I
white
love
folks, and they always start off with a black group. That's how they get all their money.
because
They
it was
got-
like Donna Summer was on
Yeah,
there, Parliament. Who else?
and they take all their money to build their empire.
Mm-hmm.
And then you look back at the
Cold
artists,
man.
and they don't have nothing. What's gonna smoke his off, most of his off, but still. It's even though I know they want to show these record labels and how they came from this, but every single
love watching
one
that.
started.
It's fascinating.
Stax Records,
Yeah.
owned by a white dude,
Mm-hmm.
all black artists. He became a billionaire. Everybody else was broke. Matter of fact, Hayes, Isaac Hayes,
Isaac.
owed so much taxes that he didn't even know he owed, because on their books they said no, we paid him.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't know that. And he had to sell everything and start. Don't you know what saved him?
What?
When he played the cartoon character.
Oh, from South Park.
South Park.
Oh,
That's what
wow.
saved him.
That's where he got some money into his thing. That's crazy.
Because all the other money.
Did you
was
guys
gone.
hear that Eddie Murphy's going to be playing Parliament?
George Clinton?
George Clinton. Eddie
Oh,
Murphy has
wow.
signed on. It's finally. I am so.
And you
I
met
think
George.
that's going to be
You
dope.
just didn't know it was George.
That's
He was
a
at
hell of a
Jamie's
person.
house.
Yeah,
He
that's
this
a-
tall. That
I think
motherfucker is
if
this tall.
Jamie or only Eddie or Jamie could do it, like, you know what I'm saying? Because you have to be a master and a great actor too to, in order
But
to.
can they capture again? I was
Yes,
at the
it's-
concert at the Coliseum.
Me too.
So
I saw it too. I
told
saw the
story.
mothership too, nigga.
I saw the mothership. Now I saw the string.
Yeah, I
Don't
saw
fuck
the
about
string
that
too.
string.
I did.
So
And then
Nick-
I was so young.
So Nick, there's a spaceship
That go across.
way on the other side of the Coliseum.
Yep.
There's a string that came across, and it was a curtain, and the curtain was right there. And you saw. So they said, "Are y'all ready for the mothership?"
Right.
And you hear the sparks and fires, and that motherfucker's coming. We was like, "It's finna land, nigga!"
Nigga.
And it came on the string.
Oh, you could see the string, nigga.
It went behind the curtain. The curtain dropped. The mothership was there. We lost our motherfucking mind.
And back then,
I
Lord,
thought it
mercy,
landed.
can we talk? Who is this?
I
Caller,
thought I
what's your name?
landed.
Where you calling from?
Shouldn't there be? Well, I think artists now are a lot smarter.
No, they're
in the
not.
industry.
No, they're not. They still not.
Wow, can I finish my statement, Speedy? Good God.
God. I was like, well, this is uncomfortable. Go
I
ahead.
understand you are adjacent to it, but I'm just talking about certain
Name was
artists
Speedy.
that have come out and said when they make their deals, they treat them like
What the fuck? Sorry, Speedy.
That motherfucker just played on his own. nigga.
wow.
When
Prince
you were
is
my-
here.
Okay.
All right.
So Luda, Soulja Boy, even though I can't stand Soulja Boy because he talks too fucking much.
Love Soulja Boy.
It's certain artists that have deals where whatever they do, it benefits them because of how they manage their shit. They got their own masters and shit like that. Because back in the day, there was no blueprint on how to do this, so they would get your ass with them 360 deals and how they fucked Prince up so bad that he had to change his name to a symbol until he got out of that deal. Then he changed his name back to Prince.
And
Well,
you know
he
what?
didn't
Here's
own
the
his
thing.
name. That's
Most
what it was.
artists, and look, a lot of, I remember, I'm just going to keep it real. Fuck it. I don't give a fuck. Would Javon would come on this and act like, he invented streaming? No. That was a Prince thing. Prince was the one that got everybody. Alicia Keys tells a story about she wanted to do "How Come You Don't Call Me Anymore," which was a Prince song, and he told her, he said, as long as he said, I forgot, it was something to do with masters or something like that. He said, I will not give it to you until you own all your masters on whatever else that she's doing from this
Thanks,
point,
Ryan.
whatever else she's doing. When I tell you Prince changed the game when it comes to, I would say Michael too, and when it comes to the distribution side and all that other stuff that he bought or whatever. Oh, is that the mothership? Oh, nigga, wait, let me get back to my so I can really see it.
Pam.
Nigga, what?
Nick, we thought that thing really landed. You don't understand.
We saw
They spent $1 million.
They
Every
did
show,
on that?
yes, it's spent $1 million
to make the mothership go on a string, nigga?
to make it
For real?
to make it land. Pam.
Oh,
They still, they had the flames and stuff coming, but it was $1 million.
Nothing like
to
the
do that.
mothership, nigga. I'm Funketeer at heart. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, when he stood there for at least 10 minutes. He didn't say a word, and we were going absolutely
Was this
crazy.
the first time y'all had ever seen the mother?
Yeah. It's the first time I was at the Coliseum.
Yeah, that was my first concert. If you know how everybody says, "Oh, what was your first concert?" Mine was Parliament, and I
Yeah.
remember my cousins took me, and I was a little girl.
He had that.
I was way younger than Speedy.
He had that, and we are losing our mind. And when he comes down, man,
What's that coming out of the spaceship? Is that
smoke?
No, it looks like dust or
Yeah, it's like
fairy dust or something. What is it?
no, it's smoke.
No, the stuff coming out the front of it. You see?
Yeah,
I see the smoke coming out the bag.
What are you trying to say? It's gay?
No, I don't know what it is. Is it like confetti or something?
Smoke. Just let it go, Nick.
Oh, I didn't know if it was confetti or.
Oh no, smoke.
Did they really use fire? Because this is like back in the 70s.
Yeah, so it probably was.
They had a smoke
You know what
machine.
it probably was?
It probably was just a smoke machine.
You know what it probably was? Like a fire extinguisher.
Oh, extinguisher. Yeah,
That's probably what to give that kind of.
Yeah, and you're right. If they're doing a lot of shows, it had to cost in order to have that effect.
Because
I'm
you had
sure.
to set that, and so when the other bands are playing, because you would go to the funk festival, it would be when I went, it was Rick James, Whispers, Enchantment,
That's a good
Rick
concert.
James, Isley Brothers, Funkadelic, Parliament, and the Brides of Funkenstein.
Shit.
That was all on the show. And so,
Look at the mothership.
so that
That's
curtain is
beautiful.
up the whole time that all the other bands were doing their shit. We don't, you couldn't
Right.
see behind it,
Right.
Because we're at the Coliseum, so you're on one end of the football field. All right, it is now time for Scramble Eggs and Pam. What you got there?
Well, yesterday was the Oscars, Academy Awards.
I heard it was called the Snub Awards.
Yeah, pretty much. It was. It was pretty bad, you guys. Well, I mean,
The Whitey Black one.
The only person that won was for costume design. I don't know the lady's name, you guys, but she won for Wakanda. I would say Wakanda. What's she called?
Well, that's kind of obvious.
Yeah, well, she won that. But again, so everybody, the Twitter was like, Black Twitter especially was going crazy because, okay, so they announced, they do the category. And we're all thinking for sure Angela Bassett's going to win. Like,
Yeah,
for
she's got
sure.
to.
It's so, because I think she won, was with the Golden Globe, whatever she won. She
Just
won
when you
something.
went to supposedly Golden
Image
Globe
Awards. She wore
means
like
you're gonna
3
get-
of those that day,
Yeah.
the weekend before or whatever. So, nigga, they said, old girl from Halloween, and
Halloween.
yeah, what's her name? Yeah.
Curtis
Yeah,
from
Jamie Lee-
Halloween.
yeah, she's from Halloween.
No, I'm saying a horror movie.
No. I'm saying Jamie Lee Curtis. That's her brand. Like everybody knows from the Halloween movie.
but it's still
No, she was in the Everything Everywhere, or what's the name of the movie? Everything
Everywhere, all at once.
All at Once, which is a terrible movie. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. I tried to watch that over the weekend.
Oh, they did.
It was
that.
on
I see
Showtime. That
what-
shit was
yeah.
terrible.
Yeah.
But anyway, so we just knew she was going to win.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so then they announced Jamie Lee Curtis, and then when I tell you, Angela, I have never seen shade like this at an award show. She gave the I don't give a fuck, like fuck this look. Then everybody was like, "Oh, Jamie Lee Curtis, she's like, Hollywood royalty because her parents were,
Yeah, but
actors or whatever."
She don't
She's
have
like
no movie that even holds up to the standard of.
well, but it's for like I said, everything, and they won like 7, I believe, Academy Awards or Oscars, and look at her face because Nick is playing it. When I tell you the shade was real, look, she's like, I don't give a fuck, like fuck this. And everybody gives her standing ovation. Her and her husband, the only two sitting down. And this was real. It was very awkward.
She's
Very,
never won an Oscar?
No.
She's never done anything that was even in
No.
that.
No, I'm talking
She
about
was-
Angela Bassett.
No, she's never won because
She
she was
should've
up
won.
for What's Love
That's
Got to Do with
ridiculous.
it.
Should have got it for that.
Yeah.
that's
Sure.
ridiculous.
So this is
should've
the
got it
second
for that.
time she was snubbed. Like when I tell you, we all thought that she was going to win. So, but she didn't. And but see, here's the thing about the Oscars, and I feel like if it's anything like the Grammys and even the Image Awards, because I'm on the nominating committee for that. Okay, so there you get nominated, right? But there's 2 voting systems. Yeah, maybe certain people vote, but then there's another secret thing, voting system.
Some old dudes.
Yeah, the old dudes, people who ain't acted, who have never been in nothing, and then you know what I'm saying, and probably ain't working or whatever. So there's 2. It's Will Smith's fault. That's funny, Seymour. Yeah, you know, there's 2 voting systems, and I definitely can attest to that on Grammys and Image Awards. Like we nominate and we you know, but literally last minute what happens is, and I don't know if I should be telling this, but what happens is, okay, so you're inviting the nominees now at this point. You know who's going to show up and you know who's not. So you don't want an award show where nobody shows up, correct? Yeah. So you adjust it. So is it tabulated? I doubt it. It's really probably.
But there's no way Jamie Lee Curtis should have won. Now, if you want to give it to her for her what she's done in the business,
but then so has gave it to her. So is Angela Bassett too.
Angela should have got it. There's no way.
She should have.
There's no way. And then the brother from I know he didn't get it either. The brother from ATL for
ATL.
best Atlanta from best supporting actor in a movie. It wasn't the train one, but it was another movie he did that he was really good, and they thought he could win.
Yeah. No black people really won.
Now, I'll
but
say
then
this
the
much.
Asians did. They cleaned up again, and so that's what they're supposed to call them. That's called Asians.
Asian people.
Yes, you can. Well, I didn't say Oriental or nothing. It's Asian.
You just did.
No, but I'm saying Asians is the correct vernacular.
Or how about the person one?
No, but again,
I got you.
Everything Everywhere All at Once is an Asian movie.
Got it.
Which again, a terrible.
I don't
movie.
think is it an Asian movie?
Yes.
The subtitles.
It is some in there, actually.
Okay.
It is not the whole thing, but it definitely is Asian based. It's about an Asian family. I know they live over a laundromat. They do karate, nigga. It was
That's
a thriller.
It
was a little bit.
They won?
It was aliens in that motherfucker. It was karate. I was like, what the fuck is going on here?
Before you dive in there, I'm not in Hollywood, y'all. So this is clearly a conspiracy theory, okay? Mm-hmm. But I said this a while ago when America started having an issue with Taiwan.
Right.
That you would start seeing a lot of Asians in films. Mm-hmm. Because you got to make peace with these people, right? You got to be on good terms. So I've noticed since then, there's been a ton of Asian people winning stuff. So in your experience, is there any correlation to that you see stuff that happened in the political thing kind of leak over to...
Maybe it might be because remember there was 1 year. Remember, Oscar so white and da 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 da. Remember that was that whole hashtag or whatever. And then maybe a year or two later, a lot of black folks won. And then like somebody said in the chat room, Will Smith fucked it up. And now they like, look, niggas, y'all gonna have to go back to the drawing board and work harder.
I'll say this: there is a silver lining. All these black actors who were nominated, their money go up. So whatever they were getting before
and their title will always be Oscar nominated, whatever.
So their money will go from let's say a dude was making $1.5 million a movie. My man from Atlanta, Heavyset brother. Then he'll go just from being nominated. He'll go to $10 million next movie from that point on, and never dip back down.
Maybe not 10.
So that
but
he'll
5.
go 10. No, he'll go 10. Because you know why I say that? Because remember Duncan, or I think that's it, the young man that died.
Michael Clark.
Michael Clark. Yeah, he went from making $1 million a movie to making $10 million once he was nominated.
And that was years ago.
Yeah,
so
once
who
he
knows?
was nominated.
But then
he
I would
didn't
say
win,
this.
but he was nominated. He in every movie after that he made $10 million.
Michael Clark. You got me saying that. Michael B. Jordan and Jonathan Majors. They did come out and was like, "Hey, Auntie, we love you." It was like,
she should have won.
They gave her the the shade. She should have won. You should have won
for Black Panther.
Yeah. Even if you want to go her, but she should have won for What Love Got to Do with It. Should have won for it.
She definitely should have won for What Love Got to Do with It.
And so and Westcomb should have won for Ike.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah,
because nigga,
he should have a couple.
Lawrence Fishburne is a great actor.
In The Matrix.
At some point, he'll probably get one.
Morpheus,
for all his
Did The
work.
Matrix even win an Oscar for anything? I'm surprised. I don't even think they won cinematography. Nothing.
It's got to come out it has to come out during Christmas time, so you can be.
But no, they were up. They were. I'm saying,
No,
but they didn't
usually
win.
that's a movie that usually drops in the summer.
But they were up. I remember seeing The Matrix in
Lawrence Fishburne.
like the
he's
different
another
technical
the right
categories.
part,
like Boys in the Hood.
Like yeah, you know that.
Come on.
His body at work is crazy.
Yeah,
You gotta remember,
it's
he's been
crazy.
acting since he was 12.
Yeah,
Right.
that dude, yeah.
12 years. He told him he was 15, but he was 12.
I mean, he's in John Wick now, ain't he?
He's always gonna be in the
He's in
jungle.
John Wick.
And you're right. Rihanna should have won. She didn't win.
Oh,
she
yeah.
should have won for Homie. I didn't really like the song,
They gave
but
it to
again,
East Indian.
yeah, there's some RRR. I don't even know what the fuck that
I
was.
think they were saying, look, niggas, you had it
You
fucked
did
up last year.
Yeah, see what you
You ain't
did.
gonna get shit this year.
Will Smith fucked it up for everybody.
Yep.
Sounds like to me. And here's the thing, but do we, I mean, I guess as an actor, and Whoopi was saying it this morning on The View, she was saying that, as being an actor and actress or whatever, it's not about, everybody gets mad because it's just a bunch of white people patting themselves on the back and blah, 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 blah. But she's saying that being a creator, and she is, that's the pinnacle of getting your work recognized. Now, I see what she's saying with that, but I'm saying, but how it's voted on and all that stuff, it's still a political game.
Yeah,
Right.
and it's some old white dude.
Yeah, and it's
Old
like,
white
Whoopi,
dude.
you got yours. But when she get it for Ghost, right? I think,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
She
Like,
killed that.
Yeah, she was
Ghost
great,
Ghost
but,
was fire.
No
one saw that coming.
I don't think she even saw that coming.
Ghost was a really good movie.
Is that where they slid the penny on the wall? Was that when they slid the penny on the door?
No,
I don't
that's
remember
when the
That
dude
movie.
dies, but that's when everybody took up pottery.
Yeah, that's the
And
movie.
everybody was like-
doing
No,
pottery.
remember he put the penny on the door and he slid it up.
Oh, that's right, because it was like after he was there.
yeah,
Yeah, that
yeah,
movie
yeah.
is stupid.
and the brother, I forgot his name, but he was really known for doing the Apollo, and I forgot he was a Puerto Rican brother. That was his biggest moment, and he passed away I think a year or two after that.
Who you talking about?
He played. He had that voice. He was
In Ghost?
Yeah.
I don't remember nobody
Puerto
in there.
Rican
Black
kid,
book.
Puerto Rican guy.
Oh, Puerto Rican. I don't
I
know.
don't remember no Puerto
Me
Rican.
either.
guy.
But
Because y'all didn't
anyway,
really watch the movie. Anyway,
all right. So there's another story that broke
Impossible.
over the weekend, or maybe a couple days ago, that really disturbed me. So,
why you look up in there?
because it really did. Because so Deborah Lee, she was the CEO of BET.
Yes.
Everybody knew who Deborah Lee was. Well, she has launched a book, or she has a book out now, and she admitted in her book that she had an affair for the last 12 years with Bob Johnson, who was the CEO of BET. Anyway, it's like it would be no BET without Bob Johnson. So basically, she had an affair. They were both married on both sides, right? So she admits that she has this affair, and once she wanted to break off the relationship, her career was threatened.
Yeah. You can't leave me, bitch. What are you talking about? Can't leave me.
I said the same thing, Pops. I don't understand the problem.
What do
Where
you
you
mean?
going? Bitch,
Okay,
I
so
made
I
you.
made
but
you.
my thing is this.
And we could fuck on the slide. Man, bitch, you can't walk away.
Well, she tried to walk. Well, she walked away. Whatever.
From billionaire? Nah.
So she.
Get your ass back in
Yeah,
here.
right.
Lock that door. Come in.
So anyway, so she, so my
Side piece
thing
pussy
is,
want to leave? You can't leave.
and
Your
they're
side
both
piece.
married now. They're both married.
Yes.
They both married.
But you can tell all you want. I can deny mine.
Well, anyway, she said that she, felt threatened because when she wanted to leave him, he was like, "Well, you ain't about to be sick. You ain't gonna have no job then." Like, so this to her, she
Because
thinks
at the time he was in charge.
yes.
Okay.
And so again, but she I guess they ended up breaking or whatever. So she goes on to run BET for 12 years.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I worked for BET while Deborah
did
Lee was
too,
there.
ma'am.
Okay.
know her very
I
well.
mean, I worked in the offices where I saw
Worked on
her.
the comedy side.
Well, no, you didn't. You did
Pam.
an award show. Stop. Okay, so
When they were doing Comic View and all that stuff.
oh, that's right. Okay, so anyway, so I would see Deborah Lee, and I would really, really as wanting to mimic her career. So what bothers me
You wanted
about
to be a
this?
side piece.
No, I
Oh, okay.
didn't. Nobody knew. Okay, so everybody, I guess there was people knew. Thank you for putting that up. People knew at BET at the time. I mean, there was rumors that they was fucking or whatever. But then that's our business. You know what I'm saying? Everybody fucking everybody. It happens. But I didn't know that her job was basically she was put in that position.
Yeah.
Because she was a side piece, which is as a person that's hardworking and knows the business and knows how to make television.
Fuck about you better know how to fuck.
Yeah, you should take the
That's
short
what's
route.
disturbed.
nigga.
That's what I'm saying, nigga.
Why?
I would go up to Deborah Lee and it's like, oh my God, I just admire you so much. And you remember, what's the one from
Sucks on
Motown?
punk.
When I tell you, I was so disturbed by this story because I remember seeing her at events and talking to her and just
You thought you could make it?
thinking I could make it, nigga.
Without
Nope.
fucking
Without
nobody.
fucking
Hell,
the head honcho.
how you think you got on this show? Anyway,
Gotta give it up, y'all. Ladies, spread them.
I'm like, so remember Suzanne DePass?
yes, I do.
So she's another one, and I started thinking about it because I remember I met her with Smokey one time. We were at what's that?
She was a dime piece back in the day.
I
She's
met
still
her,
down.
cried again. Another woman I looked up to, and I was like in the business and blah 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 blah. And
You know what I get from this story, Pam?
What? I'm gullible.
You gotta give it up.
And apparently, so I'm saying, okay, so everything I know about how to make TV, all the shit that I've learned about putting on programs and commercials and this, that, and the other, the technical shit that I know,
You gonna hate what I'm gonna say? Go ahead.
it does not matter. It doesn't, because I
No.
remember when I was at Fox, there was this white girl. We were both assistants, right? 1 minute, she started fucking like the head of like a SVP of FX.
Let me know you want me.
Nigga, she was a manager. Then one day I just wake up, she's a manager. And I'm like, huh?
Yeah.
So Pam, look at all three of the people you named,
Right.
and they all moved up. They was fucking.
Yeah, it was fucking.
You have morals. You didn't fuck.
I thought.
And you're on my radio show. Anyway,
It don't even make sense. Pam, like, it doesn't make any sense. Like, we're human beings. So to like anybody knows this. Are you supposed to have sex with your coworkers?
no.
No. Right.
Everyone knows that.
Right.
But everyone also knows
It go down.
you having sex with your coworkers. That's
Right.
just if you work in an office space, gyms, hospitals, anywhere you
Where you spend a long
12,
period of
13
time.
hours
Yeah,
a day.
Yeah.
You having
It's
sex
going
with those
down.
people.
It's
Right.
going down. I agree.
And either I think at a label or studio, you're on set all day. That guy's
Yeah.
running everything. You got to go in there. You got a meeting in the office. Can you lock the door? Cool. You lock the door, or like what's my man from? He had the button that made the door lock when you closed it.
Oh yeah, he had the button under
Had the morning show. Good Morning America.
Jimmy. Oh, you talking about
Yeah, he had the button on
He
there.
had the button.
yeah. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. As soon as you come in, bam.
Now what they should do
No, that was NBC.
Same thing.
what they should do is make work wife and work husband a legal thing.
Hilarious.
So that
A
you-
legal thing.
Yeah,
Okay.
so that you can't be fired if the relationship doesn't work
Okay,
out.
but my thing is, does she have okay, so we know that she bought this out by her to sell this book, right? So my thing
Well, you
is,
got to tell it all.
but why? What? I don't.
tell
I
her
don't
book.
People want to
because
hear.
there's so few black women
Pam,
in this type
nobody
of
would've
position.
bought that
I don't think we needed to know that.
You
Then
would have bought
fucking
that
make
book.
up some other
Okay,
shit.
hold on.
I'm mad that
Pam,
you told this shit.
If she don't tell that, you would have bought the book. She tells it.
I'm not
now
buying the book anyway.
But see,
I don't
everybody
buy
else
books.
gonna buy it.
Look, I don't buy books. I'm just gonna keep it
But
real.
everybody else is gonna buy the book. It's something about we always say train wreck, but everybody will stand there and watch it. We have it on Instagram. Every fight that happened in Popeye's Chicken, we watch.
Oh, true that. Yeah,
And we
yeah.
hate it. We go, goddamn black folks. But let me finish watching this shit. That's just who we are. And unfortunately. But I believe I still doesn't think it takes anything from what she probably really did
It
for
does.
BET.
It does.
It does. No, it does. It really does, because you didn't work hard. You didn't like I said, like when I tell you I started out as an accounting assistant, like, and
wasn't
hated
fucking.
it. And no, and I've never fucking, I wasn't
Did you
fucking asses for telling me I was the acceptable black woman and I'm non-threatening. So,
And you told.
and basic, oh, sure, I went straight to HR,
And you wonder
nigga, and
why
I
you
told
working
every
here
mother.
at the radio station.
No, right, not getting paid. But anyway, so,
Yeah, she's trouble, guys.
yeah.
Yeah, the lady over there. Yeah.
I don't know. I just feel like, okay, being a black woman and
Allegedly.
seeing so few of us in that position, now the perception is going to be, Suzanne DePass, Deborah Lee, they fucked to get there. I mean, like,
Well, they still
I
had
feel like-
talent, Pam.
Where?
where?
I mean, she is cute.
Go ahead, Vern. You know about this.
Hilarious.
Pam, I absolutely agree with you
Impossible.
because whatever it is you do after that, it's tainted.
Yes.
No matter if
But
if
you
you're
would have
one of
never
the
got
best-
to that spot if you didn't do what they asked
She
you to
shouldn't
do.
have opened her mouth. That's all I'm
Speedy.
saying. Literally.
That don't mean it didn't happen.
Hold on,
Matt Lauer, thank you.
let me finish before you give your before you give your version. If you are working hard at something and let's say it take you twice as long as it takes somebody else to get to a higher position, you can say, hey, you can stand on your morals
Don't mean
and
shit.
say, hey,
Can't
I
pay no
worked
rent with
to.
morals.
You can stand and you can look yourself in the mirror and be proud of your accomplishments and say, hey, I didn't have to lay on my back to get where I'm at.
Mm-hmm.
The people that usually lay on their back to get where they at, they usually fizzle out kind of quick because either one, they don't have the skills it takes to get there, or two,
stay there.
And when people find out, they just look at them funny and they go, you know what? This person don't get our respect because they laid on their back to get where they at.
Especially now. I mean,
So you're still disappointed, Pam?
And no, it's not just me. I'm listening to the other black like radio show hosts and people who I don't know if they laid on their back to get where they are or whatever, but I'm listening to a lot of other black women in powerful positions that we just didn't want to see the few that we have coming out with this bullshit. And then the thing, it ain't like nobody else told her. She told her own shit. Like, are
maybe
you
it was
kidding
coming
me?
out. Maybe somebody.
And now you're trying to act like, oh, you a victim? You ain't no victim.
Well, you got to go that route. But let's say she put the book out and she didn't put any of that in there, and somebody goes, "Oh, hell no," and then they go, "Okay, I'm gonna let you know exactly what happened." Maybe that she's looking at it that way, where I'm gonna tell everything so nobody can come behind me.
Well, that might be it, because Hollywood, it is like we know, like with TMZ, if there's a story coming out, they do let people know a couple of half an hour before you, like, hey, we about to come out with this, just to let you know. They do have to do that.
I won't look at it like everything she did became tainted. She still had ideas. She still did
I feel like
things.
that was Stephen Hill, but go ahead. I really feel like she didn't do shit. Now that I really look at it, I feel like everything.
So you don't think he's wrong?
I don't care. I don't give a fuck. I mean, like I said, people in networks and in all jobs, they fuck. I get that.
No,
I'm not
fuck
mad
here.
at Amy and TJ from GMA. Like, I ain't mad about them. But you know what I'm saying?
Amy and TJ.
Amy and TJ.
The black dude, TJ?
Yeah, TJ. He's fired because him and Amy Robach, who was his co-host on GMA 3, they were having a sexual relationship. And they're in love.
Fired him?
Both of them got let go from the network. I said both of them.
Both of them.
Yeah, both of them got let go from the.
That means two, right?
Huh?
Both of them mean two.
Yes, it does. Yes. So they both got fired, and again, but I know that they're going to get picked up.
Who'd they get replaced by?
See, that's the thing. Ratings have dropped because and even my girl who works for Disney, and Disney owns ABC. She's a bigwig over in HR for Disney, and she said what they did was not illegal. Was not them having the sex was not because they were equals. Now it gets bad when it's an executive and somebody with a
were
lower.
They married, dating?
They both were married.
That's why they got fired.
No, she just told me. I just told you why they got fired.
No.
They didn't get fired. They didn't get fired. It was because of the pushback of the extra stuff. She said she's talked to them and she talks to them all the time. She said they were not let go because of the sexual relationship at all. It has nothing to do because they were both on both they were both on the same
and
level.
I also
both
believe
anchors.
You have to say that as a company because you can't fire somebody just because they fuck it.
It depends, Speedy. Yes, you can.
Not if I don't have a girl.
If you have a morals clause, yes, you do. It depends on the clause in your contract.
We got one,
which they did not have. Hysterical. You know this isn't a real company, right?
We have a
you know we
clause.
don't pay taxes here, right? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, God damn.
I mean, we ain't got no income, so what the fuck? You got to have income to pay taxes.
How many niggas in the chat room? Man, how many niggas?
91.
Hey, can we get $1, man?
Yeah, see, that's where it went
$2.
left because TJ was smashing the lower level people at the company too. So TJ was smashing. He was knocking them all down while married. So
that's why he got let go.
Yeah, exactly. But it had it just been Amy, it wouldn't have been a big deal.
Well,
but
is Amy
TJ,
black or white?
Other women are coming out saying
She's
white. Yeah, it's a black dude.
Amy.
Yeah, well, yeah. And so my thing is, I loved TJ.
TJ, he probably was fucking at BET.
Was he? Yeah, he was. He was on the news.
At.
Sure did.
And then when Viacom bought BET, which Viacom owns all these other ones, it was easy to slide him over there. So BET was just bought by.
Oh, Tyler Perry. They did. Well, he was. I don't know that he actually bought it yet, but he was approved to buy it because you have to go through approval process.
Tyler Perry. So it'll be a whole bunch of Tyler Perry movies.
You're gonna see more than that. Mm-hmm.
All on BET. So no need for me to download that app. Waste my goddamn time with the Tyler Perry specials. I'm good.
Yep.
Anything else?
No, that's my 2 stories for today. I'm so disturbed
2?
still. Oh, would
So
you like more?
if you saw her now, would you still like, hey, I love you?
No, I would not. I would probably, if I was like, say, a journalist and I was interviewing her.
You could just see her and
I would say, why would you do that knowing that there's so few of us and what you did? Now they're going to be looking at everybody as if all black women did what you did.
Okay, now.
And it's already going to be harder for us to get in those positions of power now.
Let's go back, Pam. Mm-hmm. Let's say it's you.
Okay.
You are just you're a male girl, whatever you are.
A male girl, okay.
Whatever you are. And my man sees you, you guys, you just deliver his mail now.
Mm-hmm. Literally,
And you go to the office and it go down.
Right.
And from you go down, he goes, hey, I want to put you in a different position. Let's put you in charge of whatever it is. And you become in charge of programming at BET. And from that, even though y'all might still be messing around, but you actually know what you're doing in programming. And you flourish. Next thing you know, you're one of the top execs. Do you go, I don't deserve this because I didn't get this the way I should have? Even though once you got in that position, you killed it.
That's a good question. Okay, but the issue is they were both married.
That's
too.
not what I asked. That's not what I said, Pam. Even if you married, I'm saying y'all had a little fling, but he said I'm gonna put you in a different position because maybe y'all had a good talk, or he really saw that you had something besides you suck dick, and he moves you to a position that you're actually really good at, and you kill it. Then you move up in the company and you become CEO.
Right.
And someone like you sees that and thinks, oh, she got it from whatever, and then
But you're saying I know my shit though.
No, you just you
and
know.
I worked still,
No,
so
no.
I wouldn't matter.
You went from
to me.
mailroom, and he said, because in conversation, and maybe you mentioned something about a TV show. That goes, she might know a little bit. So he moves you to a position where you flourish. That became your wheelhouse, and you move up, and you move up, and you move up. Do you feel guilty about moving up?
No,
knowing
I'm gonna tell you why.
You didn't go to school for none of this shit.
No, but you don't. But here's the thing: I didn't go to school for anything that I know now.
I know.
No, well, let me say this. Okay, so again, remember I said I started out as an accountant, right? I mean, accountant assistant or whatever. So the head of FX saw me, and I'm just a black girl sitting there, whatever, looking miserable, hating numbers and hating doing what I'm doing. He said, "You look really miserable." He said, "You want you come work for FX?" And
same thing.
No. But here's the thing:
no dick involved.
I trained. The same thing, but no dick involved. And I trained for years.
But
I've been
you
doing this
still
shit for over
trained.
20,
You fucked. The only
5
thing
years.
you got some dick. So all
But
we took out was
but
dick.
the thing is, if I trained and I know what I'm doing, no
But
matter
you
I'm
still got
sucking dick
dick.
or not, I'm still prepared for the position. My
That's
thing
what
is,
I said,
it's okay if I'm prepared and worked hard.
So then you
So
prepare.
sucking dick is a side thing, because I'm still preparing for the position.
So when you write your book, do you put in?
No.
I did.
I don't put
But
that
you
shit.
did suck some dick to get to that position.
No, I worked hard too.
No, you didn't. You
just
worked hard.
said I prepared and I worked.
Yeah, once you got there.
But how did you
But
get
you
in the door?
Because of the guy gave you the position.
But
he
for
wanted to
the FX thing,
Yeah.
I came in as a fucking coordinator.
No. He said he saw you. You look unhappy.
I look unhappy.
He said,
And he
I
wanted
wanna
to
put
make you happy.
And put you in a different position.
He did. I'm a friendly, nice person, black,
The only thing
unthreatening
is
black girl.
different. Y'all, he didn't fuck. But
Yeah,
he
he didn't even
saw
try. He was
something in
Jewish.
you
Yeah, he did.
and moved you to a different position, and you flourished.
I did.
Only thing different
I'm
between
the
that
greatest
story and my
ever
story.
scheduling,
Well,
ever.
won't go
I
there.
am the greatest
Only
ever.
difference between that story and my story is that there's a dick involved.
So why did he
got
help
dick
you?
in your story?
Why did he help you, Nikki Pam?
Huh?
Why did he help you?
He did.
No,
here's-
tell us why.
No, because I was sitting there looking miserable again.
Show us how you was looking.
And FX was launching. At the time, FX was a new channel. And again, that's what I do. I help launch FX and a lot of different channels.
Kill me when you say that's what you do.
It's true, because you be mad because I be trying to tell you shit and you don't listen, hardhead. But anyway, he just was that nice guy, and I was lucky. Old white Jewish man that just said, "Hey, I'm gonna put you in this position
Listen,
to learn
I've done
something
enough
else."
to you blacks, I'm gonna help on it.
Yeah, I'm gonna help you.
Right?
Hey, that's fine. But at the end of the day,
Still didn't answer my question.
I did answer you.
So,
I
Nikki,
said I'm taking the position. I'm ready for the position because I've worked my ass
That's
off.
not what I said. The only difference in your story and my story is that you
Am
fucked.
I telling? Yes, that's okay.
In my story, but he
I
still,
fucked
but the
before.
guy that you fucked still recognized that you had that in you,
Right.
Even though y'all fucked, he recognized that it's more to you than what we're doing in this room. So he moves you to a position that you flourish and you learn.
Okay,
you
and I learned.
You
You-
learn, yeah,
I hear
but
what you're
you
saying.
still couldn't have got there unless you fucked him.
But see, I don't believe that. I don't believe that.
I do.
Go ahead.
It's fine. You hit the thing. You didn't hit the.
Oh, my bad, bro.
You all goddamn.
Yes, Vern. She said it's just you, but
Speedy,
And
it
tell her
destroys
yourself. That's dumb.
your credibility
It
in that field.
Exactly. Because here's my thing. Did she start out as a accounting assistant? Where did she come from? Like, nigga, you just, like, have you trained? Do you know how to do promos? Do you know how to do whatever it takes to get a show or a commercial on air? Do you know the shit?
I'll put it like this, Speedy. I'll put it like this. Let's just say that you're starting out as a comedian. And you're doing a few shows here and there, and you got let's say you got a hot 30 minutes, and somebody says, "Hey, I'll put you in Madison Square Garden. Let's do
I've
this."
done that already.
Stop. Go ahead. Let's finish.
But Speedy, I'm just saying, if it took, let's say you had to sleep with somebody to get to Madison Square Garden.
Right.
He's done that already.
Not on your comedy,
Right.
but not on your comedy and your marriage. It's just you slept with somebody to get there.
You done that for less.
It doesn't feel the same. It doesn't feel the same because you work. You have hundreds and thousands. No, just Speedy, listen to me. You have
felt the
hundreds
same.
of hours in comedy clubs. Am I right?
Right.
Speedy, you have hundreds of hours in comedy clubs, right?
I do.
And you worked from scratch to get your, 2 hours?
Hour 30.
Your special that you want to do. Okay, so again, like say that he wants to do a special.
I'm gonna say more than
you
that.
got to sleep
probably
with
got more than
white
hour
lady.
30. You probably let's say you got.
How long did I sleep with her?
And you work to get this, and somebody comes along and say,
Watch
"Well,
this,
yeah,
boss.
Speedy, I'll fuck Speedy so Speedy can get this
Whoa.
position."
Whoa.
You know somebody clip that.
Don't say
But
that.
Hey, Vernon.
But that's exactly what it is.
Vernon.
All of your accomplishments are wiped out.
Vernon.
Right.
Vernon, listen.
No, they not.
If an old lady, she like 73, okay, wrinkled,
That's a hard sell.
right, dusty, but she got WrestleMania tickets. You can walk. You
Backstage.
Can,
No,
hold on, Vernon. Hold on, Vernon. No, you can't buy this though.
Can't buy these.
You get to walk out with your own theme music.
With one of them.
And you get to be in the World Rumble. Is that what it's called? The World? Yeah, I don't know. What it's
Wherever
called.
the big one is.
Yeah, the World Rumble.
That's not WrestleMania. That's wrong.
Yeah.
Quit trying to cut.
That's its
Here
own
he
event
goes.
itself.
That's why you ain't going now.
That's why we're
I
gonna hang out.
understand what you're saying.
No,
though.
you
I
don't.
understand
Would you do it, Vernon?
What'd you do with Vern?
He would.
No.
Yes, he would.
All right, thank you.
I don't think he would for that, but like we said, Speedy, you've done it for much less. Stop.
Wow.
You've been over for a lot less. Stop.
Wow.
Impossible.
Royal Rumble.
Anyway.
Thank you, Nakia.
Thank you. Yeah, the Rose Rumble.
I don't know what that is.
I'm just saying. I think I get what you're saying, and you feel like you were led astray.
And again, and I remember at the time everybody's like, "Well, who is she?
But how
Where
are
she
you led
come from?"
astray if she learned and just was able to
did
figure
she?
the business?
But again, like you have Stephen Hill. You got again like a Diddy. You got people. Diddy don't play no instrument, but he's a great producer. Correct? He don't play shit. He puts people around him that know how to do it, and that's how I believe she kept her 12-year position. I believe she had people around her.
So you mad?
I'm not mad. I'm hurt, and I'm disgusted only in the point
what's her name
that
again?
Deborah Lee.
Deborah Lee, if you listen.
Yeah.
Oh no, Deborah.
She ain't living.
So
She ain't living. Trust me.
I feel you, Nikki Pam, because I found
We're not her
out
forte.
Deborah Lee, I've been knowing for a minute.
when I found out that the referee that was reffing that Lakers and Kings game cheated
Yes.
the Kings out of a championship. Like he flat out.
Yes.
And I know that the same ref cheated Allen Iverson out of almost a whole season.
Mm-hmm.
Like they would knock him. Like as a kid, I remember this season very vividly when they started calling
I
Carrie.
remember that one.
And I was like, Carrie, what the hell? This is like his 10th year. What the hell's going on? But it did take away a little bit of the Lakers vibrato because you like, if this guy's admitting to it,
right? And
how many other people have
games.
done it and just said, hey, it is what it is?
Remember,
Right.
the dress code changed in the NBA because of AI. He came to
looking
he
like
had a press conference.
looking
He
all
had
sexy.
a long white tee, chains, baseball
I remember
hat,
that.
and
Looking
oh boy
good.
said that's the end of that shit.
No, that's not what did it. You know what did it? Is when he tried to drop the rap album.
Hilarious.
He tried to drop a rap album. And y'all ever heard it?
Yeah, I did. I think I heard a
love
song
it.
or
It's
two.
called 40 Bars.
Did he have bars?
Allen Iverson, he's not a great rapper. He's a decent rapper for a basketball player. Probably the best basketball player rapper ever, besides Shaq.
Yeah.
But I remember the commissioner said, nigga, you and your homies will be out of the NBA tomorrow, nigga,
Right.
if you drop the album.
But it's back to skirts and whatever you want to wear,
It's
nigga.
whatever
Now
you
they
wanna
ain't
wear.
got no dress
and
code no
you
more,
know why?
nigga.
Because every time
Your
they walk
boy.
in with something goofy, the niggas on the thing go, oh shit, it look good. No,
nigga, no.
Shout out to what's the second year guy for the Pelicans? And Dinwiddie does this too. There's two guys in NBA I know for a fact they've never bought any clothes. They only wear what they're given from the team.
What do you mean from the team?
So it's a guy. He's the 2 guard for the Pelicans. He's the 3rd year in the league. He's never spent his NBA check. They said he's the cheapest guy in the league. He won't even
is
buy
he?
clothes.
So everybody got to
He
give him
only
shit
buy
for
practice. He wear practice gear everywhere.
That's it.
Everywhere he goes, say Pelicans on it. Nigga. He wear that in a WNBA team. Everywhere he goes, that's what he rocking.
Wow.
So Nikki Penn, knowing what you know now, right, and like we see the end of it,
Yeah.
what advice would you give a young lady coming up in that business? Like,
Here's the thing.
because you've done it the right way, and you've seen women
And
do
you
it
right here.
the other way.
You know what? Again, see that's why I'm upset. And it's not that I'm hating on her or nothing. I feel like
I
I'm
smell
upset because I wouldn't know what to say to that person because now I don't have a role
you need
model.
to tell her
I don't have
something.
anybody to compare it to. Like, oh, such and such did it because, like I said, the 2 that I really looked up, Suzanne DePass and Deborah Lee. You know what I'm saying? Now, who else could I say?
Well, people fuck.
And look, I know
why you
shit
got
about
here.
Wendy Williams. I can't tell. I know how she got where she is. Nigga, her shit's 10,000 times worse. So a lot of women in power that I know and had the power. And I don't know nothing about Oprah. I don't know nothing. I'm sure she worked hard. Maybe it's that she may be the only one. I don't know her story. But again, I wouldn't know what to say to that young girl who wants to work hard and wants to be in a position of power. 'Cause shit, I can't do it my damn self.
When they tell your story,
Unless I spread them.
when you write your book, what is it gonna say?
Huh?
When you write your book, what is it gonna say?
About
Just your life. What
she lived, I could even say she lived a full, exciting life and loved her family type of thing. I'm like, I did it all. She did it all, and I ain't even talking about
the
sexual.
ROLLOUT show in?
This is a blip in my story. No, I'm just kidding.
It is now time for.
Ball like I'm in the league. Hello, women all on me. Take them down by the 3. I go hard every week.
Go hard every week. Shout out to my nephew. I have a talented family. Except for my other nephews eating me out of house and home.
Does he? What's he do? Like,
my.
he ain't playing. He was hurt. What's he doing?
He twisted his ankle.
I like him.
So he's
so cute though.
So
He
look,
fine.
this how he can
You know
make-
what? Actually, he ain't even got to do shit. He's so goddamn fine.
He looked like Will Smith's son.
He at home
Jaden.
every day.
So look, I can fix that for you right now. Tell him that to book some guests for you for Friday.
All right. So
It'll be the
this
most
young
popular guest we've
man,
ever had. Trust me.
Pam,
Really?
Yeah,
he eats 24.
he's 6'8".
He a
Every
big
time I
dude.
come to get, hey, Unc. This nigga, hey, Unc, me one more goddamn time, Pam. Every time, and he got a little girl in the little room. They didn't close the curtains. I said, nigga, I can hear y'all. These curtains ain't blocking shit.
No sound, nothing.
Is she Asian?
No, no, not her. No, the basketball dude took her.
What basketball dude?
Oh, he didn't tell you? He had the little Asian girl.
I remember the little Asian girl. Yeah,
And she started dating the
doing his team
light skinned dude that has the mental problem.
on his team.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Well, no. The other dude that can just jump. He can't shoot. He can't get no
with the
buckets.
braids?
They're Mr. Dunks.
Yeah.
He started dating him. Well, he's going. He might go to Howard, not to Howard, to Morehouse.
Oh, Brooklyn better get that deep.
Yeah, they try. He can't do nothing but rebound, and he barely can do
That's
that.
horrible.
So, well, Neff, this nigga, he make 3 smoothies every fucking day. All the bananas are gone.
all the frozen fruit, all of it.
I said,
nigga, you got to shop at Smart
every time I
Final.
come in there, he got the oven on. I said, you gonna do dishes? Hey, I got you. Unc. He just
Does
say
he
that.
do 'em, though?
No, he just I got you. Unc. So
Why
I
don't you
said,
tell him to cook for the house since he cooking?
Yeah, it's that part.
because when he's
cook
already
for himself?
he's already
No,
on
but you should
that
establish
ain't.
rules.
You gotta have
real. I
rules.
did.
If it ain't your house, you don't cook for yourself.
Nigga,
I
you
did.
cook
So
for everybody. Or
then
you
I
ask
said,
everybody,
I
are
said,
you
"Now,
hungry?
you gotta make sure you turn the light out in the garage
Yep.
and don't leave the garage door open because the cold air comes in. So the air conditioner, the heater works harder thinking the room is colder. I come home last night, nigga, and light is on, garage wide open. Neff, hey, you left the garage. Oh, my bad. Nigga. Or they hit with this one. Y'all gotta wash the dishes. Oh, I didn't make the dishes. I don't give a fuck. Whoever in the kitchen.
They say that?
They all say that. Brooklyn. I said, don't give a fuck. Nigga, go
Why
do
don't you
this.
just give them
Chores.
jobs?
Yeah, chores.
They don't. Why would you leave it up? They don't. Whatever.
Yeah, but that's his new parenting.
I don't like your
But he don't have so many
I did
kids.
the same thing. Same
No,
thing
you
with.
did not. What are you talking about?
Yeah, nigga,
That's why I be so I don't even get in my mom. I told her I be like, anyways, I ain't y'all. Whatever.
Oh, so now you disappointed.
But yeah, I am too, Speedy.
Whatever. I ain't gonna deal with them when they get older. They come my way. I check them, so I don't care.
But then, why don't you just check them now? Why you gotta wait
Because
till then?
they don't
'Cause
make
he
it.
don't live there.
I'm not the problem. It's y'all.
You
like
live
y'all
there.
don't understand. Like y'all just deflecting because you don't want to deal with it.
I don't know
But
what you're talking
Speedy
about.
don't want to be. He don't like confrontation. He don't. Y'all
I
sensitive.
don't know.
like,
what
I
the
just
fuck
don't
y'all talking
understand.
about.
I wish a nigga boy.
I know. Me too. Ain't no way in hell
Yeah, he couldn't grab 2 bags of chips in my house. Man, nigga, what are you
without
doing?
right,
Better go to 7-Eleven, nigga. What are you doing?
right.
It is now time for Sneakerhead with your boy Speed Doggy Dog. First shoot should be up, Nick. Let me put my glasses on. These Hirachi, Air Hirachi White Phantom, perfect for the spring, summertime. What do you think, Pamela?
Oh, they're there.
Comfortable shoes, comfortable as fuck.
Nah,
You
they
can
all
walk
right.
all day,
They
Pam.
remind me of like nursing shoes with the. I don't
I
like
don't know
them.
why you on
They
my show.
bulky.
That's a good nurse shoe.
Yeah. it's a
So
nurse shoe.
again, and if you wonder why Speed put the goddamn shoe in there, because again, it's very comfortable shoes. A little hard to put on. You got to have a shoehorn at all times. But once you get it on, you can walk all day in this shoe. If you going to the mall, just want to get your walk on, just to get some exercise. Great shoe. Don't run in it because it has 0 ankle support, and you will twist your ankle in this shoe.
You can't twist your ankle from running.
I'm talking about you plant wrong. You know, you run in, you plant wrong.
If you twist your ankle from running, you don't need to be
Your
running.
boy planted wrong. He out for 3 weeks.
KD? Yeah, how funny was that?
Nigga, out, done. Then go sit down. We might win this thing. We might not. All right, next one up. I threw these in there for you, Pam.
Horrible.
They're pink Air Jordan 1 lows for the ladies.
But I don't like pink. I don't know.
This is like
That's
a
not
shoe.
me.
You know, in high school, all the girls are dressed the same.
Yeah.
It's like one of
or
those shoes.
like something they wear cheerleading with their cheerleading outfits.
This segment is not for y'all to go,
Like a school
what the
color.
fuck is wrong
like
with
a
the
school
shoe?
color shoe.
Well, what else is it?
This is to say whether you would wear it or not, Pam.
Anyway,
You're not wearing it.
nope. I don't wear pink anyway. So I mean, it's rare. It's
But
very
it's
rare. I
a
do
joke.
have pink
You'll look
lipstick
cool.
that I
with-
like, though.
you don't have to wear pink. You let the shoes, like you wear black.
No, it's not mine.
That's a horrible shoe.
Purple maybe, but not pink.
Next up is the Nike Air Max. I like these. I actually like this design. I think it's a different design for them. A lot of little swishes on there. 1, 2, 3 swish on there.
I think it's a swoosh, but go ahead.
Yeah, swishes. I'm like, nigga, what's it? You rolling blunts now? Nigga?
This is like a dad shoe.
Yeah, that's.
I'd rock it.
We know you're dead.
You are the dads of dads. So
All right.
it's too much heel for me. Like it's a lot of heel.
So I guess they're bringing back the Curry. This particular Curry one.
For what?
This is the Curry 2.
Was this a good selling
What is
shoe?
that
Yeah.
shit?
It was his second shoe. You had out, and they just so you bring it back
What
to
the
see if it can make
Sprinkles
a
on
little
the
money.
bottom.
He's still in the NBA though. Like
He's still in the league. He's
He's
going.
not playing.
They're releasing this
nigga.
for his 35th birthday.
Nah,
Nah, you
nigga.
gotta
The
do
sprinkles,
something
nigga. What are you kidding
Dude,
me?
that's super soft, Steph.
Yeah, the Steph. Come on, man.
I don't think Steph gonna wear it, but they're bringing them back, and they're 150. That's a bit much.
It was like $98 when they came out.
And then they have the second one. This is the newest one out now. It's the Curry Flow 10. And I heard these have really good grip, Nick. So I don't know if that
Nah,
means-
Curry-
these are coming in at
I'm gonna
160
say
as
something.
well.
Curry absolutely sucks at shoe designs, bro.
You think he's absolutely designing this shoe?
It doesn't matter. You could say no.
He's approving it. Yeah, you're right.
They don't have no other athletes to like. He gets all the first options. So like this is absolutely
Well,
horrible.
him and the B has a.
This looked like a Team Jordan shoe. It looks like a Team Jordan.
Yeah, but it's very light. So a
Speedy,
lot of-
you on some sauce
No.
today? What is
That's
going on,
horrible.
nigga? Can you?
All right, so I threw these
something?
in there. I know, I just threw these in. These
Terrible.
Reeboks.
Terrible.
Sean Kemp, Rain Mans.
Yeah, the Rain Mans for back in the day.
Didn't he get in trouble the other day?
Did he have a gun?
The drive-by
I
shit he
seen
did.
my boy Samaki Walker posted something about it on his page.
Yeah, he did something.
So I think he
Something
got some
stupid.
insight, yeah, but he was involved in a shootout, I guess.
Yeah,
It was
something. I think it was a drive-by. Some
Too
shit he
old to
did.
be-
7 feet tall.
Nigga, who do a drive-by at his age? He older than you, ain't he?
Wow.
I'm saying, would you do a drive-by now?
It might be self-defense, hopefully.
These are coming in
I
at
think he's in trouble.
130. they'll probably be cheaper than that if you just wait. They drop on the 25th. I never wore any of the Shaq or Sean Kemp ones, but this is a real high top shoe. Remember when the high tops were out? That covers your ankle. So if you have ankle problems, this is the shoe you want to wear.
The ankle problems are soft.
We're like, nope.
We showed the other ones last week for the Reebok Punk, but this is blue and white.
This is a good dance shoe.
A what shoe?
Dance. You know niggas in dance.
Oh.
Jabberwockies.
Yeah,
Jabberwocky shoe.
Hip hop dance class.
I think whoever came up with the Jabberwockies is a fucking genius.
Well, yeah, because they still in Vegas, nigga.
Well,
I went and saw them
you don't have to
one
pay
of the times
them,
I was in Vegas.
You don't have to pay them as if though you're paying for their image because they have a mask on. So you're just paying them because you paying them dance fee. Whatever dance fee would be.
But I know they got a residency in Vegas, and they've had it since they won America's Best Dance Crew back in the...
It's like the Blue Men. You can interchange the Blue Men, and
yeah,
nobody can say, well, I should get this amount of money. No, nigga.
Yeah.
Anybody be a Blue Man.
Yeah.
All right, next one of these Jordans. I threw these in here for you, Pam.
I don't know.
Do have a little hint of pink?
No, those are awful.
What?
These are horrible.
Horrible. Speedy, really. Last week you was killing. This week
these are they $200.
It's like a female security shoe.
Yeah, that shit is awful. Look at that old ugly shit.
Like if she did security,
look at that old mesh on the side. Like nigga, what?
This would be a good security.
To release the funk out your shoe.
No, is that what that's for? Yeah, so odor absorption.
These are $200. So you can talk all that shit you want.
I don't give a fuck. They stupid. If
just
they
say
pay
you
that.
ain't got $200.
No, I would not pay that.
You ain't got $200. I threw these in there because I saw these at Foot Locker. He said, "Throw these away." This is a running shoe.
We're like allegedly. That looked like a platform shoe.
And this Adidas is $180.
Adidas.
Yeah, Adidas.
I haven't seen one person make a running shoe that actually makes sense to the human foot.
That's not a running shoe. That's impossible.
All the parts on the shoe that have like pressure.
Well, this is for turf. So if you playing, it's like a football.
Heavy
shoe.
at the bottom.
No, what I'm saying is like the only shoe. You guys remember Jerry Stackhouse when he signed to Adidas back in the day when they first signed Kobe?
I remember that. Yeah.
Remember they did the bottom of the shoe like his foot. It was the outline of his actual foot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was like the best basketball shoe because the actual parts of your foot that you need to stop was touching the floor. And like a lot of running shoes, see how the heel is not touching the floor and the front part of the shoe?
Mm-hmm.
Most people run on the front part of their shoe and there's very little cushion there.
Again, this is for...
Well, you're not a runner, so it's not really.
Next one up is the KD3. They bringing it back.
Warriors,
they bringing this back.
Ain't he injured?
Yeah, but this is remember when his shoes first started off with the gum bottom though. The gum bottom means something, especially for basketball. It's an ugly shoe.
I can't wear no injured nigga shoes. Nigga. And you got injured nigga doing nothing?
Hey, these are $130 when they drop.
Can't wear your shoe, buddy.
No, not gonna happen.
I mean, I guess like I
These
said,
are whack.
if you're into the
All
Golden
right,
State
go to
Warriors.
the next one. Billie Eilish. I guess she has a shoe.
I like Billie Eilish. I never heard her music.
Her music is good though.
So this is her shoe.
Download the first album.
This is her shoe. Nick, you never liked the strap on the front.
I had this shoe.
If that wasn't on there,
I had the shoe.
I'd rock that. I'm not mad at it.
This is a good outdoor basketball shoe.
Oh, this is a basketball shoe?
Yeah, these Barkley wore these.
Sure did. They were higher up on the ankle. That's what it was.
Yeah, Barkley wore these before they gave him his own.
Oh, I ain't mad at
his own version of it.
Yeah, you definitely need cushion in. Those are $130.
Yeah, them shoes ain't got no cushion on there. So.
All right, and I threw these in there,
Nick.
Nick.
Horrible.
What?
Somebody calling again.
You got to be a big man to wear these.
Well, everybody ain't.
Caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
He's a $180.
Who calling during sneakerheads?
I don't know.
Vernon.
Is that Vern?
Yeah, it's Vern.
Yes, Vern.
Speedy, every shoe you'd have had on here. Now, let me say something else before that. The Jabberwockies, you have a point. They do get paid, but they're all under a specific contract. Mm-hmm. So they'll be on for 6 months, and then they'll switch out for 6 months, or some will stay on for the whole tour, however they want to do it.
Uh-huh.
They're just not getting paid pennies on the dollar, if that's what you think.
Well, I'm saying they're getting paid like whatever dancers would get paid, like the background.
I think not Jabberwockies. They getting way.
They're getting paid more than that because
how do you know?
Vegas.
You don't know Jabberwockies.
Trust me, I know.
No, I'm not gonna trust you.
Don't you hear somebody say that? I know.
No, trust me. No, nigga, don't trust you to do nothing.
I didn't say trust anything.
You did.
You got a computer.
You said trust me. I know.
You got a computer?
I do know because
you don't know shit.
You a dancer, Vern?
Okay.
Have you been a dancer?
Okay.
Can you dance?
Have you danced with Alex Haley?
Do you know any Japanese people?
Did he hang up
I
on us?
know. What are you talking about? I know Alex Haley. I've met Alex
Oh,
Haley.
the
I
Jabberwocky
said,
Asian?
What the
did
fuck
you
you
dance
talking
with
about?
Alex Haley?
Are they Asian?
No, I did not.
Who?
Did you,
Jabberwocky.
nigga?
Did you dance
No, they're black
in New
and
York
they're
for
black.
Alex
Yeah,
Haley?
it's a
Hold on.
mix.
All the questions you asking me, did you do it? Did you dance with Alex Haley?
I'm gonna answer.
Did
You want to hear?
dance
Do you
with
want to
it?
hear?
No. Since you want to try to bring stuff up,
said
did
no.
Do you want to
do
hear?
it? If
No,
you did
no.
it, if
Do you want to hear
then
it?
you can talk to me.
What?
If you
y'all
did
date?
it, then you can tell me. If since you
I don't
didn't,
know Alex
you can't
Haley.
tell
You
me
said you know
nothing.
Alex Haley.
Close your rope.
But anyway,
Are you a dancer? Can
I
you?
could have been. Well, I was back in the day.
So you could pirouette.
That's all. You could have been a Jabberwocky.
I could do all of that, Speedy. I could do more
You could
shit
do a
than you
split.
could ever
What's
think
this
of.
You could do a split.
Back in the day, no, I didn't do splits.
Sashaying?
Back in the day,
Yeah,
we used
something
to
like
do.
that,
We used to dance.
Who is
every
we,
day, all
nigga?
day.
We talking about you.
We
All right, man. We gotta finish sneaker here.
You got a crew. Anyway.
You know, I seen some when I was at the safe house the other day. There was a door that was open. There was a bunch of Asian people in there dancing. They was doing hip hop dance. so I'm gonna say I didn't say this, y'all. My aunt said this. She said, "Is that hip hop dance or self defense?" Pops, when I tell you,
I would've fell out.
I ran out the hallway.
I would've fell out.
Or
But she didn't even get why I was. She didn't laugh. She was serious, nigga. I lost it. I ran out the hallway.
Nigga,
I
I
said,
would've
funniest thing I've
fell
ever
out.
heard.
Now these Air Force Ones is fire.
What?
Yeah, I liked it.
You talking about the orange ones?
No, he went to some black
I went to the
ones.
black ones. The one after that.
107.
Yep.
These Air Force Ones.
what you think,
They
nigga?
130.
I gotta see him.
That is right here. What do you mean? You
They
gotta see it?
pinstripe.
What's that? What's the material? Is that like an alligator thing going on?
No, that's like a.
Alligator woman, huh? What is that?
Nah, I don't know how to explain this.
It's like a.
They all right. They look like Speedy's like stage shoe or something.
I like the laces and the loophole for the laces. That's it.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I like on the shoe.
Okay,
I would get them just for that
I like the off-white bottom too.
And they 130. Not that bad.
I don't like the baseball stripes. Pops, you like the baseball stripes?
Yeah, that's what I
that's
don't
what
like.
I like that.
That's what
It remind
what
me
I
of
don't like.
remember the old school Orlando Magic jerseys?
Yeah. But see, I'd have a blue.
Oh yeah, with Penny.
Oh yeah.
Hardaway in
there.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right. See, Pam, you did like it.
I like
I
the
love these
basketball.
shoes. I got to get me another pair. And Nick talked so much shit about them, but I actually these are one of the most comfortable shoes I've ever worn ever.
I mean,
and I'm gonna get another pair.
these tan ones is
Nigga,
cool.
them at the bottom, it look like coochie and shit.
I was like, what?
Like
I mean, Pops, these are platforms. You know that, right?
No, they're not.
they do. They do.
They 250. I don't give a fuck with nobody. And every time I've worn them, I've got compliments.
What the ladies call these, Nikki Pam? When it's in between a heel and a wedge.
A wedge.
It's a wedge.
It's a
Pop.
wedge. Yeah, it's a wedge.
It's a wedge right
I
here.
don't care what you say. You don't make me feel bad.
A wedge is a
Bottom wedge.
Mexican sandal. A Mexican heel is a wedge.
Yeah.
That's what they wear.
I threw this Jordan 2 Retro SP because they did something a little
I
different.
like this.
Yeah, they got the little piece on the toe.
I like this.
It's a totally different
that's dope.
Jordan 2 you probably have seen, and he played in these. It's crazy.
Yeah, Jordan's crazy for playing.
He played ball in them, but I don't know how he did it. That's crazy. All right, so that's it. And don't forget the
Wait, I got a pair of one of those.
All right, yeah. Well, no, I got one more.
Okay.
Keep going. If you got, I forgot. I sent some more. Let me go
More?
back up. No, shut up,
You know,
man.
what about 50?
It's the Jordan Air. So they have them in different colors. So
Okay,
that
yeah,
Jordan
I got
4.
it.
So there's like 4 different colors. There's a
Purple.
purple. I'm sorry. I think that's a teal.
Yeah, like a T,
A
like
green teal?
Charlotte Hornets is
Yeah.
basically the color.
Them
that
is
a
fly.
Charlotte
Those is
color.
fly.
I do like
The
that.
Charlotte
color.
Jordan played in
No, I
those.
can't do
All
that.
red. Can't do that. Live
Nope.
in L.A.
Those
Nope,
are
can't
super
do
fly.
that.
I get
And-
the red.
and
Those
then-
is fire. Those is fire. That whatever color.
Yeah, that's
that
nice
is.
too.
The Memphis
And the
Grizzlies.
black one is that motherfucker there.
Ooh, red. I
you
just
can't
when
wear
I
it.
see
Yeah, you
red,
can't
it
wear
just
it.
I don't
On
know,
stage,
my
you
mind
can.
just dropped. It's just like
You
the
got it.
red.
But
Matter of fact,
those
this
right
red
there,
light is
Nick,
bothering me. And
those
shit.
are fire.
Just don't
And
like
I got this off the app you told me to get.
So we talked about. I got a pair of one of those for everybody. I think this is about the same shoe company that made those red shoes that we talked about last week.
Which red ones?
The ones that were from an anime. Remember all the celebrities were wearing those? They look like fake shoes. The big
The
red
red-
boots that came
Oh, I
out.
hate
Oh
a
yeah,
month
yeah.
ago.
The look like a
Oh, ugly ass boots.
Yeah, so
Yeah, they sell it.
I'm usually pretty good at this kind of stuff. So
Impossible.
seeing trends and stuff. So I was telling everybody that I noticed that the designers now are all the kids that grew up playing like all those crazy video games. So
and
that's going to be their
Pac-Man.
influence.
Not Pac-Man, but yeah.
Yeah, that's going to be their influence going forward. So we're going to start to see a lot of this stuff come to light.
I hope not.
This is the next shoe that's dropping. It's from the Super Mario Brothers game. So if
another
anyone grew up playing Super Mario Brothers,
I think I
Hold
saw
on,
those.
caller.
they're actually dropping the actual Super Mario Brothers shoe. It looks like a
Nigga.
cartoon Timberland, if that's what you wanna, how you wanna go at that.
No,
But
there's like something wrong with you. Like you,
no, this is gonna be on
like
retail,
you got
man.
on the yellow, but like you was on the yellow bus.
You're gonna have to get these for your kids or what have you. This is like a Cabbage Patch shoe. Remember the Cabbage Patch Kids had a shoe?
Better not wear those.
It's like a baby doll shoe. Remember baby dolls had a.
Better not wear those around me. You
But this is a
special.
real shoe that's dropping.
Yeah, that's
That
So-
shit nah.
that's
cool.
sad. That's a bad look.
That's a real shoe that's dropping. So I don't know about this one. I think you're gonna have some hit and miss, but I think from a creative standpoint, I like what they're doing.
Would
I
you
like
wear
the fact.
that, Nick?
No, but I think it's only gonna get
Those are
better.
Herman the Monsters.
I think the fact that they're taking stuff from that they grew up that was fake in their childhood and they're turning it into actual reality is interesting.
And you know how it goes. One celebrity, one rapper. That's all. One rapper needs to wear it, and it's
Yeah,
coming off the
like them
shelf.
old ugly red boots.
We do. So we're gonna do a bracket here.
Oh, y'all are.
I'm gonna do a bracket. Nick's probably gonna do one. And if I had to pick my final four, which I will do, I'm gonna go UCLA. That's out the West. So out of here, I'll go. Look, shout out to Howard University. They in there. I'll go out the Midwest. I'll go Texas because they balling. Out the East, I'll say, Kentucky's in there. Kentucky, Michigan State. I'll go Houston. And then out the South, I'll go Alabama.
I'm going Baylor.
From
What's that?
where's Baylor at?
Oregon.
No. What bracket? Or South?
South.
Okay. Ooh. Are they gonna be Alabama? No, they ain't gonna be
West.
Alabama.
I'm going Gonzaga.
No, they're gonna lose to UCLA.
Okay, this is what I'm picking, so that's cool. Midwest. I'm going North Carolina. Is North Carolina in?
Midwest, no.
I'll take Xavier. Or no, Indiana. I like the kid in Indiana, the small forward.
Okay.
And then what else I got? South. I did
And
Southwest,
no, South.
Midwest.
You just gotta do South.
No, I didn't think I didn't do East.
Oh, we got a call. I forgot. Caller, what's your name and where? Did he hit it? Oh, I'm sorry. Caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
East.
Hey, caller.
Hi, Pam.
I
Hey,
go Purdue.
C.
Hello?
Thank you for
C.
holding, Seymour.
We forgot you was on hold.
What up, C-Mo?
Speedy.
Yes, ma'am.
I gotta go back. Those little tan Nikes that you like, those are like espadrilles. Nick, pull up the espadrille sandals.
Oh, that's
those
right. I
were
remember those estrogens. I used to have
seriously
those.
thick-soled shoes.
Yeah.
That's the
Have you
trend.
ever called and just said, "Hey, Speedy, great show"? Have you ever done that?
You know you're not married to her.
I said, "Hey, Speedy," before I went into my spiel, sir. I greeted you, sir.
Let me see these sandals.
Speedy.
Esther Drill Sandals.
Okay.
Hello?
Yes, I heard you.
Okay. Now, the other thing is the shoes that Nick put up, they look like Yoshi from the Mario Brothers. The little
Yeah,
the
that's
little
where it's
That's
from.
what they said. It said it had the tag on it.
Oh,
Said
really?
Yeah, that's where it's
They
They
from.
look
It's
like
from-
little Yoshi shoes.
Yeah, the Yoshi shoes from Mario
And
Brothers.
He said that. Yeah.
Vernon just sat on this call and lied to you, Speedy, talking about he knew Alex. Alex Haley. That's
It's
the
Alvin.
author of Root.
Yeah. Alex
Alvin
Haley is
alias the dancer, so Vernon just lied.
Yeah.
He
sure.
said he knew
Look at
Alex
Vernon
Haley.
on your line.
Because Alvin
But I
Haley
used
is
to
a
dance.
dancer.
Yeah.
Alex
I
Haley.
knew, he said Alex Haley, though, the author of Root. No,
Hilarious.
sir, you don't know. Yeah. See, that's what I just wanted to call in and just say hello to everyone. Speedy want to get all in his feelings today.
Yeah, he been all sensitive.
And Speedy,
Yes.
your son showed an old picture of you. I can tell you actually have lost some weight.
Stop.
He showed an old picture from back in the day. No, I'm not trying to be facetious.
Yeah, you
I
are.
said Speedy really has lost some weight. Seriously.
Thank you.
So keep riding your little electric bike. All
I
right,
promise
bye.
you I will.
Cut off the braids, they blew some more.
Nice.
The braids.
I will not cut them off. My hair growing. So Lakers lost last night. Good game. They lost to the Knicks. Great game.
Wow.
They still think LeBron coming back. I think LeBron is done. They just don't want to say it because if they say that, then the team probably won't work as hard to.
What do you mean he's done?
I think he said
For the rest of the season?
if you watched him when he first got hurt, he said I heard something pop, but it was under his foot. It wasn't Achilles because he kept playing. Achilles, you can't keep playing. Kobe tried to keep playing because he wanted to finish shooting his free throws.
But he did, and he did.
And he did.
Kobe
but
was nobody.
was they found somebody
Gangster.
and they fouled someone. He was able to get off the court. So I know it wasn't Achilles, but I think it's something under LeBron's foot, and they don't want to say anything because they don't want this team to not. Because right now they're playing to get him into the playoffs.
No, I think
to get the team.
I think LeBron is taking a break.
You think they're gonna make the playoffs?
Yeah, they're gonna make the playoffs.
If they make the playoffs, he can't take a break. Kobe would never do that.
I think what happened was LeBron got Kareem's record, right?
I was about to say that next.
Got a little tweak on his little toe.
No.
Right?
A tweak.
Got a little tweak,
Yeah,
right? But I think him and the league sat there, him and his team sat there and said, "Hey, bro, chill. We got AD. We got these young boys. We got to get them minutes. We got to get them."
So you didn't see what I saw.
No, I understand what you're saying.
No.
You're looking at it from. I'm looking at it from an organization standpoint, right? If I'm the Lakers, I'm looking at LeBron saying, okay, let's say max we got this year, next year, tops, to figure this out, get one more ring, tops. We got to rest this guy at some point. He's 38. Right now, shut him down for the rest of the season. If we make the playoffs,
then bring him back.
Let's go for it.
Okay.
And we got to get D'Angelo Russell and AD playing together. Because let's say LeBron can't play next season or he hurt. At least we got AD and Russell could throw out there. So
well, your boy.
that's what I would do if I was running the organization, y'all. I would sit him down.
I always forget his name. Big nigga that used to play for Milwaukee. I mean, for Minnesota. Then he went to the Boston Celtics and got a ring. Kevin.
Oh, God, KG.
KG said that he thinks LeBron that sat down to see if AD is going to step up. Because if you look at when he went past Kareem, AD wasn't all key. And so I had to go back and look at that, and he wasn't. He was just more or less like, all right, happy for him, whatever. But he wasn't really like everybody else. My man, this and the other. AD didn't do that.
I don't think those guys look at LeBron like
but
that.
I'm saying this is what Kevin was saying.
Because Kevin got beat by LeBron, so he looks at him different.
Whatever he said, but I'm saying I understood what he was saying. That the reason he thinks that he sat down was they wanted to see if AD was going to get down like he's supposed to, because if he doesn't, they can go ahead and trade him next year. Figure something else out.
But I wouldn't. You can't.
You can get a lot for him.
But I'm saying, Anthony. If anybody know anything about basketball, there's not a more skilled basketball player than Anthony Davis.
When he wants to play.
You could put an asterisk next if you want to. I'm just saying, bottom line, from top to bottom, the guy can guard 1 through 5. He could block anybody. Could shoot the 3, shoot the 2, free throws, handle, post up, literally everything to do with basketball. He's top 5 at it. The only reason you trade him is because he get hurt. You don't.
What was his best season?
In the bubble.
No.
Yeah.
No,
in the bubble. That was everybody's best season.
The year
LeBron too.
when he had playing center. Your boy.
It had
when he got hurt.
It had nothing to do with Boogie though.
But I'm saying I'm saying he wasn't playing center. He was playing power forward.
It had nothing to do with him. It had to do with Rondo. Rondo was on that team. People sleep on Rondo. Listen, Rondo. If you asking me,
I agree.
Rondo is the best point guard I've ever seen play outside of Magic.
If Westcomb didn't get hurt, they would have won. If he hadn't gotten hurt, they'd have won. They'd have beat everybody.
Rajon Rondo was the reason Anthony Davis was balling that season. And DeMarcus Cousins said it. He came out. He said the reason we had so much success at the Pelicans was Rondo. He said they say he's a headache, but he the easiest person to play with if you're a basketball player. Like he ain't making no mistakes, So I think that's what I'm saying. If I'm the Lakers, I'm looking at it going, let's get AD and D'Angelo some time, because I've seen what he did with Rondo. That pick and roll with Anthony Davis.
Yeah, but why did Minnesota let
D'Lo
let him go?
Because you got Edwards.
Oh,
you gotta give him the ball and let him go. They looking at him like he the next Jordan. So yeah, they looking at him like we gotta get this man the ball and see what happens. Because they tried D'Angelo Russell and Cat. That's why they brought D'Angelo over there.
Oh, okay.
His best friend is Karl Anthony Towns.
Oh, okay.
And it just didn't work.
But look at all the people. Look at all the players. Sorry to tap you off. Look at all the players that the Lakers have had who are flourishing. That they should have never got rid of.
That's been happening since.
Think about the squad they would have had. And even you could have still.
Mailman and them was on there.
No, not that one. You had Randall.
No. Start from the top. You had Zubac.
Yep.
Right, who's starting for the Clippers.
Sure.
Balling.
No one to this day know why the Lakers traded him.
They just didn't re-sign him. Remember,
they just went over there. Right. You sure did. You're right.
Julius Randle made the All-Star team.
Yep, Julius.
Brandon Ingram, all-star.
Mm-hmm.
D'Angelo Russell, balling right now.
Oh boy, that was with the Knicks.
Hold on. Josh Hart.
Yes, he was there.
What's the kid at the Jazz that's balling too?
Oh
With the
yeah,
braids, all the tattoos.
Yeah.
Little light-skinned kid. He from Hawaii or something like that.
I know you're talking about.
Filipino dude. What's his name? He balling right now. Then you got Lonzo's balling.
We just hurt.
Then you got Caruso
Yep.
balling.
Yep. Great pickup by Chicago.
Yeah. Then you got Larry Nance Jr.
So are you saying it's a coaching thing or is it a Laker
They don't.
organizational
They should have
thing?
stayed with them dudes. They should have let it see where it
we
went.
don't have the patience.
The Lakers
to
they haven't
let
done
anybody
that
develop?
since the 80s.
Yeah.
Since
that
Magic.
Magic team was the last, and then they stopped doing that when they went and got Byron. Remember they went and got Byron Scott.
Yeah, I remember
They
that.
had Norm Nixon.
Yeah.
And they said, all right.
Well, no. Yeah. Magic and Norm wasn't getting along because Magic wanted the ball. Norm said, "Nigga, I'm the point guard."
And Norm was balling though.
But he ain't Magic.
He ain't Magic Johnson.
He wasn't Magic Johnson. He was 6'2".
So have you guys seen? I mean, the pictures of what's his name? What's his last name?
John Morant at the strip club, 50,000 all around him. Let me pull it up for y'all. I'm
$50,000?
gonna put it on a shirt.
I think he done after that shit. I mean,
No,
they got no.
He just won't come back this
wait
year.
till you see the shit.
It's
bad.
So they dropping shit slowly.
This the thing.
Nigga, it's getting worse and worse and worse and worse. And strippers said, I don't know, some strippers came in that was in the room, said some other shit they did. I was like, nigga.
Well, first of all, somebody need to holler at the strip club because I don't even know how that picture get out.
Well, somebody paid. He paid them the
they
right amount
paid
of money.
him, yeah.
You'd be surprised.
Yeah, but I
what
just
come
spent
out, man.
50,000 here. Yeah, don't do that to me.
No, nigga, I got more than that.
I'd have called them like, hey man, what are you doing? I just gave y'all 50,000. Yeah, and it's the thing, man. You know, we just went to Vegas with Foxx. You know what I'm saying? So I know what they're like. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because we did.
We threw about 60,000 a night. A night.
It was so many
3 nights
dollars
in a row,
that
nigga,
they had that people were slipping because they were walking on top of money.
Wow.
Yeah, I almost hurt my Achilles, nigga, up in there. That's how much money we was throwing. But this is the thing.
I would have been collecting.
I
Fuck
did
that.
pay him.
I know
Anyway,
you did. Look at that shit, Speedy.
It's
Look at
just
that's
like
money on the floor. That's all money.
that's how I look where we were. It's exactly like that.
Yeah,
man.
so look,
Y'all was in the private room though?
no,
Y'all
we
got
was right there on the floor.
but we had a little. That's what I'm saying. So like, I understand the public is going, oh my god.
Who
But
was
for
the
somebody
girl?
who just
Who was
threw,
A stripper, nigga. Who else?
That's John Morant?
yeah,
Yeah, that's him.
I threw 30,000,
Oh,
man.
that's
So this
fucked
ain't.
up.
Isn't that fucked up?
Yeah,
That's
that ain't a
so
lot of money,
fucked up.
Oh,
dog.
that's fucked up, man.
That's how our floor looked the same way.
He got a game tomorrow.
Yeah, see, Pops, that's the thing. Like, it's not that what he's doing is bad. It's just like
This optics of
we don't
the
need
morals
this. We
clause
don't-
of the contract that he had. What
Really,
he got,
you
200
got
million?
those little young kids looking up at him.
right.
You can't
he's
do
the
this.
face of the
you
league.
can't do this. Somebody said they don't see nothing wrong. There's everything wrong with that, with the money they paying that
Right,
boy
right,
and what they
right,
invested in him
right.
and the sponsorships and all this shit.
I agree,
There's
100%.
everything
Fam.
wrong with that.
If once you get to the point where you're the business, and that's what he got to understand. Like, okay, not only do you play for the NBA, but you're a business yourself.
Mm-hmm. You're an
So
entity.
just
Yeah.
the same way Target
brand.
couldn't throw no stripper party at Target,
Right.
he got to look at himself like a Target. Like,
Yeah.
okay, I'm a Target. I
He's a
can't
brand.
go into, you know what I'm saying? If you work for Disney, you can't get caught at a strip club, whether you on the clock or not. If you get caught at a strip club and you on a Disney Channel, it's 95% chance you're not going to be on a Disney Channel.
Exactly.
And
It
you can
is
say
what it
whatever
is.
the reason was why you there. Don't
Right.
matter.
You can
Yeah,
be the, if you're the president, guess where you can't go? Strip club.
Right.
Ain't nothing wrong with
there's
it.
certain-
With your shirt off and,
Yeah.
and the stripper all over you.
And 50,000 on the ground, nigga. That's taxpayer money, nigga. What do you? Yeah. So, I feel bad for John Morant 'cause I feel like right now he's gonna get anything that anybody been holding, any pictures.
Oh, yeah,
I
you
forgot
get-
what the stripper said. Let me see if I can find that shit.
Yeah, they coming out.
Nigga, it's bad. I was like, ooh.
Yeah, well.
I'm just happy it's nothing like everything that's happening to him is what happens when you in your 20s.
When you
He just gotta ride it out, dog.
And I think if someone comes in and goes, he's 20, guys, 20, whatever it is, even though that's not an excuse,
Yes, that's not an
but you
excuse.
can at least go, okay, look, let's give him a chance to sit him down. And I think that's what this is. You sit him down. Maybe he doesn't play the rest of the season. And you go, do you understand what's going on? This is what you can't do no more. All right, now the new season start. You get a new clean slate. Let's see how you do. I think that's what's going to happen.
I think they're gonna bring him back at the end of the season and for the playoffs. I don't think the NBA is gonna miss that much money.
You don't think so?
No, they have too much money invested
Depending
in this
on what else comes out. I mean,
That's a good point, Nicky Pan.
But
If one
how
more thing
long
come
has
out,
he
he's
been
done.
on? How long has he been?
4 games.
4 games.
So far, that's not too bad.
Well, he's at 3 games. He got one more.
If one more thing
They
come out, Nicky Man, he done for the year. But if he can hold off, if nothing else come out between now and the beginning
And
of
he
the
literally
playoffs,
go sit down.
if nothing else come out between now and the beginning of the playoffs, he's gonna play the playoffs. But if anything come out, he trip and fall, anything. Nigga,
Some girl said she didn't get her
shut
money.
him down.
I didn't get my money. Oh shit.
Yeah, somebody did say like the strip club released the pictures and then said what
Yeah,
a
they
nice
got
person
paid.
he was. No, it said he was a nice person inside the strip club. What?
And you know what the sad part is? Is that this is just painting an image of this kid. So if anything ever happens after this, they're just gonna chuck the book at it and say, "Nigga, you did it. You had the gun. You was at the strip club, nigga. Whatever." And they just gonna brush him off, which is sad. So, job man, put the guns down. Had a strip club at your house, dog. What you doing?
Do you think after all this, Nick, please do me a favor? I can't stand red. I was like, I can't.
It won't go up.
It won't
Man,
really.
I mean,
I just
me
can't
neither.
change
I
the
can't
color.
stand red either.
I was like, oh, it's
See, let me try to
bothering
change the battery. Hang on.
me. I forgot my question now. I forgot what I was gonna say.
No, you were talking about John Morant.
I know, but I
know he had the gun case, the strippers, beat the kid up at his house.
Oh, I'm saying, okay, so something like that happened. Do you think, okay, because like everybody's saying, oh, he's young. Do you think he learned his lesson, or do you think he's just a kid from the hood that just don't get it?
He's
like,
not from the hood.
He had like two parents and
Yeah,
Midwestern.
He's not from the hood. That's the sad
that's
part.
the
like,
worst.
yeah.
Nigga, be from the hood at least and not know any better.
I think. I don't know, Nick. That's a great question. I hope that he gets a chance to go through it. Like everybody got a chance to go through their 20s and mess up.
Yeah,
but we all ain't have $200 million either.
Exactly. We didn't have no sponsorships, nigga.
Nigga, so
shit riding on us, and
I would trade my childhood in, nigga, any day of the week
for that. And for real,
$250 million, bro.
In a heartbeat.
You can have my 20s, my nigga.
For real.
Pops, you ready to rap? I can't turn this light off.
Yeah.
Is it bothering you that much?
It's bothering me.
I don't like red.
I don't like red either, nigga. Paying my house, trying to avoid it.
I don't know. I think it's my upbringing.
Yep.
Why? Is the police side?
Up in them hundreds.
Was for 60s,
Yeah,
for what?
Up in them hundreds,
60s
man.
for me, and my
60s?
family. Red was just not a family color, you know.
So we got to stop because of you?
What's
No,
five?
you ain't
It's
gotta
5
stop.
o'clock.
You don't have
That's
to.
probably,
But Nicholas,
I'm fucking with you. All right, so that, you know, yeah. Guess we got to go because it's red in here.
You ain't got to pick your daughter up today? You leave her at school?
No, she didn't go today.
She didn't?
She
Oh,
overslept. So.
She overslept. What a luxury is
DJ's
this?
trying to call in. He said, "Go ahead,
I need
DJ.
to
What's
be a
up?"
kid in 2023.
Yeah, hung up again.
Oh.
Nick hung you up. I was trying to answer your
So
phone.
she overslept and stayed home, Pops? That's pretty cool.
He is a lit.
Yeah.
When did you? Are you tired? Is that what it is?
You know-
You're a very liberal dad.
You know my
all
dad
of a
used to
sudden.
spray me with a water bottle to wake me up. in the
I
morning.
believe it. I believe it, nigga.
So-
Like all these kids, these new kids
It
that he
actually
got at
works.
the house now, the second batch
It actually worked.
Oh, it's the
or
worst.
the
thing,
third
man.
batch. It'd be
So
he just
any
get
parents
away
out
with
there,
everything.
you get a water bottle and put it on mist.
No, I don't do it now. You'll get in trouble.
And you spray it. You ain't spray it on. Just spray it in the air.
And you'll go to jail.
You'll
ahead.
get up and you will not go back. The kid will not go back to sleep. You can't go back to sleep once you've been missed.
Yeah, but you ain't gonna spray them girls now, are you? I'm just saying. Okay, caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Speedy, I don't think they're going to let that man live what he did down.
Who?
The guy who the guns got the charges got dropped and what?
Who?
John Morant.
Ja.
Morant. I'm sorry.
What's going to happen is that every chance they get, they're going to bring it up because they do it to black men.
I'm not saying
every
they're
time.
not. I got you. You're right. And I
There's
think
no
that's
such
what they're
thing
doing.
as a clean slate with black folks. You know this, Speedy.
I know that, and I'm
Number
saying.
two, how long do you think it's going to take him to get his sponsorships and all that other good stuff
Well, he's
back?
they're still in place.
Nah, Gatorade.
No, they're
Oh,
not.
they tapped out.
Yeah, they didn't
They
cancel
all
his contract.
gone.
but
Every
they
one
stopped
of
the ad.
Promotion. Yeah.
They were going to run an ad. They stopped the ad. Because the strip club thing had came out.
Oh, okay.
The gun thing died down. They were about to run the ad in the stripper club, and they was like, come on, man. So
See, now like you said, he's going to have to do a hard sit down, and he's going to have to not
Sit
do
down.
shit for a
What is
while.
sit
He's going.
down?
hey, wait,
I
Vernon,
said sit down.
Vernon, was the gun incident in the strip club the same day?
No, but it was in the strip club. But they don't have
That's why he had the 22 on.
So
him
he
then.
had a picture on Instagram, and then they took it down.
No, they didn't
See,
have no
that-
picture.
that's
He
another
had a
thing that
picture.
I'm sorry,
bothers
he
me
had a
too.
picture, and then he took it down.
See, that's another thing that bothers
It has
me.
to be up 10 seconds.
The absolute stupidity of most people when you're on these social medias and you have guns and drugs and things like this, and you just put it out there because you think, oh, well, everybody smoke weed, everybody do this. Then your ass get a drug charge and they use it against you. Then you wonder what happened. Stop putting dumb shit on the fucking internet, then you won't have these problems.
I disagree, Vernon.
No, I agree with him.
Wait, Nick. What you disagree with people putting stupid shit on the internet and they get caught for it or they get in trouble and they use the same picture that they put their dumb ass in? You think you have a problem with that?
Yeah, because for example, John Morant didn't break any laws, right? It's just that he's a black man.
Morals code, whatever it calls.
He didn't break any moral codes. He's in Memphis. That's the highest gun rate in the United States of murder.
But you can't put it on social media.
Thank you, Pam.
That's against the law.
Thank you, Pam.
No, it's not.
That's just like you had a bunch of dumb.
Yes, you can.
No, you cannot.
Yes,
Nick.
you can.
No, you can't. Where do you see that?
I follow a gun channel.
Well, okay, I'm talking about like you can't make threats.
He didn't make any threats.
Like,
yeah, he didn't make any threats. He didn't wave it at. I feel what you're saying. If he would have waved it, pointed it at the strip club, any of that, cocked it.
Right.
He didn't do that. In Memphis, open carry. You can carry that motherfucker. If I got 50,000 at the strip club, I got my 22.
The internet is not just for Memphis. The internet is for worldwide. So wherever you are doing these particular situations, they don't care where you are. They care what you got in your hand and what's around you.
Well, I don't care about them. Really.
That's just like let's say you and your friends are out kicking it, and they all drinking, and you are doing. Let's say you get a fund and you do a non-drinking campaign, and they find that picture of all your friends around you drinking. Right. You may not be drinking, but it still looks bad.
Yeah, but that's if you're trying to. This is my thing, Vernon. You're 100% right? And John, where he has to appease the man. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Right. So that's my point in saying that I don't think he's wrong, because the only reason he's wrong because he has a group of people he has to appease. If he wasn't working for the NBA, if we had our own league, I'm sure it wouldn't be a problem.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
But it's their culture.
Also, before I hang up, just like I think, or Speedy said this, or somebody said this, and it absolutely makes sense. When you are a part of an organization, you are their representative at all times.
Yeah, right. That's right. That's the moral.
So you have to watch what it is you're doing at all times.
Because, like, if you think about it,
even if you're a comedian, and let's say Speedy gets a job at NBC or CBS, and he does a special that they don't like, they can fire him because they did it to Nick Cannon.
Right. Thanks, Vern. I agree with you. I agree with Vern.
Yeah.
Moral clause. You gotta represent the brand the right way. So I agree with that.
Yeah, especially when you're dealing with corporate matters, and he unfortunately didn't get the memo.
Stupid.
I get it. And here's the thing: it's not the first time anything like this has ever happened. Like these, why don't people learn? Like I don't understand. Like
that's the part, Nikki.
It's not. I can see if he's the first one, and I didn't know, but nigga, this shit has happened a lot, and you still don't get it for real.
And for it to get back to for these little things to trickle out, y'all, you know how much stuff has to happen for this to get out. It has to be a lot of stuff happening for the little stuff that we get to hear about to trickle out.
Exactly. Like you said, it's a trickle.
Because everybody doing something.
Right.
It's just that most people are responsible about it. And they understand, okay, I can't do this here.
Right.
I can pull my gun out, just not at a strip club on Instagram.
Right. Well, since our other co-host has left, I guess we're going to go and get out of here.
Just the end friends left, so...
I will give my information. You can reach me at Nikki Pam on Earthing. Look, all social media, Cash App, anything, Venmo, nigga, PayPal, nigga, I don't know. And
you can find the host at
Speedy IZ Funny on everything, and Nick doesn't give his.
Yeah, impossible. Rollout Digital. Yeah. Thank you for the donations today. I put the thank yous in the chat. So if you guys would like to donate to the Rollout Show, you guys either hit them on their Cash App personally. You can hit Nikki Pam. Her picture will pop right up, so you can't confuse it. Hit Nikki Pam on Snapchat. On Cash App.
Any of them.
Send a donation, or my pop doesn't have one. If you wanted to go to Speedy, just go to the Rollout Digital one or HNS2K. Just put a note in there.
Yeah.
And we make it happen. We appreciate you.
Yes,
See
we
you
do.
on the other side.
See you Wednesday.
Wednesday, what we watching, Nikki Pam?
Oh, I got a lot. I got some shit, but I know y'all. It's white shit. I'm going white.
Oh no, Luther.
Wednesday.
Luther. That's what you guys.
Luther, and then I got some white shit that I love.
We'll talk about Luther and some white shit on Wednesday. We out of here.
All right, y'all. Peace out.
Suck some punk.